Hey guys, Ray here from Dublin, and we're taking on Fulham again. Can we beat them for a third time this season? I hope so, but I do think we got very lucky in the two previous games. So let's see how this goes. I don't think we're going to get enough attacking output out of Delo and Mazraoui, the wing back positions. So we're relying on the pace of Garnacho and Bruno picking out passes from deep. Maybe Xerxes linking up play. That's all we have. You can't really say that we can expect Obi to come on and change the game. We don't know what he's going to do, how he'll handle this level. He looked decent in the few minutes he got there recently against Everton. But yeah, look, that being said, I'm predicting a 2-1 win in an overall counter-attacking display. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Come on, United.
What's up, people? This is it. This is the big one. Can't start any video without saying that. This is the mighty Fulham versus Manchester United. The match is at home. So it's a disadvantage. It's crazy as it sounds. But I think as it's nice and sunny outside on all of England, it's a dark and cold cloud over Old Trafford. Hopefully it's not a disaster class. But I would say, I think after Roy Keane's outburst, Bruno to score the double, the brace, and Roy Keane to say, but that's his job.
Hi guys, it's John from Manchester. So my prediction tomorrow, I say it's going to be 3-0 to United. For some reason, we seem to do so much better in the cup competitions. Like maybe the pressure of the league is a little too much for them because we're not used to being down there. But for some reason in the cup, we seem to, we seem to do quite well in the cup, over the last few seasons. So I'm going to say 3-0 to United.
Hello, it's me, Dave, the London cabbie. This weekend, we wear the scarlet ribbon for the merry month of May. Congratulations to our youth team, by the way, who got a great result at the Emirates yesterday and go forward into the semi-finals. Come on, United. This weekend we play Fulham in the 5th round of the FA Cup, and I'm predicting the scoreline of the famous Manchester United 2, Fulham 1. One love, MUFC.
Manchester United against Fulham in the FA Cup, and on paper, of course, Fulham have been the better team than us this season, but we've actually beaten them 1-0 in the last two league games. I'm expecting it to be another tight game. I think they're going to come and settle with the back three. They've done that in their last game against Wolves to match their back three. I think we're going to see a similar game to how Crystal Palace set up, hoping for a different result, of course. I think the wing backs and the midfield are going to be key to this game. I mean, I'm at Old Trafford today, and I'm expecting it to be a tight one. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win. Xerxes is going to score just like he did on the opening day. And I'm saying that more out of hope than anything because I'm expecting Fulham to come and play quite well.
How's it going, lads? Alex here from Dublin. Massive game for United tomorrow against Fulham in the Cup. It's crucial that we go deep in this competition and in the Europa League as well. In terms of score prediction, I'm going to go for 1-1. Bit of a slugfest, but Bruno nicks a goal and Garnacho wins a 2-1 for United in extra time. Up the Reds.
Back again, be up with this and get Fulham in the Cup at Old Trafford. I haven't been watching much Fulham, but I'm going for win for United. 3-1 win United, up to 8 and up the Paddock.
Yes, guys, I hope you like Paddock are keeping well. Obviously, we know how poor our season's been, and since our last game against Fulham, they've probably built up a bit better momentum than us to come into this one. However, the two things we need to focus on, if that last game's anything to go by, cutting out the mistakes and creating a few more chances. If we can do that, I think we are more than capable of winning this one 2-1. And making it 3 consecutive quarterfinals in a row. I'm going to go for a Højlund goal, break his dry spell. And yeah, Wembley, we'll see you soon.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. This is the WatchAlong, Manchester United versus Fulham in the FA Cup. This is United's season, well, this in the Europa League. This is United's season on the line. We've got two very special guests today. Ryan Hopper's here up the RH.
Up the RH, get it in the chat. Welcome
him
in
back.
Indeed.
Yeah. It's good to see you.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much for having us.
First time on the channel as well. Welcome to D'Mani Mellor. How are you?
I'm all good. Thanks for having me.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Now, this is big for multiple reasons. Big because, for a lot of you will already know, of course, D'Mani Mellor, former Manchester United player, academy player, and obviously first team player as well. Also, though, very special news to announce. Do you want me to announce or do you want to announce it?
No, mate, you're in the flow here. Okay. You're in the flow.
You two are doing a podcast together, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's going to be coming out very soon, where you're talking about and interviewing people in football most of the time, isn't it? I've seen some of the guests already, big name guests. Talk us through it a little bit, RH, before we get to the team news and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, thanks for mentioning that, Joe. Yeah, me and D'Mani come together. We're delighted to announce that we're going to do a podcast. It's going to be called More Than a Match. Yes. Interviewing, like you said, footballers, very high profile footballers, explaining the journey, what it really takes to be behind a professional athlete and a professional footballer, the stories, the highs, the lows, the setbacks, the injuries, and also their journey. Where did it all start? And funny stories along the way as well. Lots of funny stories, and again, we're not just focusing on footballers. It can a match is anything, as you know. It's a boxing match, a football match. I thought you were going to say a boxing match, is there? No, boxing matches. We will do that if you want. More than a match does it all. Yeah. But no, we're very excited. It's coming very, very soon. Looking at the end of the month, possibly. Yeah, hopefully. And yeah, so if you subscribe, the YouTube is up. Yeah. If we can put a link into that would be amazing. And yeah, big guests.
Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, very big. Yeah. We'll get the link to that in the description. No, your first episode isn't out yet, but you want to be there in time for when that episode comes out. Yeah,
definitely.
So we're just going to we'll talk a bit more about the podcast in a little bit as well, but we're going to go through
thanks for that.
The watch along. So it's great having you on.
Thank you. Pleasure.
But obviously D'Mani getting you on as well. I'm excited. And also, a little behind the scenes, you've been filming it in this studio, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
So we've been kind of chatting and going back and forth behind the scenes. So this isn't the first time we've met, but
I must say we're very grateful for yourself.
That's why I brought it up.
You went the shout, didn't you?
This is going to be like Trump and Zelensky. No. Did you even say thank you for
no, honestly.
No, of course not. Thank you so much for doing it. And thanks for coming on. Yeah. The link is in the description and in the chat as well, so click on that. Go over and subscribe to More Than a Match so that when that first episode drops, which will be very soon,
hopefully,
you'll be able to you'll see it straight away. But let's move on to Manchester United then, because obviously we've got a game on. Mm-hmm. Yes. Very exciting. So we've got the team ready. So we'll go through this to start with, and we'll kind of build out from there. So we've got Onana in goal, back three of Yoro, Maguire and De Ligt. We've also got Dalot, Ugarte, Fernandes and Mazraoui, with Eriksen, Xerxes and Højlund as the front three. And just worth mentioning as we sort of look at the whole picture here, we've got the subs bench there. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 subs, 2 of which are goalkeepers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
We're allowed to have 9. So basically, we've got 5 possible subs we can make and only 5 outfield players, which is already a mad start. Yeah. I'll start with you, D'Mani. When you see that first team there, does that excite you? Do you think, well, look at the subs, that's kind of all we can play? What do you make of that team?
I would put Garnacho on me. Yeah. I think he's a spark and he's always got something. If we look a threat, it's through him normally, and he's always got a goal in him, so I'd put him on. And the bench. The bench is crazy, isn't it?
The bench is crazy. I forgot to say, by the way, sorry, in all the things, you're currently playing for Macclesfield as well, of course. So I didn't mean to leave out that and just focus on Man United. But obviously,
we're here for Man United, so
of course we are here for Manchester United as well. But we'll go through that. I want to talk to you about the forward line. Obviously, you're a forward yourself, and at the minute, United could do with you, basically. We're not scoring any goals from our attackers. I think it's 13 and 16 games or something like that Højlund and Xerxes haven't scored in the Premier League. Obviously this isn't a league game, but really struggling up top. Ryan, what do you make of that starting 11? It kind of picks itself, maybe other than Garnacho.
Yeah, no, like Dee said, I think Garnacho does offer that spark. And again, the forwards, Dee, you'll go into more detail in terms of the forwards and the way they play. We need big performances off the likes of Højlund and Xerxes. Xerxes is more of a deeper sort of role, but Højlund, I think we need a big performance from Højlund today, because you've got a young, hungry Cheeto, just waiting in the wings, ready for an opportunity. So yeah, apart from that, it does pick itself. I think obviously the back three, I like the back three a lot. Big fan of Ugarte, obviously Bruno, Mazraoui. Yeah. And Dalot, I like that. It's just, Eriksen comes into the side. I just want to see a bit of a creative spark. I think that's, again, as the Reds know, I think we're lacking. Well, it's evident we're lacking on a lot of goals at the minute. Yeah. And where they're going to come from,
Bruno always provides something, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like in the moments, he always comes up with something, like the header, like the ball, for instance. Yeah. His ball really, it can be good. Sometimes it can be bad, but if anything comes from a goal, it's Bruno or Garnacho, really.
It's almost always Bruno, isn't it?
Yeah. Always.
Like he's putting the ball in. Even what was it the other day? 5 of the last 6 goals we've scored have come from a a set piece that Bruno Fernandes put into the box, whether it's like a deflection or a bobble, or I think the De Ligt one, kind of we had 2 or 3 shots that ended up going in, and the own goal. Like, it's Bruno putting the ball in the box, and it ended up in the.
It's like a moment. It's just a moment, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would like to see again a little bit of pattern of play today as well. I know, like you said there about the set pieces. I think we are very reliant on, set pieces at the moment. I want to see a little bit of free flowing football. I know it's difficult when you say, oh well, I've got certain players playing and stuff, but just get the ball down and stroke it around. I don't think we've seen that, like a dominant performance from us in a long time. Yeah,
well, this is where you come in. I want to talk about this because obviously you see the people on the bench here. You see Murdoch, we see Heaven. I know it's slightly different because he's just come from Arsenal, but he's only really played academy football. Chido Obi as well. We've got a lot of young players, and even Højlund, to a certain degree, when we signed him, he'd only played like 40, 50 professional games. He wasn't someone that was full of experience. We've got a lot of players who don't really have a lot of experience. Lenny Yoro, another one, I think he's had one proper season at top flight. What do you think that these players are thinking now that they're struggling? Do you think so let's say Højlund and Xerxes, for an example, like we said you're a forward, they haven't scored in such a long time. What's going through their head every time they get the ball, every time Bruno's got the ball and there's a bit of spacing behind? Like, do you think they're overthinking it? Do you think they've just lost confidence, they can't be bothered? Like, what is it? Because you see everyone throw all these accusations, they don't care, or he's not bothered, or he's a donkey, or he's never any good. But they're obviously good enough to be here. Like, what do you think's going through the head? I don't know,
I think it's a bit of both. Like, I think you can put so much pressure on yourself because you think, right, we're not in the best of form. Like, you try so hard where nothing comes off almost, whereas if you take a game and you just go with the flow, like, normally tends to be better instead of just trying too hard. Like, Xerxes is a bit like, he's not very consistent. Some games you think, that's a spark, and then some games it's like, he's not getting on it. And then Højlund, sometimes you watch him and you think like what's he doing? Because sometimes you see him, you need someone to hold it up, and I think United are a bit struggling with that a bit. Like, he looks for the man more than the ball sometimes, and it's like, just put your body in, do the simple things, get the ball on the floor and just set 2-touch.
Do you know, like, when, and obviously you both played professional football, so you can obviously know more about this than me. When you see someone like Højlund, and I'm someone who, the best standard I ever played at was Sunday League level. Like, I don't know what it is to play football even close to this level, even just a decent level, I don't even know. But when you watch Højlund, we're talking here, and you can see some of the things that are going wrong for him. Mm-hmm. His manager said it, Amorim said it the other day about, at times he's kind of dropping deep to get more involved because he feels like he's not getting on the ball enough, and then that means he's not in the right area at the end of the play to put the ball in the back of the net. Why is it, do you think, that he's now struggling to do the sort of things that I can see as someone who's never played? Presumably you guys can see, Ruben Amorim, who's a top flight manager, can see, but it's Rasmus Højlund and Xerxes or whoever it may be that's struggling to do that. What is that disconnect between, it's obvious what you need to do, but then not being able to do it? Why do you think that happens?
For me, it's confidence, isn't it? Like, and Theo backed me up with this. When you're red hot and you're scoring goals, you feel like you can do anything.
Top of the world,
Top of the world, you can try anything. But at the moment, like you said, even the basics, Dee's just touched on it fantastically well there. Like, you're jumping into the man, you're not getting your backside in, your arms are not coming out, and simplify your game. If the ball comes to you, 1 and 2 touch, pop it off, bring people in. And even in the 6-yard box, there was a clip that I seen when I watched the game myself where we've cut it back and he's tried like a little overs in the box. It's like, if I'm a centre forward, I know for a fact if it's you, if that ball's coming back and he's left-legged, he's swinging that left leg far post. And even whether you're right-legged, because you've got to have that hunger and desire and instinct. And also, he's a striker. He's a number 9. Do you want to assist goals or do you want to score goals? So, and again, I agree with what you're saying. Like, when we signed him for big money, and we thought, right, he's going to come in now and he's going to, tear the Premier League apart. Started very slow. I know he did well in Europe and stuff. But like, maybe that's just where we're at. You understand what I mean? Like, we brought him in and he's our number 9. Years ago, we wouldn't have had a Rasmus Højlund as a number 9. He would have probably been coming on, integrated into the squad nicely. At the moment, we're relying on him. But like I said, I think we need a good performance off him. Yeah, he might not score goals, but an overall professional, nice performance would do in the world of good, because he has got a young, hungry, cold killer behind him.
Well, you know about him,
and I'm telling you, if he gets an opportunity for more than 15-20 minutes, I know we come on at Everton a little bit longer, But again, he's got someone, and we talk about it quite a lot. Football, you know, if you've got people behind you chasing you, if you don't do it, then you're out.
Well, I mean, a lot of people will know, obviously, but for people who don't know, now you're not just a podcaster. You're not just on Stretford Paddock.
Do it all, don't we?
Let's be honest. You could argue your main job is actually coaching, and Chido Obi-Martin is someone. Chido Obi, should I say, is someone that you've coached. We spoke about it before, but just give us a little recap for people who didn't see you speak about it last time. What it was like coaching him one-on-one. What you see from him as a player. What is he? 17. You know?
Yeah, just turned 17. Yeah. Again, like I just described him there, he's the way he wants to learn, develop, and maximise his potential is absolutely fantastic. You can see, you know, coming in, doing the extras, doing them little details to take him to the extra level. Yeah. When I worked with him before Christmas, the plan was from the club to integrate him into the first team. That's obviously happened. I just hope he gets a real good opportunity, because I know with ability, I know he's always young. I don't want to put too much pressure on him, but the sky's the limit for him. His potential is very, very high, and as people have seen from the video, you've seen different variations, both feet. You know, he's got it all. So again, football's all about, if you're not performing, then you give young, hungry talents coming behind you an opportunity.
But yeah, like on the topic of strikers as well, like you see all the good strikers, they might not be involved in the game, they might not have many touches, but that one chance they get, they'll put it away. And it's as a striker, you're not really expecting to get involved, or you're just waiting for that one chance. Like Mo Salah, I seen a clip of him. He says when he's got like the beating of like the defenders, he says, "Oh, all I need is one chance in this game, and I'm ready for that one chance." And he scores all the time.
I think he's almost like perfected that this season, and I think he's the most efficient he's ever been. Salah, like he does the most with the least. Like he used to get the ball on the halfway line, he'd be dribbling all the time. Now it's just like gets it, touch shot, touch pass, like it's so quick.
But it's so effective.
But that's because he's just honed it over years
second
and years.
nature, it.
And I know Dee's a big fan of him as well. Defoe was a master. Touch, boom, boom, shooting through people's legs. Like
you wouldn't even think he has the angle to shoot.
Instincts, you know what I mean? So it's like, you have to be careful about mentioning Liverpool players on here, though, won't you? You can tell it's his debut.
It was just a quote.
Have to be careful.
Strikers.
Have to be careful.
I wish we had a team comparable to Liverpool's or to Mo Salah, so I don't think anyone can argue.
I'm joking, winding him up.
Just do the rest of the team then. Bruno Fernandes. I don't know if you saw this Roy Keane on the overlap thing. There was sort of him and Ian Wright were basically having an argument about how Bruno Fernandes isn't the right type of captain, isn't really good enough to be a Man United captain, isn't. Did you see that?
Yes,
what
I did.
Did you make? I thought. I mean, we spoke about it on the podcast before, but someone who's played professional football. Firstly, I thought it was just wrong. I thought of anyone that's at Man United right now, the last person that needs to be screamed about is Bruno Fernandes. And the other thing I thought is, I don't feel like I see the legends of other clubs talking about current players like that. It felt weird. Like, have you ever seen Jamie Carragher screaming about how much he isn't a fan of a current Liverpool player, even when they were struggling?
Yeah. I think for me, with Keano being the player and leader that he is, I think that's a sort of a dying breed now. I don't think we've really got any players that are really like that anymore. I think the game's sort of changed. I think for him, seeing Bruno as a captain and a leader is not what he would be used to. Yeah. So I think it's very, again, you talk about, you know, the Tony Adams, the Roy Keanes, the big, you know, personalities on and off the pitch. I don't think Bruno's certainly not one of them, but what he has done for us this season is provide, you know, moments, goals, assists, and like you said there, Joe, for me, if we're not looking to point a finger at Bruno, but again, the way Keano's mindset is in terms of leaders, captain, not sort of a dinosaur mentality, but like, again, like, he's not a leader in his eyes. Bruno Fernandes wouldn't be a captain if Roy Keane or anyone who Roy Keane's played with, a Gary Neville or anyone like that. He's not the leader in that team.
Do you know, obviously you being at United in the academy and then playing for the first team as well, looking back at that era, for me, and I said this at the time, I'm not just saying this because you're, you know, but it's like that was the most excited I've been as a Man United fan since Sir Alex Ferguson left the club. I thought the football under Solskjaer was brilliant. I thought we scored loads of goals. We got to semi-finals constantly. We got to a final as well. Finished second in the league. Like, it was a very exciting time. I know that in the end it didn't quite work out the way we wanted. But looking back, every single United fan would take semi-finals and finishing second in the league now and scoring loads of goals. What was it like, sort of in the dressing room, and just the feeling at the club at the time? Because at that time, people were talking as though, no, we're not as good as we were under Solskjaer. But you realise now that was like almost as good as it's been for the last 10 years. Like that was actually a moment we should have cherished rather than one that we should have been going, oh, this isn't right. What was it like in the dressing room? What was it like sort of just around the club at the time?
Yeah, it was good. Like everyone was in. It was like a family, really.
Was it?
Like there was none. Obviously, I don't know what it's like now, but then it was just good. Like training was good. Everyone was in high spirits. Solskjaer was a very good manager as well, and he brought the best out of people because he was like a arm around the shoulder kind of manager. So I think it works well with some players as well. Whereas obviously Mourinho's a different type of manager where he will just tell you straight. And but it was good, man. It was very good around the atmosphere and stuff. Yeah.
I think we said it about the start of the episode with obviously mine and D'Mani's sort of next step with the podcast. I think with the guests that we've had on there, I'm not trying to plug it. Well, I am a little bit, but like they go into detail. Like for the players that have played under them types of managers, they dive really into it, and that's one thing. Obviously, D'Mani's experienced it himself, but even like the details as well. I think Ollie. There was a phrase, wasn't there? It's just vibes. Ollie's vibes, counter-attacking, but
no tactics,
from the conversation that we've had, the detail that goes behind it is very good.
But that's coming from people who don't really know what's going on, isn't it? So all you can do is like unpick what we're seeing, and then these like storylines build up that might not even be true, and then people just say it all the time as though well that's just a fact, and then you have people coming up to you going, well that's the thing with Solskjaer, isn't it? He hasn't got this and this. But you think, well, he did really well with United. Now he's doing really well with Besiktas. He did really well at Mulder and won the league there. Like, obviously he's not a bad manager. Like,
I think with that as well is the free flowing, like a counter-attacking football. It's actually enjoyable to watch in a way. Like again, like I said about a style of play. At the moment, we're reliant on set pieces. If you look back at Ollie, it was like, even though it was attack versus defence half the time, it was exciting and he was successful by doing it. And sorry, Joe. The records against Guardiola at the Etihad or at Old Trafford and so on and so forth. Big games. He would always come up on top.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? It's like he's clearly a very good coach. And but the reason why it's almost important is because these cycles happen with every manager. So you get to the point with Jose where no, he's not good enough. It's not going to work. He can't do it. Solskjaer, well, he's not got the tactics. He ain't got the CV. It's not going to work. Ten Hag, he's too strict. He's too much like a head teacher. It's not going to work. I don't know what it'll be with Amorim, but you can already imagine. Oh, just because you can do it in Portugal, don't mean you can do it. Like these things happen all the time. What were you there when Solskjaer left, or had you left at that point? Were you there still at United then? What was that like? What was that spell like? Do you know when, from the outside looking in, you can almost feel when a manager's going to go? Can you feel that from within, or are you just turning up and working? You must know things aren't working out. Like the whole like losing the dressing room thing. What is that like to be in?
It's obviously like it's a weird feeling. Like someone else is going to come in, but you don't know what to expect. So everyone's just like you're almost anticipating what it's going to be without knowing. Yeah. So like losing Solskjaer it was pretty like a sad moment. Everyone's like, oh, like we liked him. Like everything felt good. Like the style of play, the fast flowing football, like you said, right? Yeah. And then someone's gonna come in now and might be the opposite to him. So now you have to adapt to that, and you might enjoy that one more. But it's like you just have to get on with it, don't you?
I think, and sorry, D, like approaches as well. Like again, that love that the players had for Solskjaer. Yeah. When Ten Hag come in, I can imagine he was a fantastic coach and tactician, but it's even like the little details. He didn't really seem quite approachable. Like I can't imagine him getting his arm around someone and stuff. I don't know whether wasn't in there to know, but like sometimes breeding confidence is massive for footballers.
It's weird, isn't it, the sort of how things have to align to be successful, because it's not just are the players happy? Well, they were happy under Solskjaer, but then were the tactics there to beat low blocks and difficult games? Because it felt like under Solskjaer, I had more confidence in us beating City away than who would it be, Palace at home or whatever,
Yeah,
because
I know what you mean.
the way that we would set up and counter-attack against those big teams. We've got a quote here from Ruben Amorim before the game talking about some of his selection choices. Christian Eriksen is working really well and Garnacho has a knock, so there you go, that's why he's not started. We can't risk players at this moment because this is the Cup and it's decided today. We have Garnacho on the bench if we need him. Well, that goes even more into the point we made before. We've got 5 outfield players subs. One of them's got a knock.
Yeah.
What do we, if things start going wrong, this is going to be a struggle, isn't it? We'll just on Newcastle Brighton as well in the 99th minute. It's all Brighton at the minute, not Mark Albrighton. It's all Brighton on the ball. But they've both had a man sent off. Did Mark Albrighton play for Brighton as well? Surely not.
No.
Did you see the red?
Of course. No, I didn't see either of them.
That's a great save, by the way.
Because it gets a slight deflection as well.
Welb's there as well.
Nick Pope, I think. Was it Dubravka? Who's he now? How has Dubravka gone from... Was it Dubravka there when you were there?
On loan.
Was he at United then, or was it after? I think it was after,
might have been
wasn't
after
it?
him, yeah.
Because he was at United and he was like, all right, and I think he had a bit of a stinker in one of the cup games. Now he plays off like most of the time for Newcastle and he's really good. Is Nick Pope fit and he just doesn't get picked? He's been playing the last couple, but he's been a bit dodgy.
Oh, Sidey.
Oh, you'd have put that in.
all over it, that.
Is that
That's
like
Irish
special,
trademark, mate.
25-yard little
bit of like
volley?
Sidey, like little bit of...
Or even a little grass cutter.
Little daisy in that.
A bit of Paul Scholes.
Yeah, he's Paul Scholes.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Scholesy.
Yeah, only the hardest thing to do in football, just getting it out there like that.
We love it.
Unbelievable. People talking about Steve McLaren and the communication and how he was kind of the connector maybe. Is that important as well? What's like the rest of the coaches and all the sort of how it... Because we see Amorim as the coach, he's the main guy. We see Solskjaer as the main guy. Obviously, you've both been at high-level professional football. How important is the manager? How important are the coaches? You know, could occasionally like... I mean, you don't need to give examples because I'm being a bit harsh here. But is it the case where like the manager's really good, but his coaches are shit? Like we don't like them. Does that ever happen?
I think for me, and it's a very good question. As a gaffer, that's the one that you wanna please. Because he's the one who makes the decisions. As a coaching team, they'll all have an input, but at the end of the day, he's the main man and he picks a team. And if the gaffer loves you and likes you as a player, then you're okay. If a coach doesn't really fancy you, then it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? So, but in terms of the McLaren stuff, it's a very good point. But then for the players, coaches are a soundboard for players to go there. But for me, if I'm playing for a manager, I would want to knock on his door myself and have that personal relationship with him, because at the end of the day, if I'm not playing, I don't really want to speak to McLaren about why I'm not playing. Right. I want to speak to the man that's making them decisions. So a fantastic point from one of the viewers. But for me, I think for the manager at the moment, when he first come in, you could see he had that bit of both. He had the bit of ruthlessness and he had a bit of like, come on mate, I'm around you. Now I think his mood's just like he's got no like patience no more, in my opinion. I think you see him on the side half the time, he looks like he don't want to be there. He's got his hands he's like I think now it's getting to the stage where it's like, right, this is a bit of a shit show and I need to like get this season out the way and I need to have a pre-season and I need to do it my way.
It's a bit of a worry, that, isn't it?
Bit of Frank Sinatra my way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Get your comments and your chats and your questions in as well. Benjamin Toppin says, morning from Florida, boys. What time is it there? 11 a.m-ish. Bench is a shambles, but at least it's a beautiful day. I'm sure it is there. It's actually quite a nice day here as well, isn't it?
The weather's actually pretty decent.
Bit of weather, 10 degrees, bit of sunshine as well.
Factor 50 on.
Can't argue. Do you have to? Are you just factor 50
factor
from
50
from the
all
start?
the time, mate? Yeah, all the time.
Absolute
get a bit of like a nice little colour. To be fair, I don't go Patrick off the SpongeBob sort of pink.
Yeah, not too.
Them squashes and that little bit of pink and a bit of squashy sweets.
When you lift your sleeve up, it's just a little squashing in it. Bloody hell. Someone said Jamie Paul says thought Garnacho starts. Yeah, they got it wrong in the preview. The absolute fools. This game, Newcastle Brighton. Obviously, we've got a decent Premier League team going out here. United already knocked Arsenal out. Liverpool got knocked out by Plymouth. City have made it through yesterday. Decent number of Premier League teams and top teams already out of the Cup. Do you fancy us to go for a third final in a row? Is that possible, do you think, or are we just too far off it?
Go on, D'Mani. Take it away,
No,
D'Mani.
I think it is possible.
You think?
Yeah, I think it will help us a lot if we got to the final. So hopefully we can just pick the performances up and get there, innit?
How hard is it though? How hard is that to do? Because at the minute, United have actually, if you actually think about it, we've genuinely been bad since the start of last season, haven't we? It's not new. This is like we're thinking like, oh, let's pick it up a bit, but it's hard. Been like 18 months. Yeah, what's going on? Do you think in the dress? Like, how hard is it? Do they know? Are they shouting at each other? Are they giving into it? Do they not care? Like, I always think like, what's actually happening in the dressing room when you go from being the third best team in England at the end of the season before last, and then last season started, and ever since the start of last season, we've just been really poor. What will the dressing room be like now?
I've had experiences where it's been the same. Like you just like nothing's going right. Yeah, and it does get toxic.
Does it?
But like that's when you need a good captain to say, listen, lads, right? It's not going well. Let's just do the simple things and we always try and play for like not a draw, but like if we don't win the game, we don't lose the game. Yeah, that's like the motto basically. So if you come in at 0-0. Half time, then you're in a good start, because normally when your team's not doing so good and you're 1-0 down, it can just lead to spiral. But it's just about trying to keep the group together, really, because you can get little like heads down. It's easy to do because it's like an escape. Like the team's doing rubbish, right? Like, come on, lads. Yeah. So it's just hard, but you just have to find that little spark. Like that's why having a good captain's good. Yeah. Because he brings that to you.
Do you think Bruno's the best option for captain in the current squad? Is there anyone that you think maybe they would do a better job at it?
What do you think, Ryan?
Nice one, Dick. Put it on me. I think leadership-wise, I think people's problem with Bruno is his temperament. Yeah. So when you look at a captain, and again, this might be me being a bit of a dinosaur now, but I don't see my captain throwing myself on the floor and arms up in the air. I see my captain like a Keno, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like just graft, set examples. So
does that person exist at Man United right now?
No, I don't think that person exists. Like I think that's a dying breed now. Yeah. I think the way the game's evolved, and in terms of like the technical element and stuff like that, and as well as even like the refereeing, for example, that plays a part. You can't get away with what Roy Keane did, even like the physical element. So I think that does play a part in it. But who else? You look at that team. Who else? Like obviously Harry Maguire was the captain before Bruno took it over. Yeah. You know, he's improved dramatically, Maguire, and I must give him fantastic credit. But again, like, is he captain material? Casemiro, very experienced, but doesn't play a lot. Yeah. Like where are we looking? Yeah. So he's the one thing that you can say about Bruno is the most consistent. He's there every game. Yeah. You know what I mean? So maybe that's where they've had a look at it.
I think for me, like you said, when you actually go, to start with, if you go, is Bruno Fernandes the ideal captain? You probably go, well, maybe not, for some of the reasons they mentioned. And then you go, is there anyone better at Man United right now? Probably I couldn't say it. Yeah. The only one that I wouldn't give him the armband, but I feel like De Ligt has a captainly presence, but he's only been here for 5 months. Like exactly. he couldn't possibly do that. But again, he doesn't always play every single week anyway, and you know. So I think Bruno's the only real option for United. Ian Warren with a super chat, thank you, and get other questions in as well. Get your comments in. It don't have to just be super chats. Can you ask D'Mani how he thinks young players should be progressed into the first team? How does that? Because a lot of the time it's just they're injured, get stuck in.
Yeah, I think it works best when you just drip feed them in. So maybe get a little 10 minutes on or 5 minutes, because when you get thrown straight in, it can be overwhelming for a young player. You think right, because you've built your life around this, and now you get your opportunity, which you would think like.
Is it scary?
Yeah, it's very scary.
Was it?
Like I made my debut against Astana, and I was sat there the night before in the hotel thinking like, fucking hell, I'm here. Like, what's going on here? I remember telling all my friends and that, and then the day comes and you're nervous, like, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you said, someone could get injured and you're thrown straight in. So then the game approaches. I'm on the bench, and obviously you're a young player, so you think, right, I might not get on here, but like it's still an achievement. I'm on the bench.
Yeah, cool. Bloody hell.
I remember someone saying, D'Mani, warm up. I'm like, shit.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
I still sat there, I was like, what did he say to me? So I'm now rushing, I'm like, warming up.
That's brilliant.
And then, he's like, you going on? So I was like, okay, this is good, this. And then you get to the sideline, and then it's just like I can't explain it. It's the feeling is just so overwhelming. Like, everything's just like, you stand there, you're like, I'm actually coming on here.
You've worked all your life.
Yeah, like I said, you worked all your life. But it helped because I was with some of the academy players who are already playing on the pitch, like James Garner, Angel Gomez. So for me, it was much easier to like adapt.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, as soon as I went on, like, make sure my first touch is right, then you can ease into the game. Because once your first touch is right and you have a good pass, then it's like, right, you've done the basics right, and then you can ease in. But I think that's the best way, just to like drip feed him in instead of just throwing him, right, he's injured, get him on now. Because he might not be ready. And then, you know what it's like, if a player doesn't perform, you get judged off that performance. So then you might not get looked at again.
And people always say about like young players having no fear and all that, but you still get it's still nerve-wracking. It's still unusual to be playing for Manchester United. It's not like completely giddy with no fear, is it?
Yeah, it's because it's the biggest club in the world. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you want to do good because you want to cement yourself in that team. So if you don't perform, you know what it's like. It's ruthless football. There's always someone behind you catching you. So you just have to just take that moment and just embrace it.
That's so good. And the thing is, everyone watching would just give anything to have had that moment you had.
Yeah, you've done it, mate.
That's so good. That is so good. Yeah, we've got loads of comments and chats, but before we get into that, let's go through the Fulham team, because obviously we're not just playing against ourselves, although at times it does feel like that's what's happening. We've got Leno, Robinson, Bassi, Anderson, Castagna, Lukic, Berger, Iwobi, Pereira, Traore, and Muniz as well. They've got some danger men on there, aren't they?
Traore.
Some absolute Premier League stalwarts. Talk to me about Adama Traore. You've played, well, both of you have, obviously, but you've played in and amongst top-level players, top-level athletes, top-level physiques. He's just... have you ever seen anything like this guy?
I always say it, I think it's crazy how you can be that big, that strong, and that fast.
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Mad.
I've never seen a footballer who looks like that before.
No.
I think he would destroy me.
Imagine playing against him and he's just sprinting towards you, not
how do you even like...
Hey, listen.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Hang on a minute. This is another chance to plug the podcast here.
Okay. You got a Darwin Traore coming on?
Sorry. If you want to know how to deal with that man,
really?
Tune in to
Yeah.
one of the episodes of More Than a Match. Then you'll be able to see how to deal with.
Unbelievable. There you go.
Traore.
So does that mean you're not going to answer the question now? Then?
Maybe just watch that. Now, joking. No, watch it as well. But
Yeah, of course, watch it.
For me, he's an absolute animal.
Yeah.
Absolute animal. And sometimes, because he's that quick, like, how do you deal with it? The one thing that I do, again, being really picky, is that, when I say that level, and that level's, Premier League, unbelievable. But for him to climb that next level, his end product needs work. Mm-hmm. Because if he had an end product, mate, he would he would be unplayable.
Yeah. Well, this season he's got 6 assists, which in 29 games, it's not, world class necessarily, but it's a little bit more. Only 2 goals, obviously, that's always the thing that lets him down. But in terms of his production, his assists and stuff are a little bit better than they have been.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's a nightmare to play against, and I worry as well. We'll see how Lenny Yoro, can deal with him. But I worry that if he's knocking it past Maguire and going, or he's catching Delict on the turn.
Yeah.
Can they handle him? Can they deal with that kind of pace? Because the worst one that I ever remember was Fred. Do you remember when he was playing for Wolves? It was 2 or 3 years ago. And Fred just knocked it past him and went half a dozen times in the game. Fred was just spinning, trying to catch up with him. It was like, but you can see how he would get to that point. Obviously, Andreas Pereira, you played with him, didn't you, at United?
Yeah, I trained with him quite a lot. Yeah, he's a very good technical player. Is it? Very good, yeah.
And he's done well since going there, really.
He's done really well.
Yeah. Do you think if he's coming back to United now, he was in the United academy, he's obviously played for United many times, is he going to be thinking, I need to prove a point? Like, will there be an extra element of like, I'm going to fucking score today?
Yeah, there always is.
Is that?
Yeah, definitely. Like, when you play against, I know it's bad to say,
I wanted you to say the opposite.
100%.
I wanted you to say that he'll be really respectful and he won't want to score.
When you play against your old team, you always want to think, like, I want to put on a show here today. This is almost like this is what you could have had. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it will bring that extra little fire, definitely, for sure.
I look at that team there, and like Iwobi always has a good game against us.
Yeah, he does. Iwobi's a good player.
Pereira, like you said, the fantastic technical talent, and it didn't really work out at United, but he's gone there and he's having a great career. Like they've got some, the left back Robinson as well. Like obviously United was linked with him quite a lot. He's a good player. Their captain, wing back, and they've got some good technical players, like good But hopefully, we can turn up today and put on a fantastic performance and advance to the next round.
They're 9th in the Premier League. Obviously, this isn't a league game, but just to kind of get the level, they are 9 points ahead of United in the league. So they're comfortably better than us this season. Yeah. Would you say that we're the underdogs for this? How do you rank it? Because in theory, you look at that, there's no question we're the underdogs, but you couldn't say at home to Fulham we're going to be the underdogs.
Yeah, I think, again, it sounds awful. I think that's just where we're at the moment. Yeah. If you go off form, then we are the underdogs. Like, it's mad saying it. We're at Old Trafford, we're Man United and playing Fulham.
How do you see the game going, Joe?
We'll get into score predictions properly in a bit, so I'll save that. But I think that whenever we're expected to be the team that controls the game, we don't know how to do it. I don't know if it must be a technical thing. But then, right, this is something I do need to ask you actually. So how come, right? I'm a shit footballer. I played Sunday League level. Can pass the ball a little bit.
Touch you're good at.
I can kick a football, but I'm not a good footballer whatsoever. Yeah. I can make a 10-yard pass 19 times out of 20. Right? What is it that happens when you see players? I know the game's so quick and you're trying to do everything triple the speed I ever did, but we've seen United players this season where it's like they're struggling to make basic passes and stuff that every footballer at every level can do. What is that? Is that just confidence? Like, what does it feel like when your body's just deceiving you there, where you think, I can make that pass to that camera there, and it's gone that way? Like Dallo did one the other day. He just looked up and just played it straight to the opposition player. Yeah. And you just think, he's better than that. Yeah. I'm better than that. Yeah. What's that like? Have you ever had that?
Didn't learn that with me.
Yeah, you didn't teach him that one, did you?
It is a confidence thing. Because when the team's not performing well, like, you always want someone to step up, and if no one's stepping up, you're a product of your environment, really, aren't you?
Definitely.
So you have to. It's definitely a confidence thing. Definitely, isn't it?
I agree. But sometimes, again, your mind's telling you to do one thing. Sometimes you might just be having a bad game. You know what I mean? I know at United at the minute we can't have more than we're having 6 or 7 bad games. But sometimes your body, you want to do something, but you just can't do it. And even if you follow the principles and the details, it's not your day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's mad though, isn't it? I always think that. I just think like.
D had one of them the other day. He had a bad day.
I did.
Did you? Did
it was only in a small side.
Bad game. Bad game.
What was it?
I'm not
guilty about that.
Let's just say you had a bad game. We'll leave it at that, shall we? Brian Kevill says Bruno's the Brian Robson of this team. I assume you mean as in arrive when we're not great and get us back to being great, but then the rest kind of take over. I don't think they're the same type of player at all, or probably quality wise or anything. But I get the point of he's the best player in a not great team, which I think Brian Robson was for a lot of his United career. We've got 15 minutes till kick off. Newcastle Brighton still insisting on playing this bag of shit. 1-1 in that one. In my head, Newcastle and Brighton are sort of
always on
kind of similar. Like.
Yeah.
In terms of if United were to draw them in the next round, it's sort of we could easily lose to either of them. As Danny Welbeck scores the winner.
Goal, wow.
Most likely for.
I tell you what, he always he scores goals, doesn't he? Scores goals.
What a guy. Weirdly, this whole game since we've been watching it, the last sort of half an hour or so, it's been all Brighton on it.
Yeah. Ethan's fuming behind.
Ethan's absolutely fuming.
He's quiet now.
He is quiet.
He's really calm down.
You can tell we're on air. We can tell we're on air because he's language before.
Kenny asked for Ethan Cam.
Tell you what.
Describe how you feeling in a single word, Ethan.
Good.
I think that sums it up pretty much.
Can I just a quick one now on United subs and Fulham subs? If we get the Fulham subs up there as well,
there you go.
Like, if you look at their bench, obviously Willian, who was at Chelsea, he's a bit of a threat. I know he's getting on a little bit now, but Kearney as well, obviously left leg decent. Smith Rowe, you know what I mean? Like, you look at their bench.
Their bench is arguably better than ours.
Yeah.
Scary, isn't it? It's so weird. I feel like we've run out of players. Like, we've not. I know we've got a few injuries. Like, who's injured? Mason Mount, Lissandro Martinez, Luke Shaw. Anyone else? We must have someone else. But like, we ain't got like 10 injuries.
No.
And yet our bench is like, we've only got 7 people on it,
mad.
and
2
most
keepers.
of them are like kids. Like, how's that? We've just let all our players leave and not replaced them, haven't we? What's going on? And I see Anthony winning against Real Madrid yesterday. Rashford's getting assisting Marco Asensio every 3 minutes, and we've got 5 subs on the bench. Well, how has that even happened?
It's always going to happen. That
it's mad, isn't it? Oh, of course it was a Marcus.
It's always going to happen.
Anthony, no?
Anthony, yeah, he seems a new lease of life, doesn't he?
He did. Amorim said it was about the physicality, didn't he? Did you see that quote?
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
He said it's a lot easier and
because of the style,
and it's not as physical.
Yeah, but even like his creativity though, like in moments like the passes and stuff.
Injured as well, of course. Sorry.
The passes and like Anthony, like his end product's gone through the roof there. Yeah. It's just pressure again. It's pressure and it's confidence. Probably don't feel like he can do it here, but go elsewhere and proves that he can.
It's a new start, though, isn't it? When you go somewhere, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
Is it nerve-wracking, that feeling? Or is it exciting, like going to a new club, especially if you're leaving like where you've been as a kid?
No, it's exciting. Like, I think it depends if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Like alone, you're going back, so it's more like it's a bit security going back. But whereas you go to a new team, it's like, right, I've got to get the foot on the gas now, and I've got to show what I can do.
Have you ever had to do any of those initiation songs and all that?
Yeah. Oh,
what's that like?
I
was watching a montage of them the other night in bed.
It's so
some
scary.
of the best ones are like, fucking hell, these are 8 good singers.
Yeah, it's scary.
Is it horrible?
Yeah. Because
I would refuse the move just because I didn't want to have to sing in front of everyone.
You can't.
Yeah, you can't refuse it.
It's like the class has like team bonding, so it's like,
is it? What, you stood on like in the dressing room or whatever?
It's not even like, say if you go to a new team and you might be travelling and next, like, the game's tomorrow and you just signed, your first introduction to the team might be initiation.
So is it always singing a song? Or is that just like the club?
Yeah, it's singing a song, but obviously you can, whatever you're good at.
Can
really.
be creative
as
much as
like yo-yo tricks or something like that.
But you stand on a chair like in front of everyone and you're like, your legs are shaking and everyone's like, oh, and you never even met these people.
Do you have a backing track? Or you just sing like raw?
Acapella.
Oh,
more than a match.
Dear me.
And if you mess up, you have to start again.
I would pick like what song that's been like a popular song is under a minute long. I picked something.
You need an anthem, don't you?
Yeah, that's good.
None of this like Guns N' Roses 9.5 minutes.
No, but you have to get a song that everyone like
can
knows
join
or
into.
just gets in. So what's
yours been? Then?
I sing Mario, Let Me Love You.
Oh yeah, it's a classic. I thought he was going to say the Super Mario theme.
No, imagine that. I don't think you get away with that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But then everyone knows it, so they get involved, start clapping, and then they can't really hear you. So
you want one that everyone else can see. What have you done then? What do you do?
I actually sung a bit of Frank Sinatra when I did mine.
Of course you did.
Did My Way. My Way was. Of course it was.
As soon as you said that,
mate, all the lads was looking at me like, is he all right here?
What'd yours be, Joe?
Probably Kiss from a Rose by Seal. I'd have thought.
I don't actually know that.
Sorry, Joe.
No.
Alright, then it's got to be someone that everyone knows. Maybe
Green Light Pitbull. That's it.
Yeah, what is that, the Luke Little one?
Yeah, sure. You get to that. Welbs is on fire here.
He's a good. I love him. He's a good player.
Lively.
Yeah, he's a really good player.
Jay Motti loves Welbs, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's one of his favourites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who I'd be. What I'd sing. Who I'd be like I actually am then. Maybe like some Elvis or something.
Elvis, can't go wrong.
Safe.
Can't go wrong, mate.
Playing it safe. That's good, that. Right, we've got 11 minutes till kick-off. Scott, start getting your score predictions in. How's it going to go, and what's the score going to be? I'll start with you, Ryan. Talk me through the game, not just the score. Build a picture of the day.
Oh, I'm the man for the job then.
Yeah, you are. That's what we need.
I would like us to have a fast start. I feel like set the tone, like D'Mani's outlined. You know, get a foot of the game, get on the ball, start knocking it around. Again, we're at home. Make this, this is Old Trafford at the end of the day. So if we get the ball down, knock it about, create chances. I do fancy us today. I know it's been a bit of doom and gloom at the minute, but I feel like I think it'll be 2-1. Sorry, D, I've took your score. I think it'll be. I think
we're all going to say 2.
I think it'll be 2-1.
You pick when you're not very confident.
Yeah, no, I think we'll take the lead. I think they'll equalise. Last 15 minutes, we'll get the winner. But I want to see a performance today, and again from the individuals that I outlined before. I think we need big performances off individuals today as well.
Yeah. Who's your goal scorers?
I like that.
Big performance. I want Highland to score today.
Yes.
And again, I'm just carrying you again, aren't I? No worries, guys. Yeah, no. Again, I'm asking. I don't want to put pressure on him, but I fancy him today. I think this is a game for him to get a goal, get a little bit of confidence. I would like to see it as well.
He needs it, doesn't he?
Again, we can easily say, oh, well, he's not doing this, not doing that, but we want our players to do well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I want for him today.
It's amazing how big confidence is in football, isn't it?
It's mad.
Like, people think like the coach and the tactics is the biggest thing, but nothing makes more of a difference than confidence, does it? If you're flying and you're loving it, that will make you twice the player.
Yeah.
A coach will never do that.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it, that? It's just about getting players playing and ticking
mindset,
over right away. Yeah, it's amazing. We'll get into some of the viewer predictions, then we'll get to you, D'Mani, as well. Jim Mack says 3-1. Can't see a clean sheet. Yeah, I think I can't see a clean sheet either. Rampage says 2-1 to United. Fulham to score first and United to win because it's a cup game. That sounds about right, doesn't it? What else we got? Jeremy Fox says 3-2 United. Ute Hube says it's our cup and we're not giving it up. What are you thinking? United have probably lost one FA Cup game in about 800 days or something, haven't they?
Mad,
when you think we've got to a final season before last, won last year's, here we are again in March. That's pretty good. Maybe even close. One cup game in about almost 1,000 days, I would say. That's unbelievable. See, it is our cup. We don't lose in this one very often, do we?
Never giving up.
Our cup, love that.
Talk me through it then. Obviously, you built the world.
Just paint the picture.
Just paint the picture. Just get your brushes out and just.
I think we're going to have a slow start, me.
Yeah.
I actually do. I think we're going to have a slow start.
We love a slow start, this team.
And I think it's going to take us 1-0 behind to get going.
Yep.
And I think we take, like you said, Højlund gets a goal, get his confidence up. I think he might get 2 today,
Oh!
Hopefully. I want him to get 2.
Good,
but I think Maguire might get 1, to be fair.
Yeah.
Set piece. Everyone, there's only one person in the box. Only one person in the box that's going to get done it. It's Maguire.
What about you, Joe?
I reckon I do. I think we'll win, but only because not because we will deserve to win, but just because we're more used to winning cup matches.
Paint
than
the
Fulham
picture
are,
for me. Paint the picture. What's happening?
Paintbrush.
Paint the picture. What's happening?
Washed the brush up. We've still got some of your paint on.
Orange paint. Ginger paint. Ginger paint.
Dry it off a little bit, and now we're working. I reckon. I see United struggling to control the game. I think we'll try to, though, but I'm worried about people counter-attacking us. Traore is a big one. I think Iwobi, he does that his body feints and he sort of slips past you really well. Yeah. I can see our midfield stepping in, kind of getting tricked around a little bit, maybe Ugarte getting an early booking, something like that. And hopefully we don't let them build the pressure, because Onana, every time he has a shot against him, he looks like he's struggling with it mentally.
Man.
I think we'll probably win the game, but I reckon we'll win 2-1 in extra time. So 1-1 and we'll get the winner in extra time.
Yeah.
Much like Brighton have just done against Newcastle as that game finishes. 2-1, was it?
Yeah.
If we talk about Onana, Joe, just to get your opinion on it. What do you think's going on there? What do you think?
I think just like with everyone else, confidence is a big thing, isn't it? But when you're a goalkeeper, your job is to stop something terrible happening. So when you don't do your job properly, something terrible happens. Whereas when you're a striker, if you don't do your job properly, we lack something great.
Yeah.
But it's harder to quantify when something doesn't happen than when something bad does happen. So I feel like it's such a hard job being a goalie, but that's why they have to be the most consistent players in the world. Because really, a top keeper, how many clangers does a top keeper have every season? 3 or 4 maybe?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Onana's had that in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
It's sometimes you think you just catch it and he palms it, or it's just them little things, and you think, well, obviously I'm not a keeper, so
no, it's difficult. It is difficult when we talk about keepers because we're not in that situation. We don't see it, but I seen during the week like a comparison with obviously De Gea, who obviously was fantastic for us, and Onana, and like it's mad really when you think about it. Like style, I know it's a different style in terms of he likes to come high and sort of play, but we're not really playing like that, so we can come high and get on the ball as that sweeper keeper, are we? So it's like he still play. We could still have a
he's better with his feet though, isn't he?
Yeah, but we're not playing like that though, are we? Like
we swapped one for another.
So like with Ten Hag, we did try to play like that. At the moment, we're not. We're not playing total football, are we?
Not really.
So like we could have a De Gea in the sticks because that's the way we're playing. Whereas if we're going to play that, and he's going to come high in that sweeper keeper role, then he is perfect.
But at times he has kept us in it though, to be fair, but obviously he's prone to a mistake, as you've seen, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's not a great trait for a keeper, is it?
I wonder how Maguire feels and the back line, knowing that he has a mistake in him, do you know what I mean?
It's
so does it lead all the way through the team?
Well, it's natural, isn't it? If, for example, like if your keeper, I know he's doing well, but if your keeper's leaking them in, and you're thinking every time he's coming for crosses and he's fumbling them, every time a cross comes in, your natural instinct is, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean? So surely that's new in nature and a competitive nature that they're feeling like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
with goalies as well, don't they do a lot of their training off by themselves?
Yeah.
So how hard is it for, like, you say like, how does it feel for Maguire? How much time will they actually get in training where you have your keeper behind you, you're training, he's actually there, and you get to develop those relationships? Do you think they'll lack some of that, or do they get plenty of time?
No, they do get plenty of time. It's like, because you do like games and like small-sided games, and like obviously the day before the match you'll do like the walkthroughs and stuff. So whatever needs to be picked up, it'll get picked up on that.
Okay.
But there is plenty. But like they have like maybe like 20-30 minutes. The keeper does by themselves, and then they integrate with the boys in training. So there's more than enough time to settle in with each other anyway.
Because I say this all the time, but again, I don't usually have professional footballers with me. I always feel like I look at someone like, let's say Dallo and Bruno, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
They've probably played 100+ games together at this point. They play together all the time. You can put Garnacho on the list to a certain extent as well, or anyone who's been there for a number of years. When I watch this team, I don't feel like I'm watching a team that has developed footballing bonds with each other. Do you know, like people say, I know what he's going to do before he does it. Well, they don't have that fluidity to them, do they? That first touch, one-time passing, he's going to be there so I can drop back and I know he's going to be. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Maybe because like, obviously you can't have that connection with every player, can you?
No.
So there might be 2-3 players what know that Bruno's going to be in that space at that time, or he's going to turn and he's going to pass it here. So like Højlund, he might need to understand Bruno a bit more, and when he's about to turn, or he's meant to clip it in behind, or it's just finding that connection really. I mean, he should speak to him more about it, like as a player. So I do it. So like when I first joined Mac, I didn't really know the players, so you get to know him, and I like to spin in behind. So I'll tell him like, when you get the ball and you've got time, I'm going to be in behind.
That should be your first.
So as soon as I turn, I know it's coming in. So I don't even have to look. I know where the ball's
going.
And
it makes his job easier as well.
So it's just about Do
you think that sometimes, because obviously United have got, with the last two coaches in particular, with Ten Hag and Amorim, are very strategy oriented, aren't they? They have their way, and you stand there and you stand there, and then you pass, and then you come this way and you move that. Do you think that sometimes that can inhibit or like stop players making those kind of bonds? Because if Højlund goes, when I make a running behind, hit it over. If Amorim goes, no, we don't hit it over, we go out wide and then we put it back
structured.
Can that stop that sometimes?
Yeah, because as much as like structure's involved, good play happens off the cuff.
Yeah,
it's moments.
I feel like we don't have any of that at the minute.
If you play to a system all the time, then it's robotic, isn't it? Like you're not going to be able to break anyone down. Football's all about within the moment.
Yeah, moments.
If Bruno sees a pass and he's going to play it,
can't turn it down because it's the structure.
It's got to be it's in the moment, isn't it?
But then some players take stuff literal and some don't. Yeah. So if someone gets told to stay there, they might just stay there. Whereas like me, I just think if it's on, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
As long as you have an explanation about it, then you can't say anything.
Someone says,
why did you do that? Because I thought it was on.
Yeah.
And then if you score, no one's saying anything, are they? So.
Correct.
No, exactly. We've got a couple minutes till kick-off. We've got over 2,500 people watching. We've only got 390 likes, so please hit the like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes before kick-off. I'm getting a bit nervous now. As the old,
we've got to get to 1,000 likes, haven't we?
We've got to get to 1,000 likes.
You're bringing in the dream team here more than a match, and you've got to get to 1,000.
We've got more than a match in the building. The greatest podcast that doesn't even exist.
Exist. Coming soon.
But
like, subscribe,
like, subscribe.
On the video that doesn't exist.
Yeah, you can subscribe at the moment. You can't
the link
like.
is in the chat. Go and subscribe. Go over to More Than a Match.
Because
genuinely, some of the guests that we've seen already, we've got a few episodes kind of building up in the bank, haven't you?
It's
really
very exciting.
Top level, high profile guests, so really good stuff. It's very exciting, isn't it?
Very exciting.
Excited to get it out there, just get it out in the public, and
we just can't wait because it's an idea that we've had for a while, and it's coming together. Like you said, we're in the filming process, and like you said as well, Joe, these are big names within football and the sporting world, and just to tell their story. And again, it's not always sunshine and rainbows.
I think that's the best thing in it.
There's a lot of hard truths in
the inside behind what goes on behind the closed doors.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like I said, I've sat in and watched and been here for the recording of most of them.
Yeah.
And they're really, really good. So Yeah, very exciting.
We appreciate your help.
We've got a couple of quotes. Harry Maguire, who spoke to the BBC yesterday, we spoke about Ruben Amorim's tactics there. Maguire spoke on that and said, "This group of players believes in Ruben's tactics. We know we probably need additions. We can't hide away from that. If we want to get back to winning titles, there will need to be additions to help the squad." He also says tactics is obviously a big thing because of the system we changed and play. But if you analyse our games, there are times when we're back 3, there's times when we're back 4, times we're back 5. That's what happens in football generally these days. We have great belief in Ruben, his tactics and all his coaches.
17 games
with no goals.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Highland. 17 games without a goal.
That's going to end today.
That's going to end today. It is.
It's going to get 2
absolutely
today.
Got to. We're about to kick off.
What's happening if Ireland scores today? What's happening? What we doing?
I'm just going mad.
What
we doing?
Table and that. We're probably just going to.
This water's going everywhere.
No,
this water's going over my head if Ireland scores.
You said it now.
I'll do it, mate. I'll do it. You think I won't do it? Think I won't get my pouch out? Think I won't get my kangaroo pouch out on the stream?
I'm a little bit worried if you do. Right, we've kicked off. We've kicked off. Come on, then. Can we get a bit of volume, please?
Come on, the Reds.
What do you think about Xerxes?
I think he's like one step away from being really good. I think he does something really good, and then often he loses it.
Do you think he's a 10 or a 9?
I think he's not. I don't know. I worry that his passing isn't good enough to be a 10, and that his finishing isn't good enough to be a 9. But
so 9.5.
Yeah, but then
well,
also what is a 9.5?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I do think he's good. I like him, and he adds a bit of quality on the ball that a lot of players at the minute don't have. But I wish. I can't imagine him ever getting the ball 30 yards out, knocking it, going past someone and slotting in the bottom corner. I wonder where the goals are going to come from, except the kind of tap-ins and stuff that he scored, which obviously tap-ins are great. Yeah. That's what...
They're the best goals.
Yeah, exactly. As a striker, you need to build your game around tap-ins. Yeah. But sometimes I think...
See, I like that. Moment, this is what I like.
Is he going to pull us out? What do you make of him? Because obviously playing your sort of position, like...
Yeah, I think he just needs to get involved a bit more, me.
Yeah.
Like you said, I don't see him really being a 9.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's alright in a 10, to be fair. There's games when he's come on and his impact has been really good.
Yeah.
So it's just about getting confidence and
don't do that.
Don't do that. But yeah, do you think it's time as well?
Hold on.
What?
He needs a bit more time.
He needs a bit more time. Yeah, maybe. And also, look at the team he's come into.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for Hoyland. Like, they've come in as we've just got worse and worse. And I know they're a part of it, so you can't completely like say it's not their fault either because they're playing. But I do feel pretty sorry for everyone who's coming into this United team. Good plot there, Ugarte.
I like Ugarte.
I like Ugarte, me. Yeah, he's grown on me loads.
I've only just realised Dorgu's not in the squad. Do you know where he is?
I am.
Oh, he got sent off.
Yeah, I like him. I like him.
Who?
Sorry,
yeah,
I forgot because it's the different competition, but it's just domestic, isn't it?
I like like I said before about starting bright, starting well. Oh! Brilliant. Free kick. But to be fair, they're stroking the ball around with a bit of intent, and that's what it needs to happen.
An early goal would be nice as well, just to solidify that.
You know what I like about Dorgu, he's not afraid to put the ball in the box.
I love that's what we need. Yeah. But we need, we
see a lot of turning, like when you get to the areas, turn back, play out. But he puts it in.
Does that annoy you about modern football?
Yeah.
I know obviously you're young and you are modern.
Yeah, as a striker, you that's your area, innit? So you think, just put it in, and then in turn you have to make another run, and you have to make another run, and you're constantly adjusting, aren't you?
Like it's a lot of ball, cut back, play it back, cut back, play it back.
See, like
there's put one in, decent cross. And again, it causes danger as well because their defender there having to clear that first time.
If he misses that, then
Hoyland's probably scored. Yeah.
It's good from Dalot as well. Just put it in an area.
Yeah.
Just put it in an area.
Go again.
Strike the ball on the pitch.
That's alright. Corner. I know it's not.
Positive.
It's a good block.
How about Ericsson? How do you feel about him?
I didn't like that. I like him. I wish we'd had him 10 years ago rather than now, but I think he's a good player. It's just a bit. His legs aren't there anymore, are they?
Technically, he's very good.
He's clever though.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, 10 years ago he'd be running the show by now, but
good.
Nice.
Go on, set. It's a bad touch.
Bullet that, wasn't it?
It's a bad pass from Xerxes, I think.
Oh,
that's alright.
Nah, there's not coming for that
what I mean
one,
with
is
Xerxes.
it?
That's what I've...
Just them simple
one
passes.
thing well, and then that pass, you don't need to hit it that hard.
Yeah.
He's playing it to a centre-back. But, no, I do like him. Oh, I'm worried now. Who's left in the FA Cup now then? So Newcastle have been knocked out, which is good, because obviously we struggle at St James's, don't we? I think Ethan's going to get that up for us, thank you.
Yeah. City beat Plymouth, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are they going to get next? They're going to get a
lowest ranked team.
a conference team that we didn't even know were in it.
You just add it to it.
Oh, no,
yeah, you play.
I mean, the ball got pulled out of the bucket, so we've got to
Macclesfield away. They've got.
You give them a bit of a scare, wouldn't you?
D'Mani running channels. Diaz won't know what's hit him.
So
wouldn't know. Mate.
So we've got Villa, Palace, Preston. That's who City are getting. Bournemouth, City, obviously, and Brighton. So far, then it's obviously one of us or Fulham, and then one of Forest or Ipswich. So we've got another Premier League team going out there. Wolves have gone out this round. Newcastle have gone out this round. So, who's left of the big boys? City, Villa, Forest maybe.
Forest.
Like it's not.
Forest are doing very well. Yeah.
So no Tottenham, no Arsenal, no Liverpool, no Chelsea. You've got to say that it's a decent chance for United if we can get through today.
Set.
Good touch that.
Go on, get inside. Hit one. Oh, it's not bad. I know he slipped, but intent was there.
What about his end product, Alex? Sometimes.
You need more, don't
hit and
you,
miss.
Really? Yeah, it is hit and miss. Again, there's another one that if you're going to play in that position, you need to be pushing 10 plus goals and assists a season, don't you? If you're going to be a wing back,
definitely,
you basically want to be one of the most dangerous players in the team, and I don't feel that with him at the minute. But also, he's another one. What's he played like 100 games or something in the last 18 months?
Yeah, been
something absurd.
Yeah.
Plays every single game. And remember when he was a kid, or not a kid, when he first arrived, when he was like 19, he was a little bit injury prone, wasn't he? He had a few injuries. And now he's played every game for 18 months. It's like
that's been his something right, though.
That low move to Milan done in the world, didn't it?
Yeah, it's mad. But I just want to see that next step from him of. But again, he's playing out of position. I just feel that you can go through everyone in the pitch, and I can tell you a reason why I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Even if they're not good enough, or they're not doing their job, or they're costing us games. There's no one on there where I go,
that's
we've given you the best possible opportunity and you've not taken it. Yeah, that's the problem with the club.
So love, and it's from you, the love. You always look at it. It's like
well, of course
looking
it is,
for excuses.
But also I think like they've all been given an absolutely shit hand to deal with here. And even though they're all part of it themselves, you can't totally blame any of them.
Look how big he is, man. I can't believe it.
Who, Traore?
Oh my God. Look at that. That is mental, that.
It is mental, isn't it? What's going on there?
I don't know.
How is he like that?
Apparently he doesn't do gym either.
Apparently
he doesn't do gym. That's what I've heard.
People have said that.
Scared
I'm not saying.
So what would he look like if he was in the gym all the time then? Let's assume he doesn't. He would be like ill or something.
Oh my God.
I guess maybe. Don't you see people who are like proper
it's a bad ball.
bodybuilders?
But see,
stuff?
just still chase that. You can get something out of that.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
No, I agree. But it's just a bad ball. That? It's a bad ball. That I like that all day, but
like Cavani used to do it all the time. Yeah, I think something that's you think
lost causes.
Were you there with him?
No.
Were you there with Lukaku?
Yeah.
What was he like?
Big Rom.
Yeah, he's alright. He's funny. Was it? Really funny.
Was it?
He's massive. He's another massive one.
Yeah, he is big, isn't he?
Why all done?
Even one of those players, I think he's really disrespected Lukaku. You look at the career he's had.
Yeah,
what he's actually done.
Very good career.
Unbelievable career.
Yeah.
It's a shame he couldn't quite do it at United, and he had that thing of like not turning up in big games, which is obviously tough. But he's got like 300 plus goals.
Yeah,
he's one of Belgium's top goal scorers ever. Like, I think he might be their top scorer ever.
Is he? Yeah.
I think he is. He's quite low. I think it was like
everywhere he's gone, he has scored goals, though, hasn't he?
Quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
Shame it
Everyone
didn't really
used to
work
talk
out.
about like his first touch and stuff like that, though, didn't it?
Technically,
technical side. But he was a goal scorer, though.
Yeah,
I mean, he
the
had
top
the
goal
ball
scorers. It's an absolute joke. So Lukaku. So right, Eden Hazard's got the second most with 33. Lukaku's got 85 goals for Belgium. 85 goals for Belgium. That goes under the radar, that, you know. That's like one of the most of anyone in the world for any country. That's absolutely insane.
Well, Hazard's 35 and he's second.
Yeah.
And he's 85 for first.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's more than Neymar's got for Brazil, you know.
Nice.
So if you look.
Stand.
So it's Traore, he's 1-on-1 with Dallo here.
Take him to byline.
Oh, he's got a good cross into the back post as well. Muniz with a header.
Wait.
Ugarte nods it away. Just recycling it, Fulham. So you look at... So Ronaldo's got the most goals for any country ever. 135 goals in 217.
Scary.
Then it's Messi in 2 with 112. Then it's Ali Dia for Iran with 108. Then it's Sunil Shetty for India. Mokhtar Dahari for Malaysia. And then it's Lukaku. 6th of all time in terms of international goal scorers.
Some accomplishment,
100%.
That is incredible, isn't it?
Well...
It's like 20 more than...
And you wouldn't even think that, though.
No, but that's what we're saying, isn't it? Like, you don't get the credit
that.
for that sort of stuff, does he?
No, he doesn't. Yeah, so
Don't get too tight. Well done, Ericsson.
Of the kind of top 15 or 20 sort of footballing nations, you've got Ronaldo, Messi, and then Lukaku as the biggest goal scorer.
Fair play, I love that.
That's incredible. And like you said, no one talks about that.
Robinson, he's a threat on that side.
He's got a good cross as well, to be
fair.
fair.
Yeah, very good. He's got about 8 or 9 assists this season.
He's a good player. I like him.
Yeah.
Captain as well.
Well collected there by Onana.
Just can't switch off on that side with him there. Like, Mazraoui needs to be careful there. Switched off a little bit then.
Look at that eyes on it.
He's concentrating there.
Yeah, he is. He's thinking, don't jot this, don't this. Don't jot this.
Do the right thing.
Come on, the boys, man.
Yeah.
A bit of a mixed 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, it started off like a bit of an intent. They've started to put the foot on the ball and play a little bit now. Bit of pressure.
Watches we don't have a pass on, except to go back. I guess that happens a lot, but...
But he's looked like the man for man in midfield.
Yeah.
Setup's quite good from them, actually.
From Fulham?
Their shape's good.
Yeah. They're well managed, aren't they? Well drilled, good team. That's lovely, that. Found a bit of space there. Dallo holding his width. Back to Ericsson. Clip to the back.
Hoyland's made a great run near post.
That's brilliant from Ugarte there. Bruno's on the edge.
Two touch, bum finish, goal.
Come on, son.
Oh!
That's better than that.
2 o'clock, don't leave me hanging. Yeah, I saw 2 o'clock, up the RH. Great run.
Yeah.
Great run from Hoyland.
To take the space.
Took the space into the strike. I'm going to let you talk about that.
Yeah, go on. So what's Hoyland doing here then?
It was in the first phase with that.
He created the space for Dallo to have space.
So he just ran across the front post.
Okay. And that allowed Dallo to have space to put the cross in from the left. Was it Maguire who played the switch over?
Yeah, so by him running to the near post, someone can come around the back. Or he can get the tap in near post, but it went back stick.
Okay.
It's a tough one, that.
Yeah. I'm not surprised he's just booted that.
Get up.
Go on, who's out there? No one.
Great switch player though.
Yeah, it was good. That was a good little setup from United, wasn't it? Because you could see we didn't have a way through him, but we had a way sort of over the top of him and around him. I like that. And we ended with a good ball into the box as well.
He had a lot of space though, didn't he? And maybe he could have drove into the box.
Dallo?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Commit someone.
Yeah.
I thought Bruno was going to hit that first time as well. Just listen
's
to me.
He's got it in the locker though, hasn't he?
Listen to me.
Did it first time.
Got an head piece. He's got an head piece in me and there. So 2-touch finish.
Do you know Ronaldo Brown, who's on the channel?
Yeah.
I don't know if you met him or if you know. He obviously has got a lot of friends who are footballers and a lot of, because he played for Liverpool under 16s and was, played to a decent standard and all that.
Go on.
And you'll find sometimes there'll be players, that's good from
Holland.
Holland.
That's the thing about Holland. He is strong and he's fast.
And he is quick.
Good play.
That's good, that.
Sometimes footballers will have different players that they rate more highly than non-footballers do. Is there a player that you think, you don't have to be a United player, just a professional, who you say he's a really good player, but most people don't think of him as that good? Do you know what I mean? Do you have someone you think is underrated?
It's a tough question, that.
Because you're looking at it from a different kind of angle to other people.
I have to think about that one. Have you got anyone?
Oh, what a ball! Oh, you've got to score. You've got to score. He's got to hit the target there.
He actually have a shot, but yeah, he's
I don't
got to hit
think
the target there.
Again, not making excuses.
He might have balance over there.
Yeah, but he don't think the ball's getting to him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's getting there. You can tell. Look, he's got to do better there.
Yeah.
Even at the target. I know it's near post, but
yeah,
he's done well to get the space.
Got to go around it more.
It's hard though because the man is goal side as well, isn't he? but he's
just got to hit the target though, Joe.
Yeah.
You got to get around that ball there.
Yeah, find a way to angle it.
He'll get more though. Get more opportunities.
It's good that he's actually having an opportunity though, because
he's making some nice runs, like we spoke about, like the near post ones again there. He's getting in the right areas, just needs to calm and compose. Great. Oh.
The player, I thought. He's called Ethan Galbraith. Plays for Leyton Orient. He used to be at United.
Is it United?
He's very good.
Is he?
Very good. Yeah. Like, he's just like tackles, like
just doing everything.
Everything. He's good at everything. Plays centre mid, plays right back. Like, you put him anywhere, he'll do a shift, and it's normally like a 9 out of 10 performance.
Did he come through with you then?
Yeah, he joined a bit later though.
Did he?
Yeah.
So how old were you when you joined United?
So I was like 6.
How do you even know if someone's good at football when they're 6? I don't think I was playing football.
So you join like, you don't really get signed until like when you're a bit older, but
go on. Under 9s you get.
Go on, son.
Signed,
Unlucky.
But it's more like a development program. So that's when they start to like see who's got a bit of, who's technical, who's not, or who can gain faster, like who's better at understanding the game more.
Yeah.
And then you get signed at like 9, and then that's where it really, like, obviously it's still not as serious, but it gets serious as you get older.
Oh, just didn't touch him. He didn't
touch him. What we don't.
Why does he give that?
Jumped over it. If he touches him, fair enough, but doesn't. So where's he playing now? Leyton?
Yeah, Orient. He's very good, man. Very good. Dylan Levitt as well.
Is
that him?
Where's he?
Yeah, he could pick a pass.
I think he had a game for United where on his debut he made like 100 passes.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I remember
He's
that.
got like one of the best disguised passes you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Like, you think the ball's not even coming to you. He'd be facing this way and the ball's like, you're like,
Michael Carrick was good at that.
Yeah.
That one where it's just all of a sudden the ball's on you.
Loved Carrick, me. Thought it was a top
I think
player.
he used to get compared to Carrick a little bit, didn't he, Levitt? I think he had that. Because him and Garner that used to play together in that midfield, didn't they?
Yeah.
He plays for Wales, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously Jim as well.
Of course, yeah.
Good player.
I think
Doing
people
really well
know
at Everton now,
Jim's good though.
Yeah.
I don't think people think like he's not that good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's
actually very good at free kicks.
Garner?
Yeah.
No.
Set pieces.
Go on.
Well done, Ireland.
Go on. Oh.
Good. Done
Decent
your job.
start for Hoyland.
Yeah.
I know he's
made some
put
nice
that one
runs,
wide, but he's made some good runs. He's getting
Looks
in some
lively,
good areas.
doesn't
He's had a chance, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
that's the thing as a striker as well. If you're not getting chances, then there's a problem.
Yeah.
But if you are getting chances, then obviously you can't really complain.
No.
Looks lively, to be fair.
Yeah, that's my worry. That most weeks he's not even getting chances.
Yeah.
Whereas today, at
He's
least
already had.
it's not a big one, but it's something in it. It's
Yeah.
a shot in front of goal, decent cross. Everything's coming down United's left hand side, by the way, isn't it?
Oh, made a meal of that, the keeper, didn't he? Agate's brilliant.
I love him, me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
very
he's
good.
really
Such a
good.
good player.
Look at that.
Oh, done.
Look at that. Brilliant.
Keep it ticking. Come on.
United actually looking quite good.
Yeah.
I
think it's a decent start.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Where'd it go? You got to do.
See,
That's got to do better there.
It's a big
Got to do
tough
better.
start.
Got to check his shoulders.
Yeah.
Scan. See where the big man's
That's what
coming
I mean. He
in.
won't be there with just a little ball roll and his pass Xerxes easy.
Great defending that Mazarawi.
But it feels like there's a straight out back line then.
Yeah.
From that one back to goal, he needs to work on a bit, innit?
Xerxes.
Yeah.
Just identify where the defenders are. Just have a little scan.
Happens so fast though.
Yeah,
it
does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because like you look and then you think, right, he's not there, and then next minute he's like, oh,
Didn't look though.
yeah, you're like, oh, he's there.
He's not looking though, is he?
Yeah, you're right.
Eriksen looks decent. If we can hold the ball further up the pitch, you eliminate Eriksen's lack of speed because he's not covering as much
And he
ground.
can get involved more. Yeah.
He's looked really good so far.
I like him in them areas
When he's
because he's
sprinting
unlocked things.
50 yards back and forward all the time. When
He can't do it, can he?
No. It's that little clip
Tell you what, he loves that one. Oh, he got to do better. He likes that. It's always on as well.
Yeah, it is.
Dalot's the outlet, innit? Outlet.
Dalot's the outlet. Who would be your dream guest for your podcast then? If you can get anyone.
Oh.
Anyone in the world?
Anyone in the world.
Oh. Tough question. Just don't think anyone's out of our realm at the minute.
Messi,
The way we're going on.
Ronaldo.
Oh, Ronaldo.
Yeah, probably Ronaldo.
That would be a joke. I would have to get my factor 50 on going over there.
Were you there with him?
Yeah.
Did you speak to him? Because
Did you say hello?
He doesn't seem like a human being that you can speak to.
No, I wouldn't say I spoke to him. I trained with him, but I didn't speak to him.
What was it? What was it like just being sort of around him? Was it mad?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Going to train in the morning, Cristiano Ronaldo's on the pitch. That is absolutely crazy, isn't it?
You go out and you're like, right, like, it's Ronaldo, innit? You think, like, this is mad.
Sick.
You look and you're like, shit.
Ronaldo will be unreal.
Just trying to give him the ball, like, give him the ball.
I feel like everyone was doing that though
Nice.
when he was playing for us. I feel like everyone was just obsessed with passing it to him as much as they can.
Yeah, he's.
That would be unreal, wouldn't it?
That's so mad.
It was a weird moment when I see it. I was like, oh.
That would be scary.
Because I feel obviously Messi's got that as well, but because of the way Ronaldo presents himself, he's almost got more of the kind of like stature and gravitas to him.
Like an aura.
Messi's a bit more head hunched over and walking around a bit more quiet. Ronaldo's got that like statuesque kind of stance, and he's walking and everything's deep breaths and everything's really serious.
Like overemphasized everything.
Yeah, everything's proper overemphasized in it. Yeah, like when he's putting his socks on, I bet he's proper going for it. Yeah. Sock. Yeah. Did he do it in training? Did he ever do in training?
No.
D'Mani did that when he scored.
No,
Look at me, Ronnie. I did that for you.
Just doing that, and if he starts smiling, you do it.
Nah, that would be. Imagine having
so
that.
Mad. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, nice.
That's a lovely turn, Xerxes. There, find him.
Nice.
Training with Cristiano Ronaldo. That's crazy, isn't it?
That's it.
It's poor.
Plop.
That's what I worry about, with him playing in that position. He's out of position. Everything's coming down the left. We need a little bit of say if that's Dorgu now coming down that side, the output on the qualities coming in is a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because 3, 4, 5 times it's coming down that side, and we've
won 2 successful crosses.
That's what I mean. The output needs to be a little bit better for me.
That's a slack ball there.
Bloody hell.
They're on the not on the ropes, but they're not fully firing how they form at the minute. They look a little bit slow, and a couple of misplaced passes there. That first pass didn't mean to go where it went. I don't think he looked like he hooked that a little bit.
I think they're both just settling in now.
Yeah. Training with Ronaldo, eh?
Brilliant.
I can't believe I didn't even think about that.
I get him on a podcast.
Yeah, that would be the dream guest, I reckon. Yeah.
What about yours, Joe?
Ferguson would be unbelievable, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I think Rooney as well for me. I'd love to have a chat with Rooney because I feel like Ronaldo, obviously, unless you're Piers Morgan and he's going mad. Were you there when that happened? When he did that interview,
the Piers Morgan
one?
No.
Oh, I would love to know what the atmosphere was like at training when that happened.
Yeah, when he said everything.
When he was just like, everything's
the same.
Pat the chef. Wonder how the chef felt.
The poor chef.
Poor chefs.
Yeah, exactly. Rooney, I think he'd tell you more and he'd be a bit more open. Ronaldo's such a perfectly crafted PR machine. He's not going to come and say something that you've never heard before, is he? He might give you a little bit, but I feel like if you catch Rooney on the right day, he might tell you some of the best stories of all time. I'd love to chat to Wayne Rooney. And also I think he's overall the best United player I've ever seen. I think in terms of his whole time at United.
Yeah.
Like what a player. But yeah.
Everyone says that though, don't you?
Rooney.
Yeah, he was doing things that no one's ever seen. It's like, well, how can this kid do this?
It's mad.
And he's strong. He's got the best engine ever. He can shoot with both feet.
Some of the goals he's scored is
mad.
Yeah.
Careful.
I wouldn't say there's any strikers like that now. Like him. You know what I mean? Like raw talent.
No. Because you have players, but you're typically either a lot slimmer and technical, or you're bulkier and you're kind of heavy. But he was heavy, both fast and technical.
He had everything.
He had everything, He had absolutely everything, and a great passer as well.
Yeah, because he dropped it later on in his career. He dropped into the midfield, didn't he?
Yeah.
Centre midfield role, but
So who would yours be then? Ronaldo?
Mine was probably Ronaldo,
Yeah.
Might be difficult to get, but sky's the limit, innit? You know what I mean?
We got a former teammate there.
This is what I mean.
Yeah.
So but
if anyone's got a chance,
that'll be a top one.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Ronaldo.
He's
How long do you think? How long do you think it'll go for him, Ronaldo? Like still
Until he gets 1,000 goals.
You think?
Yeah, he's not retiring before that. Whatever league he ends up being in.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I think he can play in that league for another 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
unless
definitely.
he has some terrible injury or.
Yeah.
But what's he on, 919 goals or something? There's no way he stops for 1,000.
That is crazy.
He's got to get. He'll
Like-
get even for himself and the goal setting for yourself. You've got to get to 1,000.
I mean, he still starts for Portugal.
Yeah.
It's not like he's
Scary.
done, is it? He's still. You
The
know,
way he looks after himself. Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
a bad pass from De Ligt there.
yeah. It's an interesting one.
Foul,
Just gets
probably
caught on it, doesn't
25
he?
yards out.
This is dangerous. He's good at set pieces, Pereira.
He's good.
De Ligt with a poor ball out there. It is a foul, isn't it? It's not much contact at all, actually. But is there any contact?
No, it doesn't look like
no.
it. He's bought that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think his knee maybe brushed the side of his leg, but he's gone down because of the movement, hasn't he, rather than the actual contact.
It's a chance, all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Come on. I want this going in, do we?
Just catch it, please.
He's walked away, Pereira. I'm surprised about that. Pereira's got a good
I thought it
set
was.
piece.
I thought
He's
if anyone
on
would,
it.
I thought if anyone would be in it, would it?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, aren't they? It's a strange one, that. Unless this guy's been practicing in training and whipping binzers. He looks like he could probably take a free kick.
22
But this
yards
is going in
out-ish.
Rose's head, this.
You think?
Yeah, I think he's giving it the big licks here now. This is...
He's got that.
Yeah, this is over the bar, this, lads.
Oh,
It's at the wall. That's
knee height
minging.
into the wall.
Out to the ball.
Robinson with a good strike.
Oh, well done,
Well
Bruno.
wide.
Yeah, he's giving it big licks, wasn't he? And he
Oh, that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He did
Ronaldo stuff.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
He actually made the knuckle ball.
Yeah.
That is mental.
Technique's
that,
mad, isn't it? His technique, though.
Yeah, but he
Where he
made the
strikes
knuckle
it,
ball,
but
didn't he?
Well, I'd never seen anyone do it
Before
before.
him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's mad, isn't it? That time, his time at Madrid, where in the league he played like 250
Nice.
or whatever it was.
Well done,
He got
Ireland.
more goals than games.
That's what I mean, man.
Done really
He's
well
done
there.
the
His
simplest
first
bit there.
phase
Now you
so
just
good.
said it.
Well done, Bruno.
Go on.
Brilliant set.
1-2. That's a poor ball again.
Xerxes got to take care of that.
Yeah,
Maguire
nice
again,
Maguire.
brilliant. Oh, no, it's not.
You know,
Jinxed
and
him.
that's-
Commenter's curse.
Everyone's doing this where the first touch is good and then the second touch is
yeah.
Yeah,
bad.
it's bad, yeah.
Like, oh, Xerxes, good touch, bad pass. Same with Maguire there. Bruno did the same before.
No,
So
definitely.
then why is he complaining?
What's the chat saying, Joe?
Got loads of stuff.
We got 1,000 likes.
Only 700, you know.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
let's get a few
1,000
more.
likes.
Killing
come
us
on.
chat. Killing
I
us
know.
chat.
Forfoul says, think we're missing the most important debate here. Is Joe's cup really big enough? Look at this.
Full
The
of
size of that
Have you got
there.
in that, Joe?
Just a little bit of the old classic H2O, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to
Brilliant,
put
that, isn't
squash in it for a bit,
Yeah.
and then the straw that goes to the bottom got all mouldy, and I
Did
thought
it?
I got a bit.
Yeah.
I
Started tasting.
getting headaches. So,
Headaches.
I
It's a
only
big
have
bottle,
water
that,
now.
though, Joe.
I know.
It's just your standard 2 litre
Is it?
Decent,
vacuum sealed flask.
Nice.
Yeah, sure.
Love that.
It's great on an aeroplane. Although you open it up, and because the pressure's changed, the water fires into the air and
Does it?
gets everyone wet. Yeah. What a moment. Free kick to United then.
What a
Ericsson.
moment.
Ball to the back post.
What a moment.
Ooh. What?
He's offside.
Yeah. But that's the only
That's
thing we've got though.
stupid, isn't
Maguire really, haven't we? On set pieces.
Until Casemiro comes on.
Actually, it's mad how many headers he scores,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Some players, the ball just gravitates to
Don't I
them.
think?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I always think that's mad that like there are certain players that just the ball they can
Right
just
place.
find the ball
Instincts,
in the air
innit?
at the right time.
Instinct of where to be.
Yeah. Do you know when there's a corner and before the corner gets taken, there's loads of like fighting in the
Yeah.
box? How come every time when that happens, as soon as the corner gets whipped in, the ref blows the whistle and gives a free kick to the
Yeah,
defending
it's
team?
strange,
It
innit?
happens every time,
Yeah.
doesn't it? You just know it's going to come.
Yeah,
Straight away.
strange.
I always think that like refs they have these little things that they just do. As soon as right, you two stop fighting, and then the ball comes in. No,
it
foul.
only works
Yeah.
one way as
yeah,
well.
it's never a penalty
for the defending team.
It's always the
a
defending
free
team.
kick.
They just
Yeah.
give it.
Yeah.
Traore's not done much, has he?
No, he's barely had the ball.
It's a nice one, lads. Just jinx it. Nice one.
Do you believe in that? Are you
Yeah,
superstitious?
No,
I don't believe in it.
No,
Are you
I don't
superstitious?
believe it. No, I'm not superstitious.
Any people in your team superstitious? Some people.
No,
You don't have to name them.
there's
but-
some players that do the same thing every game.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I'm superstitious.
Rituals.
Yeah.
What, like putting the socks on in a
Yeah,
certain
like
order?
maybe
or-
like, yeah, the left boot on first,
Yeah.
left sock, right boot, right sock, and then so on.
boot
You're
on
a
before the
believer in
sock.
that, Joe.
No.
Left boot, left sock. Then you realise you got it wrong, so
Yeah.
you take them
Do you
off.
believe in stuff like that, Joe?
No, not at all.
No.
Maybe
not-
that's why I'm bad at football. Maybe I should have been. If I'd have been putting my
Superstitious.
boots on in the right order, that's how I would have got to professional level.
That's the key.
Yeah, I didn't put any horseshoes or four-leaf clovers in my kit bag, so no wonder I didn't make it. Are you into any of that now?
No, it's not me, that. Just
No.
get ready
Do you say magpies
quick
and
as you
stuff?
can. I know he was
What?
on the way down, he's going like this.
Like
I'm
the
like,
Saluting him.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon, Mr. Magpie, and all that.
I do believe it. I don't know why I believe it.
There's
though.
so many magpies in Manchester, though. I
Like-
never saw
like that, the
magpies
whole
growing up.
day.
He's just
Everyone's like,
saluting
what's he
all
doing?
afternoon. Oh,
nice.
that
Go on.
scared me for a
Nice,
second. The way his
you're
body
right. Drive
shape
out.
was there.
Yeah,
We love that little switch, don't we?
nice.
Nice.
You can see it coming again. Go on, look up,
So deep though.
switch it. No.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
it's
Drop of
easy.
the shoulder.
That's easy. He's sold
That's
it
a good
there.
ball as
Go on,
well.
then.
Not quite enough on it, is there?
Oh, unlucky. Great
Just
play.
slightly under
He's
hit.
a beast as well,
Yeah.
this lad, isn't
That's
he?
big, is it Bassett?
Massive, yeah.
Heavy lad, isn't
Yeah.
he? We've got a couple like that, haven't they? The Traore.
Yeah.
Muni's up front's got some weight on him,
Yeah,
hasn't he?
yeah.
Heavy players.
I think we've got to 1,000 likes now. That you've got-
822.
Oh,
We'll get there. We will get there.
what do you think?
What do you think he has to do there? Right.
In
Get his
what
body
situation?
in more.
I think the pass
Like a
needs to
knock.
have a bit more of a weight on it. I think he's under it, the pass, a little bit. Do you mean on this phase here now?
Yeah.
He's dived in, hasn't he? He's just dived in. He's not
He's not
to be
going
fair, he's not
anywhere
going
either.
anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Just slam the brakes on. I think the run was nice from Hoyland. I think he under it the pass. The first bit was brilliant, the way the little touch inside, outside, dropped the shoulder, sent him for a loaf,
It's a
didn't
bad
he?
pass, isn't it? They've not their pass. Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, come on.
This is what I mean. We do one thing well, and then the next thing's awful.
Keep your distance.
He's only, yeah.
That's horrible, that.
Yeah.
Like you said, his end product.
Yeah.
Ah,
He should.
come
That
on
reverse
again.
was on then as well. He likes that one usually, Bruno, as
Yeah.
well.
Kind of like stabbing it.
Yeah, just
across
like a
his
little
body.
revert, like a
Yeah.
little dinky one.
See, now you just have to get your foot on the ball and just get a bit of control.
That's a good ball.
You know, when they've got it like this, like in the shapes like that, I don't worry.
No.
It's when like it goes out wide and
Yeah.
like people start diving in and stuff.
Yeah.
Like here now, the shape's good. Everyone's behind
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
ball.
you can
This
see
bit now,
everything.
this worries
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Here, you know, when it starts coming in here, people are letting the runners go off them and all sorts.
It's a good deep cross as well. That.
Oh.
Fucking hell,
Oh my god! Love it.
What's happened there?
Good ball as well.
It is, but why is he not just catching it?
I think he might think Harry Maguire's going for it there. See, that's why you have to talk, though. It's so
Yeah.
important that the connection between the defender and the keeper.
Yeah. Because Maguire leaves it on purpose, doesn't he,
Yeah.
for the keeper, and then Onana's almost like surprised. That's a nice, decent little.
Ref, get out of the way, mate.
Hold on, Bruno.
That's
That's
not
not a foul, is it?
Mate, the ref's in the way in the first place.
Why is that a
Position.
foul?
He's good at that, Bruno.
Yeah, he is.
Little
I
rat
don't
around.
think
Yeah.
that's a foul at all. That.
Agate's brilliant at that as well. Okay.
But he's got a yellow in him, isn't he?
No, but I mean, like in his game, like
Yeah,
the way he rats
getting
around
around.
and that, it's brilliant.
So we've got semi-automated offsides today, which is the one where it sort of happens. Just I don't know why it's semi-automated. It feels pretty automated, but the whole image gets like drawn and the line gets put on automatically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is the first round where they will have been brought in, and also there'll be stadium announcements as well. So we'll hear the refs saying what's going on.
So there's VAR, right?
So
as
there's
well?
VAR, yeah. There's normal VAR, but for the offsides, instead of it being like let's draw a line on with a little protractor, it's
Okay,
done
yeah.
on that kind of computer. Just
Kills the
does it for you
game,
kind
I
of thing.
think, a bit.
Yeah,
Doesn't it? It takes too long.
yeah.
Especially when, like, you've scored. Like, imagine for the player, you're waiting for
it. Someone could shout him there.
Yeah, it was a bit of a weird one, that, wasn't it? Was the weight of it, was it going to Iwobi, that, or
I'm not sure.
safety first, I suppose?
Yeah, especially if no one said anything. United are the
nice
top
one, guys. Nice one, BBC.
Straight away.
teams in terms of goals conceded from corners this season in the Premier League. But we're not in the Premier League, so hopefully...
How weird's that?
That
We're
don't
scoring off set pieces when we... I'm not going to say it.
You say we're jinxing.
I know, I'm sorry, lads.
I thought you didn't believe in jinxes.
I don't, but I keep saying it, and I feel like if I say it...
Oh,
done.
Good claim.
Good lad.
Get off him,
man. Get off him.
Get off him.
Have you seen from next season? I think the keepers get 10 seconds or 7 seconds on the ball or whatever.
They should have.
And if
that was already in
it's already in that.
Yeah.
But now they're going to start enforcing it more, and if you hold it longer than that, the opposition gets a corner.
What?
Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
Apparently.
We've always... Oh, my God.
It's always been like 5 to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
But I think it's meant to be 6 seconds, innit? In theory.
It's a hot potato, lads.
Yeah.
Relax.
A few of them, and
Relax
we've had a few of them.
There we go.
Out the other
We
way.
need to come out with this here. Yeah, well done.
Oh.
Xerxes just getting his touch, and then the second
Well
one
done.
was
I can't say that's good, that.
loose. Come on.
See, this Dorku now is going 1v1, innit?
Yeah.
But it's just different, cause different personnel, innit?
Inside.
Nice.
Why not?
Oh, I didn't want that. You should have gone into that
Can't
lot.
do much of that, though.
No, it's hard,
Running
that.
toward the touchline. Is he limping? Got the high quality cameras out on the BBC. So that's the normal one.
Little retro shirt there. The sharp days.
Do you still have your shirt from your debut?
Yeah.
That's good. I didn't know if you'd one of them where you swapped it or something.
No. Why I don't keep that?
Yeah, you should.
It's on the wall.
Is
Framed
it?
it, haven't you, mate?
That's good.
Framed it.
Do you ever swap with players because you know them, or do you?
Not really.
No.
Well, I'll get like shirts. I'll ask them for a shirt. Say, can you get me a shirt, please?
Yeah.
And they'll just get me one.
What? Anyone that we'd know?
Obviously James Garner.
Yeah.
Angel Gomez.
Nice. Calvin Bassey playing for Fulham right now.
No.
Good. Just checking.
Yeah.
Just seeing whose side you're on here. Go on. How high do you think Adama Traore can jump?
Yeah,
I bet it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I reckon it's high, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the testing is. Because you get tested.
Do you?
Yeah, to see how high you can actually
Come
jump.
on. Oh, no. Well done.
Nice.
Delete. Get out there. It's just
It's
dead,
just-
dead frantic.
Yeah.
The
Just
first
relax, man.
20 minutes, we actually looked pretty
Alright.
normal. We looked
Yeah, we
alright.
did.
Now it's just
No control.
every touch is at knee height now.
Hot potato for tackle, innit?
Touch tackle.
Yeah. That is what it is.
Touch, hook, tackle.
Come on.
Nothing worse, is there? In the games like that.
Oh, it's a decent cross
No.
as well. Oh, he should score there.
Whose run is that?
You've got to do better there, though.
Lukic there. He should be getting that on target. Fulham should have scored, really.
Great ball, that.
Yeah.
Whose
Lucky
man's
just
that?
no one on him.
Come off
Not
Bruno,
no one.
innit?
Probably Bruno.
Dalot as well.
Dalot doesn't see him until it's too late. Dallow's nowhere near him.
Got away with that.
Definitely.
He just
Bit
missed
too-
times
yeah.
it, doesn't he?
Yeah, a bit
He don't
high
really get
on
off the floor, does he, there? Should have done better there. Luckily, it's a poor header from Lukic.
Yeah. Like we've just said there, lads, I just think you need to get the foot on the ball again and start playing. I think it's a bit frantic now. Take the sting out
Get
of the
some
game
control.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Simple.
No.
See, like, that don't need to happen, does it?
No. We can see we're starting to panic, can't you? You can see the nerves
Tackle,
just setting
great
in.
tackle.
Because we're doing things that aren't sensible at all.
Go on.
And everything's
later
too
here.
slow.
Well done. Come
Well,
on now,
yeah,
well
don't
done.
mind
Go
it.
on then.
Don't mind it.
Take that.
Centre half out there. Love it.
Harry Maguire. Goal. Calling it.
Highland 1-0. Bit lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah. Come on.
Give the lad a little bit of confidence.
It's mad how much one goal makes so much confidence.
Yeah.
How many have you got this season, D?
18,
18 now. What's your target?
20. 2 more. 8 games left.
I think you'll get more than
We're
that.
seeing it, aren't we?
22, 23 you'll end up with.
That's great, that.
Oh yeah, but I have to big up RH for that.
Oh, nice one, mate.
Up the RH.
Go on.
Oh.
So do you train with him a lot then?
Yeah.
Is that how you two met? How did you two meet?
Yeah. Oh, it's like, how did you meet your missus, isn't it? How did you two meet?
What, on Tinder?
Yeah, it was. It was introduced from like a mutual friend, and started coming down and training. We just built that friendship, and yeah, Dee's in with me like 3 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, training.
And do Macclesfield like that? Do they encourage that, or do they know about it? Do they care? Like, what is that like? Dynamic-wise, sorry.
They do know about it, yeah.
Yeah.
We only train twice a week at Macclesfield.
Right.
So I try and keep like fit as much as I can, really, to see what happens in it.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Dee's obviously dropped down levels to get the love of the game back and the confidence, and just feel like love the game again, didn't you, Dee?
Yeah.
So it's like, by putting them extras, he's certainly got the potential.
That's a good attempt.
Very effort.
Yeah.
He's got the potential to certainly climb up the leagues, which he's showing his quality this season. So I think the extras that he does off the pitch is encouraged by Robbie Savage at Macclesfield, and he's invested in his development. So yeah, he's a don't want to blow smoke up his backside, but he's a great guy, and he's obviously a top player. So he'll climb back up.
Cheers,
and it's more than a match as well, isn't it?
It's more than a match at the
But
end
to be
of the
fair,
day.
it gives me confidence
Does it?
as well, because I'm training more. I know I can last a lot longer.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting the work in, so it's a confidence thing as well.
Yeah, it's good that. And like you said, fitness-wise, confidence-wise, just
repetition, innit?
technique-wise, repetition. Yeah. Why would you not do it?
Exactly.
Look at Amorim there, just checking his pulse, I think. Making sure his heart's not stopped there. What am I watching here? Right, come on, let's keep the ball on the floor for a second.
That's good.
Oh, that's
good,
a
very
lovely
good.
pass that from Bruno. Come on, Mazzaro, just keep it.
That's good. Well done.
Well done. Just wants to keep
Switches
the ball
on
the
all
ground
the
for a
time,
minute. Yeah.
I just need a little
That's
bit more
'cause
from
they're-
Dalot out
It's too
where
like that, it's nothing
it's
like
always on that. Go on.
See,
Why has he ran off
Why
there?
are you giving that up, lads?
Dallo there, he should be pushing
I think
that.
he's thought he's
Definitely.
anticipated that he's going to head it, though, innit?
Oh no.
Should have
He's all right there.
for that.
Stand. Don't need to. That's it. He's going nowhere. Stand him.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Good
Brilliant.
Good
You're
defender,
right.
great defender.
He's a
now.
smart
Brilliant.
defender.
Very good.
For his age.
Yeah.
Was he 19?
Good on the ball as well.
Yeah, he is.
And he does that.
As
Nice
he
one.
gives it away there.
No, it's
Oh,
all
he's
right.
got-
Free kick. That what? Hey.
What?
How?
What's
He's got to
he
give the
seen there?
first one then, hasn't he?
How is he? Who's fouled a Fulham player?
If he's got to give it, he's got to give that earlier.
I don't understand
He
that.
should have given it inside. He's done the hardest bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Fulham, just the last 15 minutes, probably been the better side, haven't they?
Yeah. But like you said, need a bit more from Dalot, don't we?
Definitely.
But
That's
it
the outlet
seems
out
to be
there.
coming on lows down that side, doesn't it?
I feel like we've not attacked down the right much at all, have we,
No.
really? Feels like it's all been down the left.
What do you think they're missing then, United? Obviously,
$1 million question that day.
yeah.
But
But if you could have one,
I think the spine. I think if we have I like a
It's a foul,
Garte,
surely.
like a Garte. But if we have
Why is that
like
not
the
a foul?
spine, the spine's got to be strong, like a top prolific centre forward, and I would like another like a midfielder, like an enforcer, like a midfielder
Creative.
enforcer. Yeah, just a little bit of both. I can do a bit of both. But yeah.
you're happy with the back line?
Yeah, he plays a free, doesn't he? So the wing backs are important. I think Dorku, I've liked what I've seen from him so far. I know he made that little bit of an error with Onana the other night, but going forward wise, he's sort of scared of putting crosses in like you identified and getting shots off. I like him. I think he'll be a big threat.
Yeah.
Going forward, I like him. But again, it's where does Dalot go? Because I like Mazraoui as well, defensive. I think he's been very good this season, very
See,
consistent.
it's just little things like that.
Yeah.
It's an easy turn. Like you're turning the ball over so easy.
Yeah. Xerxes there. It's just a throw in, and there's no. I think by the time he gets to the ball, the defender's not right on his back, is he? Just miscontrols the ball, lets it bounce past him, and Fulham have got the ball back. It shouldn't be that easy. And like they're, keeping the ball now, doing well with it. When we do have the ball, we need to be safe.
Too far off, too deep.
Yeah, we're starting to panic. I think
that's us.
It's a corner now to Fulham. This is the worry, innit?
Set pieces.
Start making it easier and easier for him. Just before half time as well. Let's not concede now.
No, it's be a nightmare that.
Haircut, innit?
Get in. Half time, regroup.
Haircut,
Same
innit?
as mine.
It's a bit messier than yours.
It's very messy, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, come on, let's get this out. It's a decent area, headed away by
brilliant,
Maguire there. Win that one,
Really
win that
good.
one,
Go
win
on
that
then.
one.
Go on,
Keep
Ericsson.
going.
Oh,
Put him under pressure
get
at
something.
least.
A ball.
Everything's bouncing their way, innit?
It's hard to land to them, didn't it?
It's a corner. Here's a corner.
Another one for
Switch
Fulham.
on now.
Iwobi, look at Iwobi.
Yeah.
1 minute at a time.
Not been a lot of stuff. That's the first time I've seen 1 minute in a long time now.
Not much time though, is
mad,
it? You see, the last game, they gave 4 minute stoppage time and played to the 97th minute when there was no goals, no subs, like no extended stoppages, nothing. They just played an extra 3 minutes for no reason.
Wait, shit. Oh, mate.
No.
Again, we identified that.
Bassey as well.
Yeah, well, that comes from turning the ball over so easy.
Yeah.
That's how they got that goal.
Again, the set pieces. I know it sounds like, if it was this easy, but you gotta go man for man, mate. You've gotta. That's your job, man for man. Who's your man looking around in that area? Whose man is my responsibility? We'll have a look at it now. Whose responsibility is it there, and whose is that man? Because now we're going to half time. We're 1-0 down.
Yeah, every corner we get, we're thinking it's going to be a goal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So what even happens here? So
where is it?
Play the ball
post.
near post. Unmarked at the front post.
Zonal.
There,
the zonal. That's what it is.
That's
the zonal. Because they're thinking about the areas rather than the man.
Yeah.
And again, I get it. Sometimes that zonal marking works for certain purposes, but it's man for man. Go old school. That's your. Look at that man in the face and go, right, that's my man. If he scores, it's on me, lads. Put my hand up.
Ownership. That's the thing with zonal, though. It's the space.
It's just stupid.
Yeah. It's two unchallenged headers in the box.
And that's from nothing, that.
No. It's not even a great corner.
No.
It's just because that first header, glance it to the back
Yeah.
post, second header, glance it in.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
It is.
And we've been saying it's been slowly building and building and building, that we've been giving the ball away more easily. We're not holding on to it. We've gone from the first 20 minutes, it's half time now, the first 20 minutes where United have actually been passing the ball around, finding space in the wide areas. All of a sudden, we saw it, didn't we? The passes are a bit bobbly, everything's coming in at knee height. Yeah. It's frantic, and then Fulham assert their dominance and get the goal. Yeah. Give me thoughts on the first half, Ryan.
I think, like you said, I wanted a fast start, and I think first 10-15 minutes, I thought we had a bit of an intent about us where we wanted to stroke the ball about and play. They started to come into the game, and then as soon as we get a little bit of pressure in terms of they have possession, we start panicking, and it's like a hot potato. Just relax, when we're behind the ball, I think the shape's quite good. I think when it goes out wide,
that's where we get.
We're in big trouble, in terms of deliveries in the box. But it really annoys me. It sounds mad, and again, I'm in the coaching game and stuff like that. But this zonal marking is just go man for man. Yeah. If I'm in the dressing room now, and before the game, you go up to the boards. Numbers. This is your man.
5 you.
If he scores, that's your responsibility. Yeah. And I'll be coming in here at half time and be going, D, that's your man. Yeah, talk to me. What's going on here? Because I'll be pointing to you. Because I've told you on this board, this is your man. Mm-hmm. With the zonal stuff, when you come into all these spaces and stuff like that, you can't really blame anyone.
You're just marking the area, aren't you?
Mazarawi's been told to stay in that area. It's got flicked on. Someone's ran off him. Yeah. They're not marking men. They're marking areas. Yeah. For me, that's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's worked out as a problem, hasn't it? There's two headers in a row where they've won the ball and the ball's in the back of the net. It just feels like when United get chances, we're either just being put off just enough to not get a clean shot away, or we can't manage to kind of craft a clean chance or find that final pass. There's been a few times in the first half where we get in a decent area and the cross gets blocked or it's over the top of someone's head. We're just not getting... I mean, I don't know why I would expect anything different. It's been poor for months, hasn't it? Yeah. We've not been any good all season. But you just watch the game and you think you could feel it just slipping out of our fingers as the half was going along, getting worse and worse and worse as time goes on. And then we're seeing the replay of the goal. It's just a relatively poor cross. And the other annoying thing about it, they didn't even realise before, the ball's bouncing in the box there before it even gets to him. He heads it into the ground. Yeah. So there's another chance where someone could be to clear the ball from the middle, but the middle of the box is completely wide open, and Bassi gets to run onto it, and it's a good header to be fair. But
it's a great finish. Yeah. It's a lovely finish, but at the end of the day, if Mazraoui or we set up man for man there, he's not running. He's not running like that with that pace because he's being blocked off by. And again, it's just for me. You've got to. Again, that's what we want to do, and that's the modern game. And people, some managers believe in that sort of setup, which is fine. But for me, like I said before, this is your man. Mazraoui, this is your man. If he scores, it's on you. Yeah. I'm coming in at half time, end of the game, whenever it is, and I want you to tell me how your man scored.
Yeah, we've seen a replay of a chance before. I think it's
runs off Bruno. I think.
Yeah, I can't remember the player's name.
Maybe.
But it's Bruno. I mean, he just gets straight into the box, doesn't he, with no one near him.
Bruno's going towards Agate's man.
Yeah, because Bruno's getting drawn.
Check your shoulder. Check your left shoulder. See where your man is.
Like you said, I just think you need to put a foot on the game. When it's frantic like that, a team needs to just...
Do we think we're capable of doing that? Do you think these players can do that?
Yeah. They're playing at the highest level. You should be able to just take the sting out of the game, shouldn't you?
How come do you think we struggle to do that so often? It almost seems like the more difficult the game becomes, the more stressed and the worse we become, rather than we're going to slow it down, we're going to stop.
That's a big chance, that Ireland's.
It's a confidence thing, clearly.
Yeah.
It must be, because we're seeing it here. Like, some of the passes are going astray.
Yeah.
To the simple 5-yard passes, can't control the ball. Some of us.
Yeah.
If I like you said there, Joe, and I think it's a great question. If I'm a midfielder, if we look at our midfielders, Agate rats around, but he's good on the ball. Yeah. Technically, he's a good footballer in tight areas. Bruno, technician, fantastic. Ericsson, technician, can all deal with the ball.
Yeah.
So if we're under the cosh a little bit, they're the players that you go, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's lower this a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I get the game's frantic, it's going 100 mile an hour, and they might be having pressing, but have the composure to just stroke it around. If you have to go back to Maguire, Delit, just recycle things. You have to identify in them moments, in them games when you're under pressure a little bit, just to take the foot off the gas and relax. Yeah. And again, I know it's not sometimes what fans want to see is like, being negative and going back, but again, it's a 90-minute game.
Yeah.
With a space of 2 to 5 minutes, taking the foot off the gas, you don't concede, you get your composure back.
And you go in 0-0 half time.
Yeah. Done.
I feel like we have it as well, where we'll do that for, like you said, for the first kind of 30 seconds, keep the ball, pass it, and then we start getting more and more nervous on the ball. Like they're pressing us, and every time another pass happens, like the pressure gets cranked up a little bit, and then we end up kicking it long, and then it restarts. I don't feel like we have the composure to actually keep the ball for 3 or 4 minutes and allow Fulham to sit back and build up slowly and build up properly and take the sting out. I don't know if we can do that. I'm worried that we actually can't. We're actually not able to do that. We've got loads of comments. Sorry, let me just get to a few of the chats. A lot of people talking about Amorim, and Damien Duffy says simply not good enough. Same mistakes match after match. I get that the manager has a philosophy and principles, but F me, there are times when you must adjust, especially when needs must. We create F all game. People responsible for recruitment since Sir Alex should be jailed for life, according to Bok Lund there. Those players aren't good enough on the ball, says Marcus. Brett Phipps says people blaming Amorim are judging him based on our history and not this squad. We need to accept that it's a lower table squad and we need a major overhaul. Mr. T Spain says Hoyland was given one chance early, did really well, then doesn't get any more chances for the half. We need to feed him chances. I mean, Hoyland did start pretty sharply, didn't he? I know he had that half-decent chance, and couldn't quite hook his foot round it to get it on
It's
target.
a tough finish, that, to be fair. Very tough. Very tough.
Yeah.
But he was actually getting involved when he first 15 minutes, first 20 minutes. He was getting touches, he was holding the ball up, making runs in behind.
Yeah.
And then what happened from that to where the half found itself, where Fulham have got all the ball, we're struggling to get out. Every time we pass it, it's going at people's hip height and all that. Why does that happen, do you think, in a half?
I think that, again, the control of the game. Obviously, when Dave starting to get control of the game, he's not going to be having chances or involved in the game.
Yeah.
It's up for us. It's up to us to provide that. I get it. I think it is a difficult finish, that, like you say, D. But for me, you got to hit the target, even if it's near post, forcing a save off a keeper. I'm not saying whipping around it far post, because that's a really hard finish. But if it hits the post, or just hit the target. To hit it wide there's a bit, come on. But again, it's confidence. The lad's not scored in 17 games. Confidence is down.
Massive.
It's massive. For me, and this plays a part in the chances and creativity and stuff like that, is our outlet is on the left-hand side. Dalot.
Yeah.
And for me, like I'm saying with Dorku with different scenarios, 1v1 and stuff, it's got to be better for him out there. End product's got to be miles better.
Yeah.
I think when we get the ball, I think I've one thing that you're going to try and do. If you're going to try and go 1v1 and commit and put crosses in, great. But it seems to me a little bit...
It's mixed up.
Yeah, it's mixed up, and it's not... The quality's not quite right. We've seen a couple of times the ball's getting switched on that transition, and his touch is going out of play, or he's trying to go on his left-hand side, trying to dig it back out. It's going over for a goal kick. It's got to be better.
Yeah, I agree.
We've got a few super chats. Joshua Bowater says, I know he's a little older than you, but how good was Callum Gribbin as a youth player? I was convinced he'd end up being a superstar at United.
Oh, well, he knows Callum Gribbin.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best players I've seen.
Really?
Ever seen. He was just like, how do I explain it? Technically, one of the best players. Like, he just gets the ball and just glides. And you look at him, you're like, what the hell? How does the game when...
How is he doing that?
Literally, like, we kicked off 2 minutes in. He got the ball from the halfway line, just lobbed the keeper. And it's like, what the hell? Like, why do you even think of that?
Yeah.
It's more than a match.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Callum
Gribbin.
FBL Mickle says, wrongly given corner turned into a goal. I haven't seen the corner, whether it was
the corner
shouldn't have been or not. I don't even realise. Looked a bit gassed at the end after a proper start for once. Yeah, I know. You either get a decent start
or a bad start,
or and we end up playing bad, or we just start bad. They're your two options. There's never a full half where we're really good. James Stewart says, bloody hell, is that D'Mani Mellor? Of course. Remember his debut, really wanted him to succeed. He was my career mode saviour. Do you ever get people telling that? There's a few people saying they used to have you, or they have you on Football Manager quite a lot. That's cool, isn't it? That's mad, that. I love that.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's that. James Stewart, who's in the chat all the time. Discombobulate says, nothing to lose now, get Cheeto and Garnacho on. Would you be making subs at half time? Would you change things?
I wouldn't change it right now.
Yeah.
But I'll be looking to change it maybe 60, 65.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got, like you said, got nothing to lose. So,
would you be?
I don't think he will. And I wouldn't personally, but like Dee said there, I probably wouldn't even wait till to 65. If it's round about 50, 55 minutes and no one's doing it, then again we've got to. Again, if you're going to play Garnacho and he's going to be out there on the left, again, like you identified, D, it's end product.
Yeah.
Let him go at. If that switch is on all the time, let him go 1v1. I know he's not really a wing back, but that's where the outlet is.
Yeah.
We have to expose their weaknesses. And at the moment, that seems to be their weakness. So let's exploit it. And
he'll get at him straight away.
Yeah,
that's the thing we're gonna do. Is so direct.
Yeah, so I'll go for it. Just looking at some of the comments, there's a lot of people talking about Amorim and how sort of stubborn he is with his tactics. Jimmy Neutron says a lot of this game is on Amorim. The hard-headed fact of not changing not changing or adjusting players is poor. Players alone aren't good enough on the ball, and he wants them to recreate Barca tactics. A lot of people talking about he should be changing his tactics. He should be being a bit more flexible. As a player, if you've got a manager saying, I want you to do things like this, you're trying your best, you're going for it, it's not working, and he refuses to change it, what would you be thinking now if you're one of these? Like, would you think, why aren't we being a bit more flexible? Why aren't we doing things differently? Or do you think, well, that's how he plays and we should try and, learn it?
That's his philosophy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can't, you want to be in a team. If you go against what he's saying, that's your spot on, basically. So you just have to buy into it. Like, if it doesn't work, then you have to try and find ways to make it work.
Yeah.
So
does everyone have that mindset? Or are there some people who will be a bit more like, you know what, fuck this. We shouldn't be playing like this. Like how obviously you've got different personalities in the dressing room. I'm not, picking names at United, but will you ever have people like, what we're doing here? This is
there will be players like this ain't working. Like what we do, we need to change it. But that's not for him to say. Like it's the manager's decision at the end of the day. Yeah. Like, and if you could tell the captain like to go to the gaffer and say, listen, gaff, like the boys are saying this isn't working and that. Yeah. And if it don't get changed, then it don't get changed. But it's his philosophy, so you have to play his way.
Do you think you should change things, or would you say, well, look how you were playing under Ten Hag? You finished 8th last season. You were 13th when he got sacked. He might change it, and we don't get any better. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think the club and the board themselves understand his philosophy, and they want him to enforce that. Yeah. Yeah. And making the change with Ten Hag, clearly, obviously, it wasn't good enough, and the club wanted to go into a direction where it was good enough, and they feel like he's the right man for the job. Now, he's inherited these players. So, for me, you got to be looking at next season and the recruitment. If we can get the right players in, then judge him off that. At the moment, he's walked in and he's got these players.
Trying to play
and clearly they can't play his system. Yeah. But what I will say about that is, when you're saying the stubbornness and stuff like that, if I'm a manager and I know it's easy for me looking on the outside, how many chances are you going to give certain players? Yeah. Because sometimes it comes to a point going, right, lads, you're 7-8 games in now and I've not seen nothing from you. So clearly let's give someone else an opportunity. Yeah.
It's hard though, isn't it, when you've got, so let's say that's the thinking, which I understand and I agree with you, but then you look through the rest of the squad and you go, well, we've got both. He started off, he was trying either Højlund or Xerxes, and then Ahmad gets injured and now it's both of the strikers are on, even though neither of them are scoring any goals. Then the only striker that we've got left at the club is Obi, who has played 35 minutes as a professional footballer. Yeah. Like we can't. It's hard to rotate again.
Of course,
there. Like,
I get that.
I feel sympathy for him that. We want to change things up. Look at the bench. Yeah. Look, Ahmad's out, Mainu's out.
How are you going to change it?
Luke Shaw's not been fit the entire time Amorim's been here. Arguably, one of our most talented players in terms of just pure technical ability. Luke Shaw is unbelievable. He's not been fit once, or if he has, it's been for a couple of minutes and then he's back injured again. Like maybe Garnacho, but even he's got a knock, so that's why he's not started. But Lindelof can't come on and win you the game. No. Yeah. Like he's in such a shit position. I just think like maybe we can play something slightly differently. But again, regardless of what system they're playing, these players should be able to make some of these basic passes that we're seeing and not slipping over and not taking a touch where the ball bounces over your shoulder.
That's not the manager's fault.
Yeah, that's not on the manager. I just feel like it's just so frustrating watching it every week. You think all these players individually are good, and they've all probably been the best players at their youth level at their previous teams or whatever.
So why is it not clicking?
Man United, and then all of a sudden you can't pass. Yeah. Surely we didn't buy a team full of 17 players who don't know how to pass it 10 yards. Like that can't have happened. It's just not clicking, is it? But we'll see if we can just. We knew it wasn't going to click. We all knew it wasn't. Fucking Bassey's doing all sorts there. Look at this. He's come out. He's doing Ninja Warrior.
Someone scored in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Spinning round, doing backflips, all sorts going on there. That was mad. But yeah, I just think we knew it wasn't just going to be like immediately click today and we'd be a great team. We've been awful for ages. We're awful again. Let's just grind out a win anyway. Let's, it's not going to be gorgeous football, but let's get our striker a couple of chances and win the game. Because it was never going to be a bloody hell. We're like fucking Barcelona in 2010. What's happened? It's going to take some time, innit? But God, is it infuriating to watch. Ecosphere says, in hindsight, Ten Hag absolutely cooked with this squad, didn't he? For fuck's sake. Well, that first season was good, wasn't it? Last season, I'm not so sure. Anyway. Unbelievable. Good plan. Don't come out for the second half. There you go. Trick them. You can't lose if you don't play. Do you know what I mean? No, we're just going to
imagine that. Imagine he actually didn't come out.
Yeah. Sorry, lads. We're forfeiting the game.
Amorim just locked the door of the dressing room. Right, just lads, calm down. We're not going back out.
Come on, lads. Come on, man. Big second half.
Let's get some volume, please.
To be fair, second half they always seem to create quite a bit more chances.
Yeah, I hope so, mate. Oh, you're right.
Proper like doing some coursework last minute though, aren't we, United?
Yeah, last minute.
We only start typing the essay when there's like 4 hours left of the deadline.
Yeah, but it always takes us 1-0 down to get into the game, and it shouldn't do that.
So is that a motivation thing then?
It can't be, can it? What team wants to start 1-0 down?
I don't know.
Can't be
Come
on.
Look how much space, lads.
He's got 3 touches before anyone's near him.
Yeah, like you say, they're like, you shouldn't take a goal to vitalise or, give you a boot up the backside. You know what I mean? You should want to win the football match as it is.
Got 2,000 likes. Well done, everyone.
Love it. Well done. Get more than that, won't we? You know what I mean?
You'd hope so.
Be nice, wouldn't it?
I see.
Like you said, though, Joe. Like,
that's poor.
Get there.
Come on.
Oh, he's got away with that.
Like the bench. Like,
yeah. You got a half-injured Garnacho.
Yeah.
Chido Obi, who's barely played. I mean, I'd bring him on, but
winner.
then you got Casemiro, who, funnily enough, might be the most obvious match winner on there.
It's too easy, that.
Is that a corner?
Easy said than done now when that lad's running at you.
Yeah, it is.
He's done something to his knee.
His bicep's bigger than Pereira. Actually is, mate.
What is his knee there? Traore. Think of this stress.
Mate,
his tendons
there's
must be
no
under.
way he don't go in the gym.
Apparently, that's
There's
what it is.
no way.
As in, like, he literally doesn't.
No, he just does like plyometrics. Like
body weight stuff. Like pull-ups and that.
Yeah.
Do you think he could squat like?
Are you not having it?
I'm not having that. His
plus,
thighs,
wouldn't you?
mate. Seen the size of his thighs, mate. You're telling me he's not on that leg machine?
Come on. Oh, it's a poor ball. No, it's not. It's a fantastic ball. I thought he'd underhit it.
Offside. Put your flag up, bud. Why
That
do
annoys me,
that?
that.
Why do it so late?
Well, let's stop the game, shall we? Rather than Mazraoui having to fight a striker off when he's offside.
Why did he wait?
Joe, who's your subs?
I'm going.
Who would you do? 60th minute, who's your subs?
I'm putting Garnacho on me.
Yeah, I'm probably putting Garnacho on.
Who'd you take off?
I don't know. Xerxes not been great today, has he? But I can't see Eriksen playing a full 90.
What'd you give?
Try and get Bruno a bit further forward, maybe. But I don't trust. Again, I don't trust Casemiro. Maybe get Xerxes off for Casemiro. Put Bruno in the 10. Drop Casemiro deeper, and then Garnacho on for Eriksen.
Yeah.
But then and Chido for Højlund.
Would you do that? Yeah.
Yeah, not straight away, but I would do. Yeah. Give him a minute.
Like you said.
Because also, let's be honest, like, he can come on and not score, and that's no different to our current strikers.
Yeah, you're right.
So, like, I don't trust them to get a goal either.
Yeah.
You might as well try something different.
And again, he come on against Everton, and no, I'm not being biased here. He come on against Everton and held the ball probably better than what Højlund did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, it didn't get noticeably worse, did it?
No.
Like, these two strikers have, in all competitions, have scored like 1 goal in the last 30 games.
And
Chido can do that. Like,
the thing is
try something different.
You look over the years, young players getting the chances and taking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, look at Marcus and other young players that have come in and took the chances. It's got to start somewhere, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
This will be a perfect game.
Will.
Yeah. Win. Yeah.
Come on, get
us
the
through
equaliser.
Yeah.
You dream about stuff like that, don't you?
Brilliant if it happens.
Yeah.
Be buzzing.
Imagine being that young, coming on,
Mate,
and scoring an equaliser.
mate.
You're going to win the game.
That was so good.
That feeling you have, going home, just smiling in your car. I did it.
Can he even drive?
I don't actually
He's
think
only
he
just 17.
No.
He was 17
Gets
about a
Ubers to
couple months ago.
sessions.
He gets an Uber.
He does.
Gets
Gets
an
an
Uber.
Uber to sessions.
Poor pass that.
Yeah. What a guy.
Just so many of those passes like that isn't, and that's not like a 5-yard pass, but it's a relatively difficult pass where the weight's got to be right to run onto it. And we just struggle to get them right so often, don't we? Just slightly underhit, slightly overhit. So the player's got to fight someone off before they can get the ball.
Well done.
That's good.
That's good. In
Now
the box.
go whip.
See, that's what you're talking about, anyway.
That's it. That's it. You got to be better. First bit, fantastic. You got to be able to put the ball in the box. Nice.
And he's playing on his weak foot as well.
I know it's it's difficult, but it's like, again, like we're talking about Premier League players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we need to be able to do that. Do you know someone like Anthony? Like, obviously he's doing well like Betis, so I must feel better about criticising him, if you know what I mean. But do you think anyone's ever said to him, go to RH and you're working on your right foot for the next 2 months? Is that something that's possible? Could he? Because you think, like, if you're a defender, you know where he's going to go. If he could just every 1 in 5 just cut onto his right and smack it across. Do you think why do you think that never happened? you think certain players just don't mind being one-footed, or do you think they can't learn, or what is that?
It's just different circumstances, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. I'm sure if he wanted to do that, there's nothing stopping him. You know, Dee's an example of that, and other, Cheeto's another one, and Marcus, and the list goes on.
Yeah.
There's no stopping him. So it's down to the player and their own personal development. Does he want to do that? And at the moment, he doesn't want to do that.
No.
But RH's phone's on if you need him. You know what I mean?
You'll fly out to. Where is it? Betis? Is it Robert? Is it Seville?
But no, it's one of them. Like, clearly, at the moment he's doing something right. He's putting in the performances. He's getting the assists, and he's doing. And that's what you want to see. But you want to see him doing that in a Man United shirt. You know what I mean?
Smith Rowe coming on. I think he's just back from injury. I think Smith Rowe.
He's a good technical player.
I think he's very good. On.
Who else is coming on? Lindelof's getting stripped off.
I couldn't see, was it?
Yeah. Cheeto's had a shape up there for the occasion.
Lindelof
is coming on.
Who's coming off here now then? Must be playing right back.
It's like they've gone, right, Traore's off, Lindelof.
Yeah.
We trust you.
Yeah.
Because he's the sort of player that that Lindelof struggles against, isn't he? Physical players. Although Muniz is pretty physical. Smith Rowe.
Surprised the advertising board's not got a crack in it.
What funny for it fell into it.
Like Hulk smash or something like that. Don't look happy, that lad.
He didn't go to the gym.
It's mad,
That's mad, isn't it?
That's ridiculous.
You shouldn't be that big and be able to move that fast.
No, it's crazy.
It shouldn't be that big and be able to play football.
Shouldn't.
Like, to be able to turn and
Shouldn't be
control the
How
ball.
sharp he is.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Who's coming off for Lindelof then?
I don't know.
Mazarawi, is it?
Not sure.
I think he'll.
Garte for Garnacho.
He's on a booking.
Seems a bit of a mad one though.
Yeah, it does.
I still would have trusted him though.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's a pain thing or because what's happening. So we've got Ericsson and Bruno as our midfield.
I'm not too sure what. Who's coming on from Lindelof here now then?
Euro.
He must be struggling with a knock.
Midfield that feels a bit light. Although they've not been dominating athletically through the middle, have they, in Fulham? A lot of their stuff's just been wide stuff, so maybe we'll get away with it. Yeah, it's not like when we played against Newcastle and they had Joelinton, Bruno,
so where's
Guimaraes
it?
and
Is he back? So he's the left of the free then, isn't he? Lindelof.
Lindelof is
left of the free. Yeah. Go on, press him. He's cold. He's coming onto the game cold. Press him.
Nice.
Well done. That's good.
Keep him on the pitch.
Correct. Knows what he's on about.
Shooting the wrong way, United as well. I've just realised, not shooting toward the Stretford end in the second half. It's not right.
Don't feel right, does it?
No.
Weird.
Can't remember last time I've seen him play.
Lindelof.
Neither can I. Don't even know.
I was just thinking that him. It's stressful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's horrible.
It's happy in the United.
Because you don't know what you're going to get.
No.
Do you know what I mean? It's like no identity.
Even minute by minute, you don't know what you're going to get. This is a decent opportunity here, though. Get the ball in the box. Let's turn this into at least an attempt on goal.
Get a corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopeful, Joe.
Back post, Maguire back across. Xerxes turning it in.
That's a great ball. What a ball that is, by the way. Where are we, lads? That's a great ball, by the way. Ericsson, brilliant that. Why has everyone stopped? Like you said? He's got an head like me, hasn't he? He's got the back of his head like mine, innit? Ericsson. He's got one of them little ball patches and that. Look at these two laughing behind the screen. What are you laughing at, lads?
Little ball patches and that.
At least we're honest, aren't we? Get up.
Look at this. It's just
frantic.
Bobble bouncy. Oh, that's what happens to Lindelof, innit? Physical players just get the better
Well done.
of it.
Aye. Well done. He had to do that, didn't he? He had to get rid of it.
Lindelof.
It's too easy, that.
Yeah.
Way too easy.
I feel like we've got 10 men all the time.
We are very
There's
deep,
never
aren't
any
we?
space,
Yeah.
never like an open man, never someone running into an area. It's just like everything's so tight all the time.
I'm surprised
what's
about
in there.
Agate.
So am I.
I think if Yoro's got an injury, then fair enough. But the Agate one, it's a bit of a
Odd one,
strange
innit?
one, that, yeah.
Maybe it's just to try and hold on to the ball a bit better, get some ball players in the middle, but I don't even know. I think he's pretty good on the ball.
Just need to try and get Garnacho on it. Get him 1v1. There he is.
Oh, yep.
Lovely. Snot shot.
Nice little shot there.
Go on.
Come on.
Got to be better there.
Who we got on the bench?
Go to the
Casemiro.
keeper, Highland. You know where it's going, bud. Come on.
Slowing down
Ambles,
there.
don't it?
Mate,
Yeah.
you got to just go and press him properly. You know where that
Got him
ball's
in a
going.
tricky
See, there's
area.
no way you should get out of that.
No. Touch.
Great touch. Hold on.
Give it him.
Hold on, Bruno,
He needs a
out wide.
bounce board there, doesn't he? Hold on. Put it in the box.
Go on, Mazraoui.
Get it.
Oh, decent
Oh,
header.
knock it on.
That's
That's
all right.
better, though.
Better.
Attempt on target at least, yeah. Actually
And he
play
didn't
some
hit the
decent
first
football,
man.
get the ball
Yeah.
wide.
Didn't hit the first one,
Positives.
Raz.
Yeah, positives.
Something.
Yeah.
Decent cross.
high
to get
though,
there.
innit?
I just-
Hard
you
to
know
get
what-
there.
Generate the
Yeah.
I just feel like there's no control in it, though. You know what I
Not
mean?
the
Like,
cross.
yeah, I just
Yeah.
feel like it's just like, right, I'm going to pop this up here
So
now. I don't know where
clip it
it's
in.
going here.
That's
Yeah.
a hard
You know
header,
what I
that
mean?
as well. Because you have to generate it.
Yeah, it's not great. Come on.
T,
Actually having
you
a
would
shot
have scored that one, you did.
That
You're on fire this
yeah,
season. You would have
yeah.
scored that, mate.
would have been 19th, that.
Don't mind it at all, mate.
Look.
Oh, Jake Bennett says, I forgive you for not reading my last super chat, Joe. Can someone comment on how Hoyland is never in the right place at the right time? Why do you think that is? If that is the case.
It's a very good question. I feel like as a striker, you've got to have instincts. You've got to understand, obviously, you know, if we look at Dalot being on the ball and that's our outlet on the left-hand side. In the first half, he made a fantastic run across the near post looking for that finish.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't come the first time, but he created space behind him for an opportunity. But the second time, it did come, and that's where the chance come. So I think it's about making the right runs, the right intelligent runs to create yourself chances. But at the moment, you know, he's not getting touches of the ball. He's not making the right runs. So that's why we're talking about him being non-existent within the game.
Yeah.
It's even like basic stuff about knowing where the centre half's going to pass to the keeper and go and press the keeper with a bit of authority and a bit of intensity. Because at the moment, like, everyone's ambling around. It needs to raise it. D might be able to tell you a little bit more
also,
being a striker as well.
Like you said before, like, you don't know where he's going to hit the first man if it's coming in the box. So he's already made his run. So the time it does get in the box, he's somewhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So as a striker, if you don't know what they're going to do, normally you know what kind of players you're playing with. This guy likes to hang up. This guy might do a cut back. So you know what kind of areas to be in. But when they keep hitting the first man, and you can't really help that.
Yeah.
Look how deep we are. Like that centre half just be able to head that back. He's about 25 yards out and he's headed it back. The fans are getting on him. Just needs more urgency.
Yeah. Just get
You know what I
after
mean?
them.
Just show a bit.
Win that,
There you
win
go.
that.
You know what I mean? It's second to everything.
He should anticipate that though as well.
But what I don't want to start doing is,
Come on.
and I know it's
Keep
difficult to
giving
do
us
it.
chances and to keep possession here. Sorry, go on. You don't
No, I
want to see
just don't want to start digging players out, because I know it's not good enough. But these lads are, in particular, Hoyland's very low on confidence.
Yeah.
I don't want to start, you should be doing this. He should do, and he probably knows himself as a professional
But
player. He should be doing it.
As a footballer, you're not trying to do the wrong thing.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's just not your day, and it happens.
But
innit?
from a fan's perspective,
yeah,
you've got to understand we need much better quality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
That's why at the start of the game, I want him to get goals. I want him to play well.
Yeah.
Because you want him to do really well for the football club. You know what I mean? And for himself, he's a young lad with a big price tag, a lot of pressure, and it's like, I want you to do well. You know what I mean?
Expect you to deliver, though, don't they? Do you know what I mean? For the price tag as well.
Well done,
See,
Garnacho. That's
he just,
brilliant.
See, he brings
it's
that,
alright, I'll get
that
that.
little
Oh,
spark, though. Do you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Shame the ball wasn't great, but
Yeah.
something at least.
What do from you? I know, like you're asking fantastic questions, but for you, like with Highland and Xerxes and stuff like that, what's your view on it? Like we can obviously, I'm trying to break it down from a coach's perspective. D's a striker himself. What
if we had a striker that was like loves getting loads of touch of the ball, was like immaculate in terms of technique, a really skillful kind of, you know, like an Aguero kind of player, someone who wants the ball and wants to play off, even a Martial, let's say. I know
brings players in.
Yeah, you would see someone who was much more involved and looked really good. But if we had any of the kind of finishing strikers in the world, like a Haaland type player, Bruno, if we had any player like that, Haaland wouldn't get 50 goals a season for this team. He'd struggle to get 25 as well, even though he's obviously levels above Højlund or whoever, because we don't get the ball in good areas often enough. Look at the amount of crosses we've had today. How many of them, like you were saying before, D'Mani, can you predict where the ball's going to go? You don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
The winger doesn't know where it's going to go. The crosser doesn't know where it's going to go. The striker doesn't know where it's going to go.
How is Højlund supposed to know where it's
How is
going?
Højlund supposed to know? Like when Kevin De Bruyne is pinging the ball in for Erling Haaland, he knows where it's going to go more often than not.
Peels off to the back post. Yeah.
And also once De Bruyne sees him, he puts the ball on him.
Yeah. But De Bruyne is it in areas where Haaland knows Haaland's going to be, and Haaland knows where.
But that's the relationship you have between Haaland and De Bruyne.
And we don't have any relationships like that whatsoever. So you could put Haaland in this team, and he would of course score more than our strikers do. But he wouldn't be getting 40 and 50 like he does at City. Yeah. Even the 20 or so that he's got this season in the Premier League, he'd be nowhere near that for us. So I just think, like, I feel sorry for the strikers. Like I keep saying, I feel sorry for all of them, but in particular the strikers, because it doesn't matter who we put up there. Xerxes is a better player than Højlund. Okay, fair enough. Is he scoring? No, of course he's not. So, like whoever it is, you put whoever you want up front, they don't score, and I feel like better players would do better. And maybe if we had someone that was like an Henry who loves having the ball at his feet, who can dribble and go past people, you'd make stuff for yourself a bit more. Yeah. But if you put like a one-time finisher up front for United, they would not score many goals at all in this system with these players around them. So I feel sorry for him, to be honest. And I just think we may well have seen the best of Rasmus Højlund already. He might be, on his way out now. Same with Xerxes, you don't know. And they never really got a proper chance. They never got the right scenario around him. Feel sorry for him. It's a decent chance here. Smith Rowe.
Oh, good save.
Stop it then!
Did you think that were going in there?
I thought it went under his arm.
Going in, yeah.
What's he like that? Like, he cut it back to an area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, he's already looked where he's passing it.
So I do agree with the understanding stuff
of your players.
I do agree with that. But then on the flip side, what I would say is, like, Højlund had a chance in the first half. Yeah. So if you're being starved of chances, when you do get chances, you've got to be so clinical.
And I think that separates the good strikers from the great strikers, because you might not be involved the whole game, you might not have a touch, but that one chance you do get, like Højlund had, you score it.
Yeah.
And then no one's bothered.
This flip side
at this point, he's not scoring the chances either, is he?
And again, confidence, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but sometimes like you've seen him in games where he has had the chances and he doesn't look like there's no conviction in the shot or
composure.
There's no composure, and that's again like what Rai said, confidence.
It's all getting a bit bobbly again now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't just say it's Højlund.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not. And again, we want people to do well. You know what I mean? It's not just.
I just want to win.
Yeah,
100%.
We're just lobbing the ball long and trying to win second balls now.
I do think we'll equalise though.
I hope so. Jake Bennett says, can you coach that at this level in terms of being in the right place at the right time? Or is it just up to someone to develop their own instincts? Should we keep him or let him go? Maybe just the first bit to start with.
What, can you coach it?
Can you teach someone how to arrive in the right areas?
Go on, Ryan. You're the coach.
Yeah, sure.
Of course you can. Yeah. I think, again, there's two sides to it, I would say. If you're a Manchester United striker, you should be able to identify the areas that you need to be. Yeah. But if you take the time to work with a player and study his game and go, give him examples. And I know I keep saying it, but Dalot's got the ball on that side. This is what I want you to do. These are the areas that I want you to be. And then if you're in them areas and that ball doesn't come to you, then you've done your job.
Yeah.
But if the ball does come to you and you get a chance, you need to convert, because that's also your job. But if the ball's out with Dalot and you're not in the right area or not making the right runs, and Dalot puts a ball in an area and you're not there, that's on you.
Yeah.
So there's various different scenarios. But again, if I'm a coach, I'm working for the club, I'm studying his game. I'm going, listen, this is what you're doing at the moment. You're not holding the ball up. You're jumping into players, and when it comes in them areas, this is what I want you to do. And I don't want you to do nothing apart from this. And you'll get goals. And if we have to be patient with you and you're doing the right things, then we know you're trying to do the right things. Whereas if you're not doing it, and it's like that one that I give you an example about the overs when the last game, when the cutback happened and he tried to let it go through his legs for someone else to score. Mate, I'm a striker, mate. I'm hitting that.
Yeah.
Like, be selfish. Like, you're judged on your goals.
But also, you have to anticipate as well. So, say if Dalot's going to the byline, there's only one thing he's going to do. He's going to try and dink it, innit?
Yeah.
Because that's all he can do. But if he's got time and he can pick someone out, then you can work, like, maybe get across the front man. So, you have to... It's hard. It is hard. It's not easy. Clearly, it's not easy. But, like, there's ways around it.
As a striker, though, D, like, again... It's instinctive. So you've just said there, if he's going to the byline, there's only one place it's going to go. Yeah. It's going to be a dink.
Yeah.
If it's out wide and he's going in between the keeper and the penalty spot in that assist zone in there, so you'll make your run off the back of the left-hand side centre half and come into that area. Yeah. Or if it's out wide and he's going to dink it in with a floated pass, it's going back post for a flick on.
So then you peel off.
Yeah, you peel up. So it's just basic stuff. And I'm not doubting that he doesn't know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got here. Raz Toner says, did any of you know anything about Amorim before November 2024? I knew he'd won the league there at Sporting. I knew he was considered a very highly rated manager. I didn't know the ins and outs of his tactics. We've got Casemiro and Cheeto coming on.
He's going to score. Telling you.
I think he is as well. No,
Cheeto scoring.
I think Ericsson coming off. Hoyland coming off. For sure.
Come on, Cheeto.
Come on, son.
Come on, big man.
Is this his first time playing at Old Trafford?
Yes. First team game, yeah.
See him now. He must feel like I've got nothing to lose there.
Yeah.
Like we're 1-0 down. I can just.
This is what he works.
This is the perfect moment to come on to.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
Come on, mate. Let's go.
You can't ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look in there. Look go on. Bit of desire.
Bit of energy. Fucking easy though, that innit?
Yeah, but it's mad though because it does make a difference, that little press. Because everyone sees it behind you and they go off your triggers when you're at the front.
Yeah.
Good, Zirks. Go on, then off you go, Cheeto. Just force a little bit, you know what I mean?
Oh no, we're in trouble here. That's a very good nod on.
Stand, delay. Runner, watch the runner.
Lindelof's got no idea here.
Great tackle.
Good tackle there.
Great tackle.
Lovely tackle.
Maguire's done alright there though. To keep him
Lindelof,
up.
was it?
Lindelof, yeah. Maguire got beaten in the air. An unusual sight to see there. It's a great tackle.
Did he slip though there?
Yeah, he did. He just lost his foot a little bit. Great tackle. Love that.
Corner to Fulham.
So would you have said in the half time, right, we're going man to man now? Is that what you'd have said?
I just think we should go man to man anyway. I think Zo again, like I said, if we go man to man, and again Casemiro or whoever's on the front post area, Iwobi's going to be stood there. That's your man. Someone on the penalty spot.
Yeah.
That's your man. Mm-hmm. If he scores, I'm on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's as simple as that. These area sort of stuff from the goal, it's hard to pinpoint.
Oh, no, there with a slightly glancing punch, but it went wide, which is good.
Come on, lads.
20 minutes, come on. One goal will do it.
Go off you go.
Would you take extra time now?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for 2, but...
Yeah.
Well done. Right,
what?
Relax.
React.
Turn.
There you go. Go on then.
Go on.
Well done. Right.
Come on, Dalot.
Areas, Cheeto. Oh.
Again,
It's a hopeful ball.
No striker on the planet could score from that first time, could they?
No.
Get yourself on
Landing
side now.
15 yards out, floating through the air, no power on it.
There we go.
That's good.
Bruno!
Yes! What a ball! What a finish that is.
That's a very good ball.
Finish.
That's a very good ball as well.
Come on.
Very good. What a finish. Great ball. Great finish.
He wasn't offside, was he, Dallo, when he
Great finish.
ran through?
That was my concern at the start, but I think he come back on before Garnacho played in the ball.
there.
Lovely finish that.
It's
They're
a really
difficult,
good
them
finish.
on the halfies, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
it
are
was weak
follow-
foot as well.
Yeah.
First time as well.
Sliding it to the back post.
But again, like you said,
That's
so
the
good.
best ball he's done.
cut back. Nice area to a man.
What's that one in what?
Probably about 12.
Right, let's make sure he's not offside here.
No, we're okay. We're okay.
Well on.
Yeah.
Well on. Miles
Look,
on.
He has a
head
look
up. That's a great ball.
Do you know what?
Still got
That
a lot
is
to do.
such a difficult finish, that.
Got a lot to do there.
That is, it's bobbling. Look at the ball. It's bobbling towards him. Bounce.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
That's
finish.
unbelievable.
Very
finish,
Technically
that.
unbelievable.
On your weak foot there. What's he about?
See that? You just have to guide it, innit?
Yeah. 16
That's
yards
lovely, that
out.
little
That's
whip
a
in there,
brilliant
that's a
finish.
great
finish.
Oh,
That's a great finish, that.
unbelievable. Come on now.
Come on.
Oh, this is better, isn't it?
I think it's a two.
Actually,
this, you know.
something to fight
You
for
are?
now.
I think Tito might get the
Winner.
The winner.
Oh, he'll
don't
go off
say
in
it.
here, mate.
Written in the stars.
He'll
It's
He'll
written in
go
the
off.
stars.
Come on, big man. Lord, love it.
Where would it be without Bruno Fernandes? Fucking hell.
But this is what we're saying at the
Yeah, at the
start.
start.
weren't
He's always
About-
he's a big moment player, isn't he?
we? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
a brilliant finish.
When stuff's going wrong, he comes.
Come on now, let's see a bit of momentum now. Don't let Fulham back into it. Joe's Kindle says Keane fuming that Bruno hasn't scored 2 yet. Unbelievable. Keane's just got more mad now.
I know, he's got one more.
One? I'd have got 2.
But yeah, like we did say at the start, like, you know, United need moments, assists, goals. He's a standout man,
He
isn't
provides that,
Yeah.
doesn't
He's the only one that you ever think can actually turn something
he? Into nothing.
from nothing, yeah.
Him and
Go on.
Garnacho, I'd say.
he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
yeah, go on.
done. Good. Well done, Cass.
Casemiro, look at
Brilliant.
that.
That's really good.
Go on.
No, that's poor though.
So much of that in there
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Sloppy,
Just
isn't
Under hit,
it?
over hit.
sloppy.
Yeah, just sloppy, that's the word.
Way.
Oh my word.
Don't mind it, as long as it's not a corner.
Yeah.
Off the shinny.
He
He's
d-
thinking,
he
what the
even
fuck was
knows,
that?
does he? Come on now. I don't even know what's going on with this team. I just don't want them to have all the ball.
But it's
Fulham.
took us 1-0 again, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And now we're sitting back again.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, nice.
Get out to the ball. Throw yourself. Ah, it's a good job. It's on his right
I
peg.
know.
Yeah. Is that Robinson?
But like we said, it's all come down that left side, hasn't it? And the
Yeah.
goals come from the left side.
Runners
Lot of
again.
space there,
Midfield
the runner.
runners. Keeps happening that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
With the runners coming off the
Whenever
midfielders.
the side sort of centre backs get pulled out, there's
Yeah,
that massive
massive
gap
gap.
between the two centre
Yeah.
backs, and I think
Yeah.
I don't know who's meant to be covering it. Is it the midfielder?
Yeah.
Because
Casemiro's not got the legs.
when
to
it's
do
like that
though, is he?
there, and that man will make that run inside, it's a midfielder's. If he's been drawn out of position, your midfielder's got to follow his runner.
To be fair, he should have the legs. He's only been on the pitch for 4 minutes. What am I saying? You can't sprint 10 yards to stay with your man.
Who's that?
Bruno, I think.
No, it's
No,
Casemiro,
not.
isn't it?
It's
Oh, no, it's
Xerxes.
Xerxes. He's holding his neck. Sanderberg is one of the most like World War One looking heads I've ever seen. You can imagine him on some of that old like restored footage from the war, can't you? In his like big sort of woolen coat. I don't know what it is. Proper old World War One.
What do you think
face.
about that cutting the socks, right?
In what sense?
Like
In
the
what
back
way?
of your calves?
Sorry. It's for circulation on the back of your calves, isn't it?
Something
Is
like
it?
that.
But does it?
I don't know.
I don't mind a
a
cut sock.
Does it work?
I don't mind a cut sock bottom half
Yeah.
because I do agree with that because this with the normal socks is slipper.
Yeah.
And I do agree with a grip sock.
With the
Oh,
advantage.
what?
Advantage.
As in like in your boot?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
the boot.
Yeah.
So like professional players cut them at the bottom because they say like the actual sock, the sport or the kit sock slides.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Like,
It
'cause of
sweats
sweat
and it does. So that's where you get your grip socks. If you want any grip socks, Advantage grip socks, they provide RH. They're fantastic. Shout out
Get
to
you some,
Advantage
Joe.
grip shop. No,
Yeah.
I've got some
Yeah.
in my car. I'll bring you some.
Are they used?
No.
No, they
Don't
Why'd you want a pair of
they're
used?
brilliant.
Yeah.
They're brilliant. I'll sign them if you want.
Yeah,
More than a
thank
match.
you.
Get a 5
Ball and
up the
signed,
RH,
please.
up the RH. But I get that one on the back. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I
I don't know.
don't know about
I don't know. I'm not
I
too
feel
sure
like
about
how
that.
much pressure is that actually like getting rid of on the calves? You think, if Ronaldinho had been wearing them, how much better would he have been?
Yeah.
No better, was it? Like, I don't.
It don't make much of a difference, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like a psychological thing.
Because no one was doing it until about 3 years ago.
Who was the first player to do it?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
I don't think many United players do it.
No.
Weirdly. Probably Jim Ratcliffe telling them they're not allowed to damage the socks because they'll get fined. If you cut those socks, you got to buy your own from the mega store. I don't think any United players are doing it.
I think I'd have seen one then. That's why I said it. I think it was Bruno, maybe.
Oh, right. Trying to check out everyone's ankles.
That's why it's all black, and then at the bottom, Joe, it's white because they have like a white grip sock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But United.
Second ball.
United don't allow the academies lads to do that, do they? And they have to wear black boots, don't they, as well?
Do they?
Yeah. You can only cut them when you go into 21s and first team.
What's that, just like a sort of
tradition, I think?
Tradition,
thing, yeah.
Fergie brought that in with
black boots only.
Oh, good touch. No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That was a great first touch, by the way, wasn't it?
There?
I think it's corner.
How did he bring that down?
How's he brought it down, though?
Lovely, that wasn't it?
Bloody hell.
Just right in between the defenders.
Awobi keeps playing that diag, that little...
He's done well there to bring that down.
Yeah, he has, yeah. Oh, no, don't even check it.
No, it's not.
No. It's just bouncing, isn't it? Let's just win this now. Win this corner. Don't let them score. Come on.
Very compact in there, isn't it?
It is.
That's deep back post, and then over the top. Do you know when every single time someone takes a corner, they do this?
Yeah.
Before they take it, and then they take it. That's doing fuck all, isn't it? Sure.
No, well,
some have
sometimes have
what,
signs
like
for
a
different
quarterback
things,
in the NFL or whatever? You
so
like
one
doing
hand
that?
might be like back post, two hands might be near
front
post.
Really?
Pull up your sock.
Everyone looks like they're just doing
But
is it
even like free kicks and stuff? Yeah.
So there's like little routines that go
You're
along
not
with each
seeing
hand
it like
gesture.
where they bounce it twice before the corner. Like
And
they
that
bounce
means
the ball
something.
twice.
That
and
might
then,
mean like
a
getting cut
cutback.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's on
See, you like? Okay, fair
what a
enough.
guy D'Mani Mellor is. He just
Oh
knows
my
how he's
God! We get a goal and we just go back to like
the same.
We can't pass again. We had most of the ball for 30 minutes, and then we score, and then we can barely touch it.
Normally, the team that scores second goes on top.
Yeah, you get a bit of momentum, don't you?
Well, it's gone the other way for us.
It's basically 0-0 again now, so we can go back to being crap again. Right, don't...
Just relax there. You don't need to do that, does
Probably
he?
didn't know he's got space behind him, does he? I don't know. Little clip
Keeps
in
it in that area, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, babe.
Muniz is going to get a goal, isn't he? Muniz.
Don't say that, Joe.
Frankie Muniz.
That's nice.
Now what?
That's...
Couldn't get
Is
enough
it getting there?
slice
Get
in
up,
it,
big
could
man.
he?
Go on, Zexy.
Oh, come on.
He's gone for it again.
Offside.
That's a good touch.
Is he off?
Dunno.
He's done
Cheeto,
it. He's gone.
Cheeto.
Oh, he went as well.
Hit
Go on,
it.
hit it.
Hit it!
Oh. He made a great run there as well.
He made the space from now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
he
look,
did.
they're using our momentum now. Look at Bruno tearing about.
That's what he's good at, that though, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he is.
He's everywhere. I want to see his GPS stats, me. They must be like 13,
crazy.
14, 13
yeah, I would
think?
say 13s.
What do you cover on an average game, do you know?
Me, maybe like 10 and a half.
11, I would say.
11, yeah.
Oh.
Bruno's just constant, isn't he? And the fact that he never
Love
gets
that, though.
injured and he's always like
Available.
Yeah. It's just mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but them players, you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Come on now.
What's the chat saying, Joe?
Yeah, come on. Let's see. We don't want extra time.
We don't want extra time.
I mean, I'll take it, to be honest. Why can't Garnacho even shoot? Well, I don't know. Suvak says, Garnacho in a nutshell, immense talent but slightly immature passing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably should have tried to slip the ball through there. But like you said, he made the space for him.
Yeah.
Cheeto made the space, so Garnacho ran into it. He could have maybe even had another shot. I don't know.
Maybe
Try and get in
took
the
it a
box.
bit more.
Touch,
Drove.
Yeah.
More touch.
Darren DePaul says, Frankie Muniz, do you remember him from Malcolm in the Middle? Who's the main character? Is a race car driver in the NASCAR Truck Series now.
Nice.
There you go. What's life,
It's a
isn't it?
random one, isn't
I
it?
know, how
Yeah.
NASCAR driver, yeah? Cars.
Lindelof. Casemiro.
No, just play out wide. It's an hard one, that.
Back to Lindelof.
Big 10, lads. Big 10.
Big 10.
Fancy us getting one here. No, I know it's a bit.
It's a nice ball, that.
Get at him. Go on.
Go on.
Just cut it back again, don't worry.
Corner.
Don't mind it.
Well
Don't
done.
mind it.
That's good. It's positive, that. I like it. First thought, just get at him.
Direct.
Love that.
Let's see what you got, innit?
Love it, mate.
Okay, Bruno. Bruno.
Come on.
Come on, Maguire.
Yeah. Hoyland didn't get his brace today, but
I just want him to do well, but
He had 2 shots, though.
yeah.
abrasive shots.
Yeah.
That's the first brace, isn't it? And then we can move up from there.
Our striker,
Come on.
we're buzzing because he had 2
Corner.
shots.
Come
on.
Had 2 shots.
Cheeto, come on, boom, goal. Come on. Oh, it's going right on his chops as
Go on,
well.
then.
That.
They're just winning
Oh,
everything.
there
Let's
we
win
go.
this one now.
Go on then, get up.
Let's not let them have 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6
They're
in a
playing
row.
head tennis
Fucking
here,
hell.
these.
How many balls in a row do they have to win?
What's going on here now?
His neck. Might be
Throw.
an elbow
He's
in
trying
it.
to strangle himself. Someone stop him.
He's killing
What's he doing? He must be taken over by some sort of poltergeist.
Tactical, that. Innit? Slowing the game down.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
What is this? Oh, so fuck off!
Told ya. Tactical.
Literally just the slightest touch on the top of his shot. What are you checking? He's holding his neck on the floor, then he's checking his lip. Like he's hit you with a car or something.
How tall is he?
Cheeto.
Yeah.
I got a bit of stick on here when I did my little interview because I said he was like 6'5", 6'6", but that's because I'm a wee little dot. But he's a bit. Yeah, no, he's big. I would say he's 6'5", definitely is. Honestly,
Taller than me?
Yeah, he's taller than you.
That's mad. That.
Yeah, no, he
He's
is.
tall. Joe's tall, isn't he?
Big
Yeah,
boy,
he
isn't
is.
he? Bastard. I don't like him anymore.
Picture me and him after a session, and me, I'm like a little kid, and he's like my dad or something. It's mad.
Oh!
I reckon we'll sneak one in, you know.
Would love it, mate.
So,
Would love it.
Come on.
well, Jimenez there.
He done well to come back from where he come back from,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Nasty one, that.
Horrible. Robert Brooks says another undeserved United win incoming. I mean, I hope so. We don't do deserved wins.
No.
We do deserved losses and undeserved wins. They're your 2 options. And we certainly don't do undeserved losses. That would require us actually putting in a decent performance.
Oh,
That's a
runner
lovely
again.
ball. Stay with him. Get back in.
The
Dylan.
slips.
That's our ball.
I'll take that all day.
All day.
All day, every day. I think we're on 1,200 and something likes now.
1,103.
Ah,
Oh, close. Not
Say
close
that.
though.
I think we can get to that 1,200. Just
Love
setting
that.
goals,
If
aren't
we get
we? You know what I mean?
1,200,
Setting
I think Obi will score.
Oh, yeah,
And when he
bit
does,
of an
you've got to
incentive.
pour that
and that.
water over
Yeah.
your head.
If
Oh, yeah.
Cheeto scores, I actually will pour that over my head. I'm being
Just-
serious.
We get in these positions like that where the players just don't know what to do, do they? They
Yeah.
just get trapped.
And then
there's
kick
no
it.
runners off the
Yeah.
ball. There's no like
I think they go for a throw-in,
understood
innit?
patterns.
I
And we
mean-
just try and get
Yeah.
a throw in or whatever,
Yeah.
just get it, boot it up the pitch. But Mazraoui there had no idea what to do. And then Bruno gets the ball 2 seconds later and he's got no idea what to do either.
Just pass the hot potato. innit?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Pass-
Where's the
the-
movement off the ball? Where's
Pass it on. Pass it up potato on. I don't want
It
it.
is that though, isn't it?
You have it.
It actually is that.
No,
you
it
think
is.
surely we should know more, that we should be able to make space better than
Composure,
that.
innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice little turn.
yeah. I'm happy there. You know what I mean?
You're a solid.
Oh,
Just
that's a
there you
shit
go.
pass.
Oh,
You're lucky there. Go on inside.
go home. Oh, I should have gone home then.
Nah, I wouldn't trust it.
It's not very nice, is it?
For 6 minutes left.
Just go home first time hook up the pitch. So it's
What, back to Maguire?
back to Onana, and then he hooks it.
No.
Got no doubt in him, have you? You doubt him, don't you?
I'm just a bit nervous when he goes back
Yeah.
to feet and that.
Big Lucozade orange guy, are you?
One a
can't,
day, innit? Keeps the doctor away, you say?
I can't disclose that information. What
Keeps
I'm drinking
Pepsi
right now.
away.
Can't
Orange
disclose
juice.
that information that I'm drinking right now. To be honest, you don't provide sponsorship to Paddock or more than a match, so we can't disclose.
Okay, that's fair enough, yeah.
But I am drinking what you said I'm drinking.
Yeah, it is a Lucozade orange. Yeah.
And I do have one a day.
What's
Yeah.
What's wrong with Cobby?
I get moody if I don't have one.
What did he do, Cobby?
I actually don't know. I know he's injured, obviously, but I don't know. We're pushing 2 or 3 weeks since that injury now as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
Go on,
He's out for it.
Go on,
Go on, then.
Go on!
Oh!
Did you see the little touch?
That little
knocking it
touch,
past him,
straight
yeah.
behind.
Look at that.
Goal.
Look there, just
Delight's done very
sandwiched.
well there. Come on.
So
there.
slow
There
to
you go,
react
that's
all
good.
the
Yeah.
time.
Slow to everything.
Well done.
Look at this.
That's not gone. Man on. It's the wrong one.
No, it's still in. It's our
We're terrible, aren't we? we're actually terrible, aren't we? When you just watch like the last 20 minutes, the passing, the running, we're so slow. Everything's just like, look at this.
Yeah. It's not good to watch.
Every pass is just short or long or wide or rushed. It's just mad.
You got another 30 minutes yet?
God.
Hopefully not.
Absolutely awful. I can't even believe it.
He said we're just rubbish.
The amount of
rubbish,
rubbish passes. We are. Right, pass inside there.
It's funny, innit? Because we're dissecting it. So what do you think about this? And Joe's going,
Just
it's just
rubbish.
rubbish.
And not that. It's just,
Yeah.
as
Not
soon as
good.
it gets difficult, we just get it wrong.
Yeah, they just look like they get out so quick though.
Yeah, they do, yeah. There's
Look,
loads of
they're
gaps
happening now,
everywhere.
they're
innit?
Yeah, look at the space now.
He'll float on far stick here. You know where it's going. Get out. Out.
Space on the edge again.
Stand now.
1-on-1, Robinson.
Oh, look at that. He's doing a bone
off as well, to be fair.
What's he doing?
Not bad.
Go on. All the way to the keeper. Go. Go.
Go on, Ganacho.
Go. He'll mess up. Go. Someone needs to go with him now.
Yeah.
You're shouting, go. No one's with him.
I'm just trying to get the boys up further up, aren't
I
I?
think he could hear you as well, to be fair.
It felt like it did, the way he was running.
Yeah.
He went like that.
Told you, I'm on the
Cheers,
speaker.
mate.
I've got a
Cheers,
speaker in
mate.
his ear, mate.
Little earpiece like you're doing in Practical Jokers.
Yeah.
Oh, show.
It would explain why they're all playing like this.
Pass it out of play.
Yeah.
That's your punishment. Keep passing it out.
Yeah, you have to play for Man United and just be awful for a year.
Go on.
See,
Go on,
look,
Cheeto. Come on.
see if that was us, they would have get the ball
come
back.
Yeah, they would. Underhit, bad pass. That's another bad
That's
pass
us.
as well.
Oh, Obi's doing
State of
Maradona's at Old Trafford.
He's
State
doing
of this.
bonus. Alex
Yeah.
Wolby's doing Maradona's. We're giving it back to them. Do it again.
We look like the away team, don't we?
Yeah, we do. How deep we are as
waiting
well.
to concede. Cheeto's knackered. Everyone just comes on the pitch and gets completely drained of
Get there.
everything.
Go on.
Big.
Need
touch.
something.
Come
Run
on.
forward, run it. Garnacho.
We gotta find him, we
Garnacho.
gotta
No, we just lost it over his
Every
head.
time we got to do something
It's like
difficult,
that.
they get it wrong.
Oh.
Come on!
Awful.
He had so much space to drive into.
Oh my God, he's like an ice rink. That's a free kick. Give it,
It is
ref.
a free kick, ref.
Take that.
It is a free
Oi!
kick.
Casemiro, I'm telling you.
That is a foul.
Casemiro.
Maguire.
No, Casemiro.
Far stick.
Casemiro, this is his perfect position.
Yeah, glancing.
Knocks
Right, what happens then if Casemiro scores?
I'll put that over my head.
Right, so if Casemiro scores, you put that over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And if Cheeto scores, you put it over your head.
All right. Let's do it.
I'll put this over my head.
No,
You
you've got to
got
put this one.
Hey.
You've got to put this one over your head.
Alright.
Yeah? Shake on it then. Just.
Okay.
This is going to be mad
So
if this
many reasons
happens.
I want this ball to go in the back of the net now.
So he's mine. He's my man.
Obi.
Cheeto.
Electrical equipment you're going to
Well,
run.
that
I won't do it. I won't do it. I'll compose myself after he
come on,
scores.
come on.
It's so funny.
No, yours is
Casemiro.
Maguire.
No, it's no. You can't change it now.
Decent.
Oh, here he is.
Maguire. Oh, not enough.
Casemiro nearly got there as well. I got a bit
He's right
nervous.
behind him.
If Maguire didn't get that touch, Casemiro would have put it in. Go on, get in!
Nice. Go on.
Go on, Cheeto. Go on, get up. Oh,
Just have to jump. Just jump. Put him off.
that's
Look,
where
how
you
they
need.
first.
That's where you needed a Highland jump.
Just
into
like a
someone.
bump into him.
Yeah, in that moment.
No. Shite. Come on.
Come on, out wide.
Turn.
What?
What?
Oh, lads, he was on that diag as well.
He was off.
Oh, Pereira down here.
Wonder what kind of flick barely touched his head.
8 minutes.
8
Come on,
minutes.
big 8 minutes.
For what?
Come on.
How was the 1 minute in the first
Well,
half and
someone-
8 in the second half?
I don't think there's been that many stoppages.
I don't think there has. There's not been any.
Well,
big
he was
injuries.
holding his throat for a good 10 minutes, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
He loves the pace, doesn't he? He loves the pace up and
Right.
down.
Nah, he loves the, like, do you want to get like bends down on
Crouches
his
down on his knees.
with his hand on his knees.
Oh, he's all right. He'll be able to play on. Let's see. a
Extra
replay.
time's horrible, man. It's just like so long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you
What?
fucking joking?
What
We
is
stopped
that?
the game for that. Did we just see that?
He's brushed past it.
He's literally just brushed past him. That is one of the most ridiculous stoppages I've ever seen. That is that is so mad. He literally just walked past him and his head just like brushes his t-shirt
Isn't he snapped his neck?
and he's gone off. He's got to go off.
Bottled it.
Head injury.
These are freshening up as well. We got to freshen up now.
Nothing. We've done all ours.
Yeah. Heaven.
Other than heaven, yeah. We didn't. That subs bench didn't fucking expect extra time, did it?
No.
When you had 5 outfield players. and
Put
one of
Murdoch
them's-
up front. Put Murdoch.
It's the A team.
Keeper.
Get
The
Murdoch
monk-
up front.
the
Mr.
monk
T
coming on.
at the back.
Have you watched Mean Machine, the film?
I have done, but about 15 years ago, and I can't remember any
The
of it.
monk coming on up front.
God. Jimenez and William.
He was
coming
top
on.
at Chelsea, William.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Cut in.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, can we do it at the end of the game before stoppage time? Because there's a chance that there's only 5 minutes left, isn't there? So we know there's a little bit of lag at the moment, but we'll keep updated on that.
How many likes won, Joe?
1200.
Tito's not scored yet.
Come on. Come on.
8 minutes
8
starts
minutes
now.
starts now. Come on, lads.
Just one goal.
Go on, Cheeto. Good lad.
Nice.
Go on.
Don't
Go.
mind that.
Go on. Oh, too far off, lads. Oh, he's gone
Too
there
much
as well,
space,
Jimenez.
Yeah, that gap then.
Yeah, he went, didn't he?
Everyone has so much space. Look at that. We've got so many defenders, but there's always players just on the wings.
You know what you said before, Joe, about Wolby dropping that shoulder?
Yeah.
To be honest, he's done it, but his first thought today
It's cross.
is just crosses
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what they talk about?
Must
It
do.
must be in it. Just get it in the box.
Yeah.
There's mistakes.
See, look, when they're counter-attacking against us,
He's got no options.
Got
to be
nothing.
fair. He's got nothing. Got nothing.
Yeah, but what's he supposed to do there? That?
He's not. He's just,
Look how much space he's got to drive
just
though.
look at this.
no. Well done.
Well,
Come on,
Nice.
drive.
Go on,
Just
go on.
drive. You got space.
Oh.
It's not on. The ball's
State
not
of
on.
this, look.
Why didn't he drive with it?
Drive with the
Desperate
ball.
shit, this,
He has
innit?
so much space.
This
That's
is
poor,
absolutely
that.
desperate,
Poor.
this. It's
The
ridiculous.
style, the whole the way we're playing, lads, is just. You had time to drive then. Drive your team forward. The
Yeah, but
defenders
he's
get
like-
up.
Joe said before he's not got the legs, has he?
No, but I'm not saying drive as in like.
No,
he's
but
got
he could have drove with
space.
the ball,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
couldn't he?
That's what I'm saying. Drive into the space. The centre halves push up. Look how deep we are. If anyone's looking like scoring, it's not us, is it?
No, we're just booting the ball up. Hopeful. They've got four or
Oh,
five men back.
runners. Come on. Oh, shit.
Free shot here.
Oh, save. Great save. Well,
Just
don't know if it was
flicked
great
it well.
save.
It
It was
was
good
great
save. It was a save,
Yeah.
though, wasn't
I
it?
think it should have been
He's
saved.
poppered on wrist, didn't put it in the net.
Could have caught that. I'm joking. Good save.
Good
Yeah,
save.
Just does the right thing, doesn't
Yeah, it's a good save, that.
he?
Strong hand. But it's the corners again.
It's whipping across. That's a good save, that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like he got much to it though.
Corner to Fulham. Headed away
Yeah,
by
well
Xerxes.
done. Get us up now. Oh, he's taking it. It's not from there, bud.
Fucking hell,
It's from
high
down
gotta
there.
go.
Well done, Xerxes. That's good.
Look, tell him to get up.
Why is everyone so like leggy and tired, do you think?
Yeah, but like Dee
even
said there,
even
if-
people have just come on.
look at that possession there. 67% possession. Fulham. 33. Is it 33?
In the last 5 minutes,
Last
when the
5
game's on the
minutes.
line, and we're going into the last few minutes at Old Trafford, Fulham are having 67% possession against us. And we're just forced to look at that.
Relax. Well done, that's good.
Nothing on though at
Free
all,
kick,
is it?
he'll get it.
Lucky he's won a free kick there. Because if he didn't,
He would've went-
there's nothing to do. There's no pass on.
I think they're trying to get it to Garnacho, aren't they?
That's the outlet.
That's it.
But
Give it to Garnacho and you sort it, mate. That's not...
That's
shouldn't
not
be
it.
the tactic for a top team, should it? I know we're not a
Totally
top
agree.
team, but even a Premier League team should at least have more of an idea than that.
Agreed.
The lad who wasn't even fit enough to start
Is the saviour.
Just chip it to him and hope he can dribble past everyone and score. Fucking hell.
What's the point of that?
Adana could have done that.
Exactly.
He's going to hit it, isn't he? That's not
Go
bad.
on. Yes!
Xerxes!
Oh, that's a great ball as well.
It
Just
was.
needed a little
That
bit
was
more on that.
Right on Xerxes' head, that.
Go on.
Too much space.
Oh, lads.
I like Delict there.
Well
with the
done,
good
Delict.
energy.
Nice.
Good
Good
attitude,
energy.
that. I like that. Well done,
Right,
Bruno.
just give it him there, though. Casemiro.
We're just going to go long, aren't we? We always
No,
do this.
no,
Forced
just
into
don't
going
do
long.
that.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that, though.
Go on then.
I don't like that.
Go on, Cheeto.
Go on, Cheeto. Body in. Go on, big man. Go on, big man.
Go on, Cheeto.
Pen! Oh! That was it. That was it.
If he goes down there, that's probably a foul, isn't it?
No,
I'm telling
he's
you, that
got-
was
he's
it.
got to hit
That
the
was the
target
written in the
there,
stars
though,
bit
big
there.
man. He's got to hit the target.
He needs to...
Needs another session. Nah, he's got to hit the target.
He's done so good
very
there.
well
He just
there.
nudges Bassis.
Look,
He's
go
about
down
to
there.
jump. That's a foul, you know.
Oh, no, he don't... Yeah, but he can't claim the pen because he didn't go
Yeah.
down. That's brilliant strength. Go down.
Yeah.
He's
been
seen
too-
it in his
he's
head,
been
though.
too honest,
Like,
hasn't
he?
yeah,
Score,
he
doesn't
wants
he?
to score. It's unfortunate, all that.
Unlucky. He did
If
well,
he-
though.
yeah, he
Good,
done very well.
Well timed, that little nudge, wasn't it? So as
He's got to do better
Bassey
there on
goes
the
in
finish,
the
though.
air.
He's got to hit the target
Yeah,
there.
he does. It's almost like he's half thinking about
Yeah.
Going
should have
down,
gone down.
yeah.
And but I really
Yeah.
want to score.
And
He's
he's
not.
rushed,
His head's
hasn't he?
not in it. Yeah,
Snapped at it.
yeah.
It's not like him, that.
Oh,
He had a moments.
shit. How can we be playing this deep but they still have so much space? Look at our defence, look. There's 9 players in a row.
Nice. Get out.
Come on, lads, where are we? Come on, lads, it shouldn't bounce like that.
A bit of time.
Get there, Bruno. Feet. Oh, just go his feet.
I know.
Stop
What are
that.
you doing?
Oh, his
Go
feet.
his feet.
Boot it straight back to their keeper. It's a side foot onto Xerxes straight in front of him.
Cheeto's there.
Oh, is it
Just
Cheeto?
knock it to him. His
Turn.
feet. It's negative, that.
Was it 2 more minutes?
Probably, yeah.
That was a chance, that, you know.
It was, yeah.
Bloody hell. Fulham just passing it around just inside our half. United got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bank of 5 at the back.
Come on.
Got space, haven't they, Fulham?
Too easy.
It will be. Just easy stuff.
Come on, tighter, lads.
Inside, back outside, crosses in.
Well done.
Headed away by
Well done.
Mazraoui.
No.
Poor touch there from
Gotta
Cheeto.
hold that up, mate.
Yeah.
Gotta hold that up. Good reaction now.
Great reaction.
Let's go.
Robinson just floating one to the back post. Dallo nods it away. Go on,
Come on, lads. Gotta be stronger there, haven't it?
Well,
done,
foul
good
or something,
defending.
innit?
Just go line. Just go line.
Oh,
I
well
don't
done.
mind
He's
that.
done very well. I like it. Great ball. Yes,
Nice.
Cheeto. Go on. He's on. Garnacho's on. Yes, what a ball. Go on. Go on. Oh, no.
These are
That's a
chance.
great ball, by the way.
That's good play, though. Cheeto. Set,
Brilliant.
run.
Great
Great
play.
ball as well.
Just don't get enough power in it, does he?
Come on. Come on, lads.
Come on.
Have a good goal now. Last minute. Come on.
Get the ball.
Drivers on now. Feet. Casemiro. Feet. Come on, move it quicker.
Don't
Great
mind
ball.
that.
Lovely ball. Chest down. Pen! Oh! Ah!
Don't even
I
review
didn't
that,
even
were
see. I didn't even see that one. I'm gonna be honest.
They don't
Should he
re-
have done better there?
I
or
don't know. It was like, nah.
Chest. What happens here?
I think he could have done better.
Yeah,
to be
he
honest.
tried-
To be fair,
I
that's a big chance. That.
Yeah.
Just lift it over the keeper.
Inside
But it's a
of your
corner
foot.
though, no?
I don't think so. I
Inside
think
of
he
your
just puts
foot,
it
do you
over him.
think? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great first touch from Garnacho.
Or has he tried to outside the foot there though?
He's got full time.
Oh.
No, he's tried
Yeah.
his left leg.
Yeah. But that's a corner though.
You know, on that one with Cheeto there, should he have out
Yeah.
inside the foot,
Yeah.
like flick it?
Yeah. Just over the keeper.
What's going on here?
I think we're going to extra time, aren't we?
Yeah. Extra time.
Yeah, it is extra time. We're just going to refresh the stream, which will take about 30 seconds. So we're back for extra time. Just stay where you are. I don't need to do anything. We're just going to stay on this stream. We're just going to refresh it because we're having a bit of a lagging issue. So stay where. Right, we're back. Extra time coming up in just a minute. 1-1 in normal time. My prediction at the start, 1-1. United win 2-1 in extra time.
Yeah,
it's
it
still
was,
on.
yeah.
Brilliant,
It's still on. We had a couple of chances toward the end there. Both of them, I think, falling for Chido Obi Martin, or Chido Obi, should I say, as he goes by now. Obviously, D'Mani, you're a striker. You've been in those positions. Two of them. One where he arguably was fouled by Bassi, but decides to shrug him off, put the ball across. The second one where he's kind of catching it on the half volley, trying to lift it, clip it past the keeper. What could he have done differently with both of those situations?
Well, the first one, the Bassi one, he could have probably went down and got a penalty.
Yeah.
But he didn't. So maybe I think he snatched at it. So he has to hit the target there for me, really.
The first one?
Yeah, the first one. And the second one, I think he's done it right, but it's just not come off, where he just lifted over the keeper with his right foot. But the two big chances, and you both think you got to hit the target, innit? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the first one, I think he's tried to be too honest. I think he's seen, like you said on the stream, I think he's tried to stay himself up because he realised he's got an opportunity. For me, he's got to hit the target there. I think he'd be very disappointed in himself for not in the target. I think I didn't really see the second one in real time or as it was happening, but looking back at it, like you said, I think he should go inside his foot like a little loft over the keeper, but it's coming very quick. I think the first one definitely got to hit the target.
Yeah.
Maybe near post, innit?
Near
or
post,
high.
possibly. But yeah, it sounds mad, lad, but we're having a conversation, and I want to turn a bit of a positive to it as well. I know we should do better, but we're having conversations about getting chances and strikers getting chances. He's come on and he's had two chances straight away. Yeah. So it's like clearly
positive.
Positive.
So the Swizzler.
Oh, look,
as Aidan Heaven's about to make his Manchester United debut.
Maguire.
Made in heaven.
Maguire.
Off for Harry Maguire. I don't know if he's tired or injured or not sure. He's got a bit of a sour look on his face, but he's not. I don't know. It's not obvious what's happened there, is it? The Swizzler says, RH, please, as someone who has some direct influence on Chido Obi, please teach him not diving but the art of going down when the pen is on.
Yeah,
could be my most valuable super chat.
It's hard, that.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great comment, because I think, like we just said there, I think he sees an opportunity. He's trying to keep himself up because he probably sees the end goal.
That's what I would do, I think.
And he's hungry and wants again. But for me, he has got to hit the target. He's got to do better. But probably an experienced player would go down there and win the silver pen.
Yeah, but he's young, innit? So he's seeing like the lights, the 2-1 win last minute. That's a boy's dream, innit? So
100%.
Obviously, he's trying to do the right thing. He's not. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them.
I think he was disappointed in that though, massively, because
again,
like, he prides himself on taking chances and clinical. Yeah. So I think
he's a very good finisher though.
He is. He's very good. Yeah.
Not seen much of the 7 of you.
No, I've not really. No, I've not.
No, not much at all. No, I know he used to be a midfielder, I think, a few years ago, and sort of has gone back to centre back. So he's meant to be good on the ball.
Yeah.
I think Finn, who we get on, who does a lot of academy stuff, watches a lot of academy football, says that he's really promising, impressive player.
That's nice. Hopefully he comes on and does
18,
well today.
So big moment for him. Just straight back into the Fulham having the ball routine. Does feel like we're playing on the counter attack, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think that's where the goal's going to come from.
Yeah.
Just that little tight little space when the ball gets knocked down. Just a nice bit of play.
Oh, William. It's nice, that.
Little flick.
He's a good player, William.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's very good.
Clever
at
as well.
Yeah, been a great player down the years, hasn't he? But surely.
Don't dive in. You don't need to do that. You just don't need to do it. He got away with that, hasn't he?
That's a foul. That.
I thought he'd give it.
He got away with that, lads.
See, this is the moments now when he's something.
No one's there, though.
Just like a face, though. Do you know what I mean? Like a bounce board.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
We don't have it, though, do we? That's what we were saying before. It's just when we're playing out from the back, we do a little pass, someone gets closed down, and they do another pass, get closed down, and then someone just kicks it long.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have the third and fourth run and pass lined up in our heads. We don't know what to do.
Just dominating, aren't they, really?
Yeah, they are. It's all Fulham.
Need to follow your runner, Cass.
You don't do that.
It worries me that. You know, like when midfielders play the ball and then, like, we just stand still. You know, like rather than following the runner.
Yeah.
Because the midfield runners, they're
That's what
running
they say. They're the same man first, isn't it?
Yeah, it worries me that. Because we sort of like...
Ball watch.
Yeah, as the ball gets played, it's like, right, I've done my job now.
Yeah, that's
Whereas the midfielder's gone.
Bobbing through.
Yeah.
But you automatically think that someone behind you is going to pick him up.
Yeah.
But they're occupied by someone else.
Yeah.
And
We've had a few of them.
That's where that gap
tough, that.
between the centre backs coming in.
No, it is. It's hard, that. Definitely.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Away.
Is that a corner? Throwing, isn't it? If that.
Oh.
Go on then. Pressure that.
There we
Hold. Well done.
Nice.
Just pass. No, just pass.
Go on then.
Garnacho's
That's a good ball. I hope I'm
could have
wrong.
gone down
Yeah.
there again.
Oh.
That's all he could have done, really, innit?
Yeah.
He was bouncing and that,
So
wasn't it?
wide.
Yeah.
I just thought with
His
that
first
pass,
touch took him wide, though.
Yeah.
Good pass, really, because I didn't think it was going to come off like that.
No, I didn't.
Thought it was a bit of a hole.
I thought he was going to pass it to Dallo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
It's
Bounce,
angle's
his first
wrong,
touch
innit?
as well, innit?
Bounce
Took him
it.
so wide. Unless you can go right across, which is tough on his weaker foot, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, Joe, it's probably counter-attack football, innit?
Nice, Bruno.
Come on, just play the easy one. Just give it to Mazraoui early.
Come on, man.
Just play easy passes. Well done.
But what now?
Yeah,
Good
no,
feet,
you got
that.
to
Great
do
feet,
something
that.
skillful to get
Out wide. Oh, it's out wide's the
my
ball.
God, man. What is that?
Out wide's the ball.
This is why we have to play counter-attack. Because whenever we hold the ball,
It's something bad happens.
something like
after,
that happens and we've lost it, and then you sprint. You just end up sprinting up and
But
down.
the hardest bit is getting it under control, and they do that fine.
Yeah,
It's just the
but
pass.
it happens a lot with all of them. They'll do the first thing, and then when they actually have to do something,
Simple.
yeah. It's just that's there.
It's annoying,
It's
isn't
like
it?
he had two passes on. He didn't know whether to go out wide or play it short,
Yeah.
and he sort of put it in between the two,
Yeah.
didn't he? But you can't be doing that all the time.
I know, obviously against better teams,
Too
you get
much.
punished, don't you?
Yeah.
Picked off, yeah.
Picked off.
Like you said there, Dee, I think they've started on the front foot in this first half of extra time. They're the ones that are enforcing. We're being very
Driving the game.
Yeah,
then.
we're trying to like again. We talked about Ollie before. We're trying to put it on the counter attack, aren't we?
Yeah.
But again, it just needs to be a little bit better in possession for me.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
And also, we don't, when we used to play counter-attacking stuff, it was
With a purpose.
it was
Yeah.
Rashford and it was
Yeah.
a quick players counter-attacking. Now you've got
Square
Garnacho
ball,
who can do it a
trouble.
bit, but
Oh.
other than that,
It's not a free kick. It's our ball though.
See,
if it
now we
goes.
should just push up, get up the pitch.
It's our ball. Oh,
No,
he's
it
got
wasn't,
away
it
with it,
wasn't.
was it?
No.
No. He looked like he was scrambling to get that back. Keep it in.
We're so deep.
yeah, look, we're not even putting any pressure on them really. They've got the ball as long as they want it.
Come on.
It's mad only 5 minutes has gone. It feels so much longer than that,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Because we're not at the ball.
No. That's a great ball. Oh, it's lucky there's a bad touch there.
But they've come out on fire there.
Yeah. We need to, need that someone to just get on it, keep it ticking.
yeah.
Yeah. And again,
Take the
I
sting
know
out of
we're
the
trying to
game.
get a goal, but sometimes you need to take a step back to then get yourself on the ball and don't force things, because that's when we're starting to play long.
We're
and
doing that a
losing the
lot,
ball,
though,
you know what I
innit?
mean?
As soon as we get it, we just want to get rid of it.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Joe? You don't seem happy, but
I keep being shocked at how
easy we turn over the ball.
Yeah. Losing the ball just is. It's like there's no threshold too low for us to turn the ball over. I feel like we can't even manage to keep it when it's a big situation or when it might win us the game, or like
good play.
There's just no standards at all. Just lose the ball constantly.
That's not a free kick. He's ran into him. He's ran into him.
Soft.
He's been very involved in this game, Bassey.
Yeah,
I know he got the
yeah.
goal, but even outside of that, I feel like we're seeing close-ups of him constantly, aren't we? He's been.
He's always on the floor.
That's He's ready to get hit there, isn't he?
That must have well hurt that.
You think?
Yeah.
Shoulder in his chest.
It's not even that. He's a bit of a tank in here.
Bassey.
Yeah.
Go on.
Show him one way.
Right, that's just a hit and hope. We've got to deal with this.
Go on. Oh no! Don't go home now. Don't go home.
It's a good pass that.
If he messed that up,
if
though.
he messes
Good,
up,
yeah, exactly. It's risky, but he's got the right weight
Second
on
balls.
it, didn't
Right, now just calm it down.
he? See now what?
Cruyff.
Inside.
Play. Nope.
I can't.
Nope.
Long.
Fucking hell. We've just
Look,
been
they
given a
have
question
so much
by
space
Ethan.
when they win it back, though.
If a United player gets forced off through injury, would you rather go down to 10 or play with one of the two goalkeepers that are on the bench outfield, or Onana outfield? We've got no outfield players on the bench anymore.
That's what keeper, wouldn't you?
Outfield?
I'd put Onana in midfield.
Probably just stick Onana
No,
up
I
front.
wouldn't put
Nah,
Onana
I
in
wouldn't.
midfield.
I won't put
You'd have to put him up front.
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Yeah, you have
you
to get
couldn't
him out
risk
the
him
way.
anywhere else, could you? Is that even better than having 10 men? Is having a goalkeeper up front better
It's a
than having 10
presence,
men?
though, isn't
It's
it?
just there, innit?
It's a presence.
So he could
He's still
probably
got his gloves on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to
go
catch
in
it.
with those, You'd have to get him a kit and all that with like his name and number on the back,
Yeah,
what a
of
red
course.
kit. Harrison Reed. It's mad that, innit, that question there, because it's like
We've
two
literally
keepers on the bench, like
we
bit
literally
of a
don't
mad
have-
one, that,
It
innit?
is.
Oh my God! It's a 5-yard pass. I can't believe how much we do that. Casemiro's
Casemiro,
laid it like that on the
going to
face.
sleep.
Going to sleep. The standard of passing is honestly
Yeah, and he's, oh, that's
crazy.
Nice play.
How bad it is.
Relax, he's
Come on, you don't
free
need
if he's
to
going
do
for the
the
ball.
challenge.
Talk to
Talking.
each other, guys.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
Jesus. Sent him for a
So
loaf,
easy,
didn't he?
that.
Sander Berger as well.
Stop the cross.
You know where he's going, lads.
Yeah. Nice.
Well done.
Oh.
Stand. Oh, no.
Well done.
Well
Bella.
done, he's done well. Come on, you've got to be better there, bud.
Fucking
Switch on. Offside. Lino.
Oh my God.
Lino.
Jesus Christ.
I thought he
Look
was
well
offside
off
there.
then.
He did look off. Now watch this. Look, Bruno trying to.
He's got nothing now, has he?
Hold on.
Right. Play.
That's a bit better.
Well done.
Inside.
Well done. Bruno's gone down the line there, I think. No, he's not. Oh, feeding off scraps. Go. Press. Yes, delete.
Well done, Delict.
Go on.
Yes, Gino. Oh, you got to be better with your touch, bud.
That's it. They're the moments.
Keeps happening, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, mate. Wake up.
That's a that's an opportunity. That.
Oh, it's a great ball,
what you
innit?
want to happen, isn't it? That's what you want as a striker. You
Yeah.
want him playing
Yeah.
that ball to your feet.
That's what I was saying when you're not ready.
Xerxes just giving a little pat on the shoulders there.
See, you can go all game and have a touch, but that
Yeah.
moment there, that decides the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. Kenny says, Joe, if Fulham score 6 goals in the next 20 minutes and we get 5 more injuries, would you be mad, or would you think, yeah, that makes sense? Probably the latter for me. Nothing is particularly shocking anymore, is it, watching United?
No.
It's all, you can still be mad and sad and upset, but it's rare that something happens where you go, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
Even though I'm slightly infuriated at how poor we've been on the ball and the turnovers and just the lack of quality, the lack of runs, the lack of shape, I'm not shocked. I'm a little bit baffled, maybe.
Do you think teams come here now and say, right, we'll beat these?
Definitely.
100%, yeah.
Where I used to be like, United
to come here.
That's our ball.
United. It's going to be a long game. Now it's just like, we'll get some points here.
We'll have a good go here.
We'll have a good go here. Probably get a win.
Everyone just like backs to the thrower. Just no one knows where to stand.
Like you say there, though, like we're saying there, you know, like having that person on the ball to slow it down. But even moments like this, when it needs a bit of a raise in terms of like Bruno, check, back in, bounce, just someone to set the tone. You know what I mean? That's what we need. That's good play. It's a free kick.
Foul.
You know, like little thing, like a bit of enthusiasm to
set the tempo.
That was definitely a foul.
You know, like one of them where there's a thrower there, boom, boom, check, bounce back, just get it going a little bit.
Everyone looks knackered though, don't they?
Yeah, they will, won't they? But
extra
that's
time.
a foul. That's probably a booking, but you're not going to get it, are you? I'm going to just pretend to go deep and play short.
For me, yeah. Why don't if you're gonna,
yeah.
Why don't you just put Onana on that and you push up edge of the box?
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh,
Heaven there, just nodding it out for a goal kick to Fulham. It's shocking football, isn't it?
It is bad. It is.
It's you just watch them. I mean, Fulham haven't been great either, but you're just watching such low quality stuff. It's not. It doesn't really even look like a Premier League game, does it?
Go on.
Xerxes on.
Go on then.
Cheeto.
Oh, there we go. Check it.
No, I don't think so. He's not up for it, is he?
Go on then.
Line.
Good run.
It's a bad ball, isn't it? That's a free
Why
kick
is
as well.
sliding in because he just...
He didn't get it.
Does he give it there throw in?
Well, how's it there throw-in? Wait, it came off Xerxes then, did it? Are we seeing if this is a penalty? Oh!
I don't think so, you know.
He kicks through his legs. Is that how he gets the ball?
I'd love it to be a penalty.
I'd love to see it again.
It's funny when the replays come on. It's like, it is. Check
Everything's slow motion.
Yeah.
But did he kick the ball through his legs then? Because he didn't go round the outside.
I think he did
get
kick
in
it
front
through
of
his legs.
If
he got his body a bit more, maybe.
Yeah. But he's kicking through the player there. I don't know.
He's everywhere, isn't he?
Bassy, isn't it?
Yeah.
This has been Bassy's game of this.
No.
It's not, do you know what? It's not.
Go on!
I should give a free kick.
that.
That was the right idea, though.
Yeah.
Just the wrong execution.
And also, Mazraoui wasn't really expecting it, so in order to get it, he had to really charge for it. And then he gave the ball to the foul away, but at least it was a run off the ball and like a little first-time pass.
Well done, Delete.
See there?
Press.
Yeah. They've just overhit the ball going backwards. He's picking the ball up on his goal line.
Walking it
and
up.
he gets to turn around with no one within 20 yards of him.
Triggers though, aren't they?
Yeah,
Go on then. Cut the keeper off.
Long pump up ball there.
It's ugly, innit?
Just let it out. What are you doing there?
I'm surprised. Imagine he kicked out from
If the ball isn't going out, he's only just going to find himself in the worst area possible. And if it is going out, he's just leaving it.
Look, everyone's just zapped, aren't they? Look at
the whole crowd's just
poor lads.
Stunned.
Yeah, everyone's just like, oh, come on, lads.
Another 15 minutes of this.
Oh,
school in the morning.
Look at the lad here. He just mad. It's just not a good watch, lads, is it? Let's have it right.
No.
It's not entertaining, is it?
No. That's the idea of it being entertaining left years ago.
1 minute.
Jake Bennett says this year is so boring. Worst of both worlds. We're too crap to matter, and at least a relegation fight would be exciting. Yeah.
Corner, get a corner there. Ah.
How's?
Well done. Go on, Cheeto.
Go on, Cheeto.
Hit one.
Oh!
Go on, the lad. Come on.
Go on.
He's had three decent chances, hasn't he?
Yeah, but they come from nothing.
It's a nice
really,
touch, that first touch to set himself.
He's done everything right, though.
He's done. Yeah, you can't blame him there.
And that's come from nothing, really. That.
Yeah, it has. Just if it's a foot further in and it's in that area there,
he's not getting it.
No, it's a goal. It just happens to be in reach. Corner, shy.
Come on.
Lucky.
Yes. He's done very well there, Bruno.
Go on, Xerxes.
Lovely touch.
Too long, you got to get the ball in.
Done.
One of the luckiest bits of skill I've ever seen. He's trying again.
Man on.
Fucking hell, man.
What's he doing?
Rabona.
What's he doing here?
Robinson.
With the Raboneless banquet.
Lads.
Unbelievable. Right, half time in the extra time. Cheeto with the best chance there.
Positive.
Yeah, I mean, he's had 3 chances since he came on, which is more than Hoyland's had all season. So maybe it is about making chances for yourself. He's done really well. It's just a shame that none of them have gone in. What are people thinking at half time then? Sido James John saying Obi doing more than Hoyland. Hoyland doing an interview with another YouTube channel ruined him. To be honest, I wouldn't blame that. I don't think it's any interview is going to ruin someone's on pitch career, but. Yeah, when Obi comes on and looks more dangerous in 25 minutes, that is a bit of a concern. But let's not focus on the negative version of that. Cheeto looks dangerous, and that's the positive signs, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll start to get converted then. The more he gets into them positions, the more repetitive it'll come. So it's positive that he's getting into positions, and he's just got to, like there now, he's done everything right, I think, personally.
Even the little touch he takes just to set himself
open his
is
body
a really good touch there.
Some people would hit that first time.
Left leg,
but he just...
like you said, Joe, anything either side.
And it's got a little deflection as well, I see it.
Unlucky there.
I think like, again, don't want to turn a negative onto it, but like we talked about, Hoyland and, not having chances and stuff like that. Obviously, Cheeto's come on and he's had 3 chances. Yeah, he probably could have done a little bit better with the first one. Done everything right then and maybe guide the other one in. But again, we're getting chances. Right. And like you said, in them areas, once it becomes, comfortable within the first team environment in them areas, then you're laughing.
Do you think Hoyland would have finished them? The first one when it was on his left foot?
We wouldn't know because he didn't get himself into them positions.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? I can't say. Again, probably, because he's left-legged. Yeah. But at the same time, he's like, the young lad's come on and he's getting himself in them positions. Yeah. Rasmus has played, 17 games and he's not got himself in them positions or created them chances. And we can say, oh, well, the lads are not putting the ball in and doing this and that. But really, Cheeto's created that off his own back anyway.
Yeah.
So
we've got a super chat. Nick Collins says, lads, seeing as this is probably going to go to pens, I mean, I won't be too confident. Who's your preferred 5 penalty takers? I'd go Bruno 1, then probably Garnacho, then Dallo, then maybe Delic, then Xerxes, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Casemiro as well, swap.
I reckon he would step up me.
Yeah.
Cheeto would step up.
Would you?
Yeah, I think he would step up.
No, he would, but I don't know whether they would let him have one.
Yeah.
I think he would have the character.
I'd probably do the same as you.
Yeah. Maybe Casemiro instead of Delict or Dallo, but...
Come on, lads. Big 15 now. Come on.
I won't fancy...
I don't really want it to go to
pens.
No,
neither do I.
A lottery in it, but...
Yeah. Bassey.
It's like a magnet, innit?
That's handball.
Has he got away with that one?
He's had so long there. He messed it up, and then it's bounced twice, and he still kept it.
Look at that space. Yeah. Great touch shot.
Space again, though, innit? Look at that. Look how much space he's got. Look at the overlap here. That's the overlap. Yeah, trouble. Got away with that.
What a tackle there.
He should have shot right leg.
I thought he could have shot there.
Did he get a tackle on that, or did he just block him?
I think
Smith Rowe should have scored there.
Yeah, why didn't he just hit it straight?
He should have done what Cheeto done, come around it with the right leg. I'm glad he didn't.
Well, Thierry on refinish.
Thierry. It's on as well. It's offside.
He's off.
Good job.
Thankfully. He does well there, Heaven,
Yeah.
Stopping his run just to stop the man in the middle here, look. There.
Yeah, it's nice that as well, yeah.
Just puts him off enough, And he's miles off, actually, in the end, Smith Rowe. He should have pulled that back. I don't know if he did. Oh, no, he just laid on his front somehow after taking that.
No? Well done, Bruno. Good lad. Get over that one. Love it.
Well done.
Go, drive!
Look, they don't feel confident.
Oh, my God.
No, they're not.
He will.
Nice.
He will.
See the little pop to the back corner? I thought that was good.
He needs to whip that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
2 o'clock, whip. rather than lace.
It was 3 o'clock, I think, the touch.
Yeah, I think, what was it? Let's have a look
Let's
at
have
it.
a look,
Bit
yeah.
of coaching points for you.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
it's
a bit
like 5
wide.
o'clock, that,
Yeah,
wasn't
it's a
it?
bit wide, that.
What's this?
Yeah. Just a bit of an RH coaching method, but you know what I mean?
Explain it then.
All right, then. So, for the viewers, when you're facing the man's 12 o'clock, yeah? So say if you push to 2 o'clock on the clock, you're on an instep, okay? So you're running onto the ball, so you're going 1v1, push to 2 on your instep, and then it leads you for that whip finish far post or reverse.
Okay.
If you touch to 1 o'clock, you're 2 straight, so your body shape has to go around the ball.
Dig it out.
More like a driven.
So say if I'm running and I'm here, I have to go around to my left to create that angle for the far post.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I go to touch at 2 o'clock, my body shape leads me in and I'm running towards the ball, body shape's correct, and I can guide it round with a little whip, big toe around the ball, far stick, up the RH, thanks for coming.
2-1.
I'm more of a sort of 11:15 at night kind of guy. What's that?
Mate, you're in the stands, mate.
That's why I'm watching it on telly, innit? Fair enough.
Oh, Cass.
Look at that.
Go on.
Come on! Run!
I would have gone Xerxes then.
Great touch, that.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on, hey! Don't want to give that.
Sure, that's a foul, though.
Shit.
Duh.
Delict he's been sprinting
He's
up and
gonna
down.
fly.
Go on!
I love it! I love that!
And it's kept
It's in as well. What a bloke.
He's been brilliant today, you know,
Yeah, he
Delict.
has.
He's actually had a really good game.
Referee!
Up and down the pitch, he must be... look at him, he's fucking knackered, Delict.
He's falling over.
He is.
I love it. What a guy. Where's he going? Oh my God.
Oh, gorgeous.
Man on. Get up. Go on,
That's
Ed.
it.
Go on, big man. Oh, well done. Come on.
Every time Casemiro touches the ball, someone just overtakes him and gets it off him, don't they?
Bassey's on one,
It's
mate. It's like a magnet.
unbelievable.
It's like a magnet, that ball to Bassey.
Bassey. It's all
Oh,
Bassey.
it's daft, that.
No, it's alright.
Has he got away with it?
Delict's absolutely goosed, isn't he?
He is.
Look at him, hands on knees.
He does a lot of
put
them
a shift in, though.
50-50s,
He's
doesn't
been
he?
really
He's got a
good,
good
He
Delict.
loves a 50-50.
Yeah,
One of them,
he
like,
does,
where
yeah.
he gets the ball and gets the man.
Yeah.
He done one at Anfield. That was class.
Yeah.
Look at that guy
You
there.
need a camera
You need
on
a
him,
camera,
yeah.
don't you?
Little hair shot.
Yeah, there you
Little
go.
wobble.
I can do that. You love it, don't you?
I do, yeah. Look at that wide stance of Xerxes there. Did you see that?
He's
Crouching down, Amorim style. I mean, he's got all
Trouble.
the time in the world.
Trouble.
Here. Is that Sessegnon as well? He's just
Yeah.
come on.
Fresh as a
1-on-1.
daisy.
Oh,
Cut inside.
no.
Near post.
Oh,
Good save.
done. Well done.
Come on, boy.
Well done.
It's our ball, that, no?
So for the people that are watching and want to know, if you're left-legged, you don't go to 2, you go to 10.
Hang on a sec. So 11:15.
Yeah.
Not too bad from me.
Not too bad,
Nah.
yeah.
Party time.
So you go to 10.
I'm left footed,
You might be alright, you might have to come around it a little bit more. So like
You might be
Sess-
crossbar in it, that.
yeah, Sessegnon obviously went to 10 then, but you got to keep your body shape low.
No!
Oh no. Got to get out. Got to get out, Mazarawi.
Casemiro.
Look how much time he has to pick someone out.
I know.
Well done.
Worries me that when it goes out wide.
What is he doing? What are they doing? Oh,
Lucky there.
nice.
Well done, mate. Well
Turn.
done. Man on.
And again, inside.
Nice touch. Go on.
Oh, it's behind him again. It's behind him again.
Bruno's fuming in the middle. I don't know what he missed there. Going on and just.
He's done everything right there, Sess, though, hasn't
Yeah.
Is he?
So little,
Yeah.
little 10 o'clock. Oh,
Yeah.
it's 10 o'clock as well, isn't
10
it?
o'clock. Bit of detail for you, lads.
he? Where would you go far post there on here?
Yeah, we'll go far. But Evan's coming across, but I'll just hit it anyway.
Attacking again.
Cutting inside.
Gotta get out,
Smith
lads. You gotta watch that Ibanez fast stick in a minute because you got. Oh.
Good good bit
Well
of
done.
That's good,
physicality
that.
there from
That
Heaven.
little
Really
bump.
nice.
Well done, I like
Really
that.
good, that.
Yeah, you're not just going to get time on the ball in the box. He's going to be on you. That's good.
Brilliant. Love that.
Yeah, good defending there from Heaven. Remember when Sessegnon first came through? Wasn't he like 16?
Yeah.
He was like an absolute wonder kid, wasn't
He's got a brother as well, hasn't
he? Has he?
Ryan, is it?
he? Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who I'm thinking of?
One of them was at
No,
Tottenham, wasn't it?
Ryan
Steven
and Steven.
Sessegnon. Who was the one who was playing at like 16? That was maybe Ryan, actually.
No, I think it might be
Stephen.
maybe Steven.
Which one's he? Ryan or Stephen?
They're not sure.
John. Yeah, this is Ryan.
It might
Good
be.
name.
They're both good.
Yeah, both good players. Man on, Cass. Loves that lefty,
I think
doesn't
it
he?
was him that was playing at 16.
Well done.
Might as
Brilliant. Make you run. Oh, he should have done that. Ill it
Casemiro.
on.
Clip it!
Oh,
He should have played it there, though.
Clip it. He should have given
little
Cheeto.
clippy on it.
What, do that like... Do what you just did.
Should have
Down
just...
the line. Should have done, shouldn't he? It was on there.
This one,
You ready?
yeah.
Now. Boom. Space.
He dummies it instead,
turned
didn't
it down and give it Cass.
He tried to bend it around.
Casemaro's popped it. Nowhere near there, is it?
Mohican.
I like him.
Yeah, I think he's
Mazarawi.
good,
I think he's very consistent.
He's
I
good
like
at
him.
carrying the ball.
Yeah. Get up.
And
It's a free kick.
too
Right in his
easy.
back. He'll
He's
do
got
it and give
lucky
it.
there, you know. He's got a little bit lucky there, Lindelof. United just, I would say,
On top.
slightly the better team, yeah, in the second half.
Come on, lads. Let's go.
Oh dear.
Oh, scares me.
See, this is what they should have done first half. Just
Yeah, it's
ticked.
nice. And then you do that.
What a ball that is.
Yeah, good
Lovely.
touch.
Long
Touch
one.
as well.
A lovely ball. Well done.
Don't mind
Go
it.
on.
Oh. Challenge this. What?
That's crazy, that.
How's he got that much space on the edge of their
Mad, innit,
box?
It's like basketball,
Bruno,
isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, Dillick's just...
Come back
Goodness.
into bodies then as well. Come on, Garner. It looks
We're
like
just,
he's struggling,
it's
doesn't
proper
it?
sprinting up and down this
Looks
now,
like
innit?
he's limping there, doesn't he? No, he's struggling, but...
Nice.
Well done,
Well
good
done,
defending.
well done.
Good defending. It's an hard one, that.
Coming fast.
Yeah.
He's done alright, him, I
He
think.
has.
I
yeah.
think.
He's assessed danger really well, hasn't he? It's good that...
Yeah, it was Ryan Sessingham. He
Was that Tottenham, wasn't
he came through at age 16 in 2016 and became the first player born in the 2000s to score a goal for a first team in the professional English leagues. So that is him. Yeah, then he went to Tottenham. Now he's back at Fulham.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought so.
I think, was he involved with... when they won the World?
I think he might have
he?
been.
Might have done, yeah.
He's definitely
With
played for
Jim.
England at all
Yeah.
the younger levels. Willian whips it in.
Oh, I done Cheeto.
It's a
Go
foul,
down.
that.
Go down.
Yeah, he's fouled in there. Yeah, well done.
Well done.
Bassey. I've never known such a prominent opposition player than this. Centre back as well. The camera's been on Bassey more than anyone else today. This is Bassey's world, isn't it? We're just living in it. Unbelievable. Look at him. He's going, get off! We're trying to see Cheetah. It's not about you, Bassey.
Bassey's
Come
world.
on, Bassey.
Just living in
They're just living in it.
Shirley Bassey. Ridiculous.
Wonder what he's thinking.
Hoyland.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah.
He's thinking
He's
about
probably thinking,
Bassett.
I'm glad I'm not playing against Bassey anymore.
Bassey
He'll
bossing
wake
it.
up and
No,
he'll
but
see
serious-
Bassey in his
But seriously though,
bathroom
what's
mirror
going
over
through his
shoulder.
mind though?
He's probably thinking, it bothers me that he's had 3 chances and I ain't had 3 chances in a he's
But
probably
he's probably thinking about the chances he had as well.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He's probably worried about his future. He'll be thinking all the things that people say and that people think
Yeah.
about him, won't they? He'll be panicking about
What's the overlap here? Robinson is not Robinson, it's William, isn't it?
William.
Away. Oh, done. Squeeze up now, you're too deep. Come on, up we go.
We're just knackered, aren't we?
Xerxes, you know what? To be fair, he's put a shift in the big
There he
man.
is.
Well done.
Xerxes.
Run the channel.
Going
Run the
berserk,
channel.
He's not that fast though, is he?
No, he ain't got to run the channel in him.
No, I mean Cheeto.
Oh, Cheeto.
Run across Bassey here. Shirley Bassey, that's a free
That's a
kick.
foul.
Don't mind that.
Come on, ref.
Good. That's good. You know what I mean? When he's got the ball there, just run into
You
the
can't
into
run
the
across
channel.
Bassey.
He's everywhere.
He
No,
just
but
absorbs
like
you.
into that.
You just become part of Bassey's orbit. He's like a swallow.
Ah.
Look at this, Xerxes there.
Xerxes with a
Doing the
big
lot.
nut.
Cheeky Megs.
Oh, it's off his.
Yeah,
You know what?
off his Xerxes.
He's
Right.
very
Come on now.
Free
kick.
Did you like that one? Yeah.
Yeah, used to, man.
Bruno's
This
always just doing
second
that
half,
one.
this extra time has been more entertaining because you used to.
Yeah, we're getting. That's not bad. Bobble.
Go on.
Touch.
Oh, it's on ball, isn't it?
We've got to make our own entertainment, haven't we?
We have to, mate. It's hard being a United fan in at the minute.
Yeah.
It's
It's tiring, isn't it?
It's mentally drained me.
Bobble, bounce, bobble. It's horrible.
They can just carry up the pitch, though, can't they?
Yeah. They just get the ball and just run out with it.
Oh my God.
Seconds.
Nice.
Well done, Bruno. Like it, Xerxes.
What a ball that is.
Oh! I thought he'd done it. Done Bassy then.
No, you didn't. You've got to get it the other side for it to be official, haven't you? Anyone can knock it past
Xerxes, you know what? He's worked hard, the lad.
Yeah, he has.
He's working hard.
It's not a real press at the minute.
It's
is it?
not.
No, it's a tired press, isn't it? It's a very tired press.
Just everywhere.
We're not used to seeing the amount of work rate from Xerxes, though.
No, yeah, it's
nice to. It's refreshing that he's putting a shift in.
Yeah, this when you need the high energy players, isn't it?
Yeah, Dillick's really giving it a lot.
Two keepers on the bench.
Two keepers on the bench. Freshen up.
Bring them up lads. If you have 3 keepers on the pitch, can they take it in turn saving the penalties? Just bring them all on.
You know what I don't get though is like, why don't you just put another like young lad who's like a midfielder or a striker then? You know what I mean? Like, have you got to be is he a ruler?
Too much space for the cross. Too much space.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, don't away. Go on then. Go on him. Go on. Oh, don't chop. Oh, it's run out of play.
Underwhelming, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's that weird camera angle as well that was like underneath everything and the ball just rolled off the perch. Edward Bamber says, anyone ever consider that our players look this bad because the people meant to support them are so toxic? I'm sure it doesn't help, but I don't think so personally.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the underlying root cause of things, although I'm sure if everyone was optimistic and loving it and cheering everyone on no matter what, it wouldn't make things any worse, but I don't know. I don't think so, unfortunately. Danny Shield says, up the RH, up the Paddock, up the Reds.
Up the RH,
find Cheeto as much as possible. Next chance he'll bury. I hope so. If he gets one. Look at that.
Come on. Tired now, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Wait.
Well done,
Get us up now. Get us up.
Nice.
Lay it off.
Well done, Zerk.
He's done well there, though.
Don't
No
give
foul.
away free kicks.
Well done.
Bassy again.
Bassy's
Oh
pushing
no,
it.
you can't do that there. Can't do. You've got a minute left.
Free kick
Can't
on the
be
corner of
doing
the
that.
18-yard box here for
Game
Silly
management,
that.
innit?
Silly that. It is, D. It is. Can't be doing that there. He's experienced enough not to do that. He's going nowhere.
And it is just
Great
a clear
feet, though.
foul as well.
It's good
isn't it?
feet, yeah, but come
Yeah.
on, mate. A minute.
You shouldn't be sitting
Standing
on your
and
arse
pushing
trying
back.
to get a foul there, a free kick.
This is a worry, this.
Yeah.
I believe in him. No. Do you?
Lillian's got a free kick on him though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
When he wants to. Free kick to Fulham.
Nice.
Comfortable. Right at
I'm
Onana's
surprised he shot there.
We've got an extra minute
I
on
thought
that.
he was going to deliver that then. I don't think he was going to shoot.
Come on, one last chance. 1 minute. Come on.
Lads. Come on, Evan. Jinx.
Go on.
Well done,
Look at that,
Garner.
just
Good.
Garnacho with 5 men
Well
round him
done,
with no
mate.
pass.
Well done. Get us something. Well
It's a good
done.
ball, that, you know.
Good, that. Very good. Come on, get us going. Come on. Big push now.
Fergie time.
He's everywhere.
I can't move for Bassey. I can't move for him.
He's everywhere,
He's
isn't he?
everywhere, isn't he? I couldn't even tell you who's next to him at the back, could you? Oh, this is one of them, innit?
Free kicks.
Yeah,
Free
yeah,
kicks
yeah.
then incoming now. Come on. No.
Go on. No.
It's them with the last counter attack
No.
of the game here.
Come on, Cass. Look at that. Look at
Did
his
Delict-
pace,
Did Delict again
Casemiro.
going for it.
Shedding water, the boy. Oh,
Good
yes,
tackle.
Cass. You take that. Professional foul.
Okay, you thought it was a foul, didn't you?
Full time, penalties. Bloody hell.
Oh, lads.
It's penalties, Panenkas.
Lads.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Lads, this is mental.
Dreadful. I really
How
don't
does
like
this,
being here.
How's this?
Give us your thoughts.
To be fair, I think we've had the majority of better chances this game.
Yeah, probably overall.
I
Yeah.
think it's gone up and down, hasn't it, in the game. They've had patches, we've had patches.
They've had more of the ball, we've had more shots.
Yeah.
I think we've tried to force it
a lot more
in the extra time period. I think we've tried to have a good goal.
Yeah.
And we've had them chances like we identified with Cheeto and stuff, but I hate pens. It's just a lottery, innit?
Yeah. It's just looking at some of the numbers then. United 20 shots to Fulham's 12, 9 on target to their 5. 5 big chances for United to their 1, and obviously it's the Man United way to miss 4 of those 5 big chances. 1.5 XG for those who care for United and 0.85 for Fulham. So again, with more shots but not huge amounts of big chances, but it's just that thing of when we do get them, we tend to not score them. Like the goal was one of the hardest shots we had, wasn't it? That was a brilliant finish from Bruno across his body. But just, I mean, obviously we've got the penalties to come, Ryan, but talk to me a little bit about what type of game that became and why United aren't able to control games at all.
I think it's about having the personalities to, when you're under pressure, to slow the game down. Game management, like they identified within the game, it's your game management. Sometimes slow the tempo of the game down, get your foot on the ball, just pop passes about, recycle the play, and just take the sting out of the game a little bit. I think when you're under pressure, you need players who can do that. And like I said, we've had chances. We've had chances in that period. Obviously, Cheeto had 3 of them. Yeah. We're making the chances. The first one, like we've said, I think he should be hitting the target there. I think he's tried to be honest and keep himself up. The second one, he tried, like we've looked back on, he could have probably dinked it over, but and the one where he opened his body up, good save. But again, he's getting in them areas and he's having the chances, which is really positive for the young lad. But to answer to your question about why we're not winning games is as simple as we need to convert these chances when we get them. Got to be clinical, and also it's been a lot better where we're looking to put the crosses in the right areas, and we're getting out to Garnacho and he's having a good goal and stuff. But there was a time where we just launching the ball. You know what I mean? It's ugly to watch, isn't it?
It is ugly, isn't it?
It's ugly and it's boring, and it's like, oh my god, lads, what's this? Just relax. We've got good enough technical players to control the game, but again, I just don't like pens. Pens are just a lottery. For a neutral, they're brilliant, but for fans, they're just a nightmare, aren't they?
Yeah. What do you reckon, D'Mani, in terms of the game? How did it become that sort of basketball slugfest where there's no quality at all?
Obviously, extra time plays a big part, I think, as well.
Yeah.
All the players get fatigued, don't they? So you expect it to be a bit more open, and just basically use the fittest, really, innit? In extra time. But like Rye touched on, it's just at times in the game there was no control. We needed to put our foot on the game and just take the sting out of it, but it was lacking a bit of quality today.
Yeah.
And
shame, innit?
We need to convert the chances. That's all it comes down to, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, it does. Shmuel says, I don't want to jump on the Garnacho hate train. I think he's a good player, but he doesn't play for the team and he's not good enough to be so selfish. It's hard with Garnacho in it because there's always that double-edged sword of on the one hand, he is quite selfish, but on the other hand, no one else creates anywhere near as much as he does in the final third. Xerxes looks decent on the ball, little bits and bobs, but he's not driving at players, he's not getting in behind, he's never going past anyone. At least Garnacho can do that stuff. Yeah. But again, everyone, when it comes to the final piece, no one can do it. I don't know who's going to go first in the penalties.
He's our most direct player, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
So he can get away with that, though, because sometimes he does produce moments of brilliance. So
yeah. So who's going first? Because there's a bit of advantage there.
And also, as well, again, when he come onto the pitch, like you said, he won't have any hesitation in getting at players, him. Yeah. And I think that's a bright spark in the team. I know his end product's not the best, but again, we need players, exciting.
But that brings the crowd into play as well. When the crowd see someone getting at someone, it's
they get right behind it, don't they?
We're Bruno, first. I think you said him, didn't you, first?
Yeah.
Joe, your order could be spot on,
spot on, yeah.
It could be. Yeah.
Hot skip and jump.
He just mixes it up, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Depending on the.
Yeah. Come on,
Reds.
Just win this to get Millwall in the next round. Whoever it is. It's not even Millwall, is it? Preston.
Come on, the boys.
Hate penalties.
Yeah, I'm not. It's a lottery, innit?
Yeah. You'd give us a slight advantage. Going first is slightly better. Being at home is slightly better.
Stretford end as well.
Yeah. Some benefits to United, but like you said, it's a toss-up
it's
coin,
a
really,
toss-up coin. Come on, Bruno.
Go on, Bruno. Go on, son. Go on.
Yes. Brilliant.
Great penalty.
Fantastic.
Sent him the wrong
Very
way.
good. Great composure. Great pen.
Brilliant penalty that.
I'm never nervous with Bruno, really.
No. If you can get a little save on this, Onana, we wouldn't mind it.
No,
if Bassey
no
steps up
either.
to take number 5 for Fulham, I'm leaving. I can't have Bassey win this. After everything we've been through with him.
Oh.
Looking for the valve there, Jimenez.
Interesting, this one, because he's come on.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
Do you not like that?
As a player, when you come on,
it's a bit... To be fair, he's played a little bit of a part where it's a little bit like he's
played
warm,
half an hour, hasn't he?
Still, it's...
Yeah, well, he's a striker as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, it should be bread and butter, really.
Come on, Onana. It's big, this.
Long run up.
A long run up.
Come on. Oh, it's a
wrong
good
way.
pen, that. It's a good pen. Oh,
Do you think that stutter makes a massive difference?
That run-up was a bit mad, wasn't it?
Like, he stopped, gone, stopped.
Isn't there a ruling where you can't
actually
proper stop, can you? You've got always got to be on the mood, haven't you?
You can't stop, yeah. Because you remember Neymar, was it when he was at
He just
Santos?
stopped.
He
Yeah,
literally just
stop.
run, but then just stand next to the ball and then just pass it in the other way. Like, yeah, we've probably got to change that rule.
Did you say Dallat second?
No.
I don't know if I said.
I don't think Dallat was in. You said the lit.
I said Dallo as well.
Did you?
No, you
Yeah.
did. I think he did
you?
say, yeah. I
Yeah.
think he did, yeah.
I don't know
Might
what
have
Delit
been.
was
Yeah.
third. I'm sure you said Delit was third. Or Casemiro, you said was third.
Come on, son.
Oh, no, I'm not sure about this.
I am.
Oh,
Good
well
lad.
done.
Great penalty.
Great play, that.
Good stuff, Dallo. Well done.
That run-up was mad as well. These
Do you
run-ups
like these little run-ups, don't
yeah,
you?
it's mad, innit?
Just run up to the ball and put it in.
I made away so bad.
Same.
I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, I've got a bottle there,
I've done it. That's what was in there for. Suspect.
Some apple juice in
orange
there, if you want
liquid.
It's warm as
Who's
well.
that? Oh,
D.
straight from the
D,
fruit.
that's just too much.
Fucking hell, it's all happening now.
Come on, Anna, man.
Sander Berger.
Come on, mate.
Go on!
Oh, Jesus,
Scared
made
me
me
that.
jump then. Come
Save
on.
it.
Come on. Oh, what a pen!
Penalty, that is.
Perfect.
Wow,
penalty.
what a pen.
Not
Look at him,
beating
he's
that.
like, he's thinking, oh, wow, what
Got
a
away
pen.
with
You
it.
think I've
He's
sliced
like,
that?
yeah, he's playing it
Got
cool.
away with it there, Anna.
He's playing it cool, but that's a ridiculous pen. Oh
No, he's
my
meant that. He's meant
God.
that.
Roof of the net, perfect. Shit.
Who's next? Who you saying? Xerxes? Oh, Casemiro?
Joe, you're
Joe.
spot on here. Oh, come on, Cass.
Come on, please.
Come on, Cass.
Will he
Come on, mate.
get tired before he gets to the ball?
Oh, Joe.
Go on.
Yeah, that's a
That's
great
brilliant
penalty.
penalty. Good stuff.
Great
Look at it now.
penalty.
Really good.
Love
Crossed
the
his body
passion. Great
into
pen.
the sort of, not
Great
quite the roof of the
technique
net,
as well.
but lifted it. Yeah, no keeper saving that.
Brilliant
Great
pen, that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Then
spot
to the
on.
net.
Reversage, boom.
Yeah,
Do we lace that?
Not sure.
bit of both,
Yeah,
wasn't
a
it?
little big toe
Kinda,
number, was
yeah.
it? Cameras on the floor as well. Be fuming behind that kid not being able to see.
Yeah.
Get your kid down, I can't see.
Come on, save this.
Come on, who is it?
Willian. Oh, he don't even. He's. Come on.
You know what? He's known to miss a pen though.
Yeah,
Willian.
he is.
He is.
Over the bar.
He's missed a few. And tonight's another one he's missed.
Go on.
Oh, it's not.
That was
Oh, that's
borderline.
nice, that.
We're going to have to call that back there. That pause was very aggressive, wasn't it? He almost stopped completely there.
It's a good pen, though.
It is.
To be fair,
I
the
thought he was
quality of the
gonna
penalty's
reverse
been
that.
good.
Do you know what I mean? That's,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I think you're on the cusp of having to retake this one. You what?
Oh, Jesus.
The battery's going to die.
Jesus.
No one saw this coming.
No.
No, even the laptop.
What are you thinking about this one then? This
I don't
is
know,
interesting.
mate.
It's a lottery, innit? You might surprise us. I hope he does.
The lottery. Come on.
Come on.
Lindelof. Come on, please.
Come on,
Come on.
Oh my God.
Saved it.
Oh my God, that's a mad decision, that, you know.
Oh, we got
It's a
Victor
mad one,
Lindelof
that.
taking penalties.
It's a mad one. It is.
You got Xerxes.
Xerxes, Cheeto, Garnacho. That's a mad one, that, lads. It is. It seems a bit bizarre, that.
It's a shit penalty as well, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it is.
Keeper's height.
Keeper's just runs up, no feint, no body movement, nothing, and then just puts it a foot off the ground, 3 feet in from the post.
Come on, Onana. Need you now. Come on, big man.
Okay, now.
Come on, big man.
Go on, Onana.
Oh, that's cool as you like that. Talk about composure. Wow.
Okay, now he's just walked up top.
Wow.
Going out, aren't we? Yeah. Fucking hell. Who's this Xerxes? If we lose this, we've lost.
I was a bit nervous.
Too much pressure, you'll miss it.
Nah, come on, he's alright, he's got it. Oh, no, I had to save the next one, definitely.
Fucking losing at home to Fulham, honestly.
Oh, no.
Come on, mate, don't miss. Come on, come on. You scored your last one. Go on.
Oh,
Saved it.
my God.
Fucking hell.
Wowzers. Shite.
Lost. Unbelievable. Fucking hell.
United out.
Yeah.
FA Cup.
We're just so
that's
pathetic,
mental, innit?
aren't we? We're just such a pathetic team.
So
Just watch us play, it's just horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It does sum the game up. Just no energy, just walking up to it and doing the wrong thing. Fucking hell. Fulham have won. I mean, this, like with every game, there's so much to go through that
So much.
I don't even know where to start. We'll be back in a few minutes for the post-match review. Stay where you are. We'll go through that properly. United are out. Fulham through. Xerxes, unfortunately missing the final one there, but fucking hell. That was the final one of so many problems with that game, wasn't it? Cheers, RH. Cheers, D'Mani, as well. Thanks for coming on, obviously.
Pleasure.
Check out their podcast as well. Links in the description. But, yeah, United out of the FA Cup to Fulham on penalties. See you in a bit.